Gragas.
Yeah, now okay, this is a nice meta ban, you know, we've seen this, it's a very staple thing to ban, aside from maybe an Akali straight away or a Camille.
He's just too flexible in general. Like Gragas, we've seen it in the top lane, mid lane, support, jungle. He can go anywhere and it grants way too much flexibility, especially when you first pick it. While bros, they're gonna ban out the Akali here, very, very standard. So many times teams just leave out the Akali, they pick it and they win. Just so strong. She's just able to just delete the backline. Frontline also doesn't get delete.
Yeah, we've seen too many tanks die. I believe it was 1Q that annihilated an Alistar at Court of Hell. That's just not right, guys.
Too much, this one too much.
Yeah, send an email to the balance team and all this.
We're not going to see this, and of course, they're going to ban out the Lee Sin. Lee Sin,
okay.
As Neon Thief said, Philippines, they love their Lee Sin. If they have a very strong Lee Sin player, they are going to ban it out because Lee Sin is just so oppressive in the early game. He has so much damage and he can easily just help the team snowball. And Arcane Alliance are going to finish up their bans with the Fiora here. Maybe looking at a Camille pick because Fiora is one of the natural counters to Camille. Very, very annoying for Camille to lane against. You almost always lose that matchup. So deleting out the Fiora is going to be helpful. Not much side lane pressure. And not much like easy to snowball. Like she can just literally, the team can just play 4-man and the Fiora just
the Fiora just
all the time.
Every single time. So that's going to take a lot of pressure off the lanes, hopefully. But this first pick will really define what they want to do. I already see Wild Bros locking in a Yasuo at the bottom. Suggesting. I just don't, not right now. Wild Bros you get later. Okay, Camille coming up for the Arcane Alliance first pick. All right.
Yeah, so Camille still quite a flex pick here. Can go jungle, can go top. But we're most likely going to see a jungle here. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes either way.
Yeah.
And very, very flexible pick. Well, bros, they are going to go with Galio Braum. Galio Braum still going to be very, very strong. Braum is still a very strong support. He is able to roam. He's able to help peel for his AD carry. So a very, very solid pick. Galio as well. We've seen some teams just decide not to pick the Galio. But teams like Wild Bros, they love playing the Galio here. So going to be very, very happy. Arcane Alliance, they are hovering over the Olaf yesterday against lupa pula nama dia. Nova PH Gamers. Continue talking first.
Okay, get the
Brand Esports. Brand Esports. They ban out the Olaf every single game against Nova PH.
Which is very interesting because coming from like the meta 131, it's just seeing Olaf getting like banned here is very interesting. Or now he's getting picked. So Noriana and Olaf on the Arcane Alliance side, but Wild Bros. Okay, I saw the Singe for a second, but I don't want to be baited anymore. Kaisa, Jarvan, very good. Jarvan combo with Galio, very, very strong. They're going to be able to throw a Cataclysm and then finish off somebody with a Galio ult. It's going to be very impressive right there. Kaisa, of course, adding up the damage as usual. But let's see. Orianna can deal the damage coming from Arcane Alliance side, but they're going to have to lock in a better DPS at this point.
Yeah, it looks like Arcane Alliance are probably going to go Olaf jungle here, and they will lock in the Lulu Jinx. We saw this yesterday, and it's still a very interesting pick, Lulu. It's a very decent support, especially paired up with the Olaf distance, the Olaf bait. Olaf is not the tankiest player in the world. Nope. He just cannot be stunned, but he will be able to deal a lot of damage, and with the help of the Lulu ultimate, he will be tankier a bit so he can run in actually. So very solid pick. Olaf is probably gonna go jungle here, I believe. I'll be surprised if he goes top. I mean,
that's not a fun fight at top.
We haven't seen Olaf top ever yet, so. I mean, they're not swapping, so it looks like it might be an Olaf top. Wild Bros Kings, they are going to finish it up with the Diana here. Diana is such a strong pick. So it might be actually a Galio, it might be a Diana top or a Galio top, we don't really know yet.
I feel like it might be Galio mid.
Yeah, Galio
Because the Ignite, I don't feel like that's a barrier. That's an Ignite thing, you know? It's usually a mid, because they're usually quite aggressive. You have your junglers near you, you have your roamers around. So that Ignite might just be to use to finish the job. It's usually barrier at top. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, it really depends on the matchup. Like, if you want to be more aggressive, you get the Ignite. You want to just be a little bit more defensive, you just want to scale up, just want to farm up, and maybe get some better trades, believing that you can still deal damage without the Ignite. They'll go for the barrier. It's really up to them. But of course, we're going to see, check the comments here lah. Let's see lah. While waiting into the game, we have Winona. Go Wild Bros, go Love. Yes, support your team lah. If you're Wild Bros Kings to win, no Wild Bros Monarchs. Monarchs, they're still playing now on the other side. So Wild Bros Kings, you want them to win, hashtag Wild Bros Kings win. And if you want Archon Alliance to win, you can put hashtag Archon Alliance win as well. So support your team, support your friends.
But look at this. Who else is getting support right there?
Oh, me.
Yeah, you.
Me, yeah.
You again.
Thank you lah.
But looks like we are going to go into the game. So we'll come back to the comments right after. the match. But of course, here we go, starting off. It looks like it's going to be a Camille mid. Okay, no, please, go jungle. I don't want to be baited.
It is going to be Olaf top. Okay, so Olaf's going to go top here. Camille in the jungle. We haven't seen this before, but I mean, theoretically, it still should be very, very okay, especially in the top side. Olaf will be having a decent time. As you predicted correctly, Galileo is going to go mid. So we are going to see a Diana top happening over here. And I mean, Wild Bros, they still have a very nice Tifa-oriented comp. Jarvan gets the ultimate, Galileo gets the ultimate, and there's pretty much so much stun, so much knockouts, so much CC for their side. And I mean, this lane still very, very interesting to see. I haven't seen this matchup at all, actually. In Wild Bros Summoners or Wild Bros Summoners.
Wild Bros Summoners Odyssey. I like this. I like the name. You know,
if they win, it's their Summoners Odyssey, lah.
Then we can call it Wild Bros Summoners Odyssey. But at this point, I'm very interested into the bottom lane because again, this is one of my first times, like in this meta, seeing Jinx and Lulu in the same lane. Although I sometimes see Lulu and then you know, more meta bottom laner like Ezreal or something like that. I'm not too sure whether they combo well together. I'm sure they're gonna work well because you have Polymorph available for Lulu, I believe. So you're still gonna be able to poke quite decently here, and it looks like they might be out poking the Kai'Sa at that point. But again, it's way too early to call if someone has momentum or not. And we see Wild Bros here trying to be a little bit cheeky, trying to get the jump on Olaf at the top lane, but it's way too early to try and get a gank right here or anything like that. Level 3 on the jungler. Okay, and then the the Camille sees all this happening, wants that scuttle, but I don't think you should go in with 3 people. Right, okay, so top lane will get the scuttle to the Wild Bros side.
Yeah, I mean, Lulu, we did see Jinx Lulu specifically yesterday as well. In the first game of the Grand Finals, Nova PH, they actually picked up the Jinx Lulu. They did lose that game, but it was quite promising. The game was very, very, very close, I believe. So, I mean, that combo is still quite effective, especially having Olaf being the first person to rush in, dealing all the damage, and Jinx can just try to get the reset and try to just constantly get those multi-kills in. So it is a very interesting matchup, we can't say for sure. But at the top side, we see Olaf being very, very low. One hit away from Anito. Anito will get the first blood. A close score coming up from Anito right there. So that first blood will go to Wild Bros Kings. Very, very close. They were a single HP right there.
Pixels of HP right there. That was just way too close to call. I thought for sure that Olaf would have gotten it there, but very, very close up there. It looks like Anito will get that first kill for the Wild Bros side, and that's going to be a little bit of momentum that you don't want a Diana to have, yeah?
I mean, it's still going to be a very, it's going to be quite scary for Olaf to even get back into this lane, since he is still level 4. Diana already has the level 5 here, so he can go for another kill. The taunt will come out in the mid side, but won't go for any kills, and Galileo probably just wants to wait for the group up with the team, wait for the Cataclysm to come out. So now, it's still gonna be a very even-ish game. Wild Bros do have a slight lead in the goal, but it's mainly from the first blood kill. But I do believe Archon are still able to farm up, and especially with the Jinx Lulu here, we haven't really, they can't really come online yet. They need Olaf to come online. They need Camille to start the roams to actually get anything going. All they want to do is scale. All they want to do is farm up. And looks like both teams, they are probably going to be eyeing out the next dragon here, which will be the Inferno Drake.
Okay, Infernal Drake, that's a really big important one. That's what, 8% damage increase, if I'm not mistaken. So that is going to be a highly contested dragon right there, but it looks like Wild Bros has the Scuttler down over mid, and they have a ward right near the Raptors right near the Raptors over there. So any chance they can catch out Archon trying to get in there, it would be really bad. But we see a scanner already going down on Wild Bros side just to stop any sort of vision right here, and it looks like Wild Bros has the advantage in terms of vision right now over the dragon. But this is going to be the start of a fight. Camille is primed and ready to go in and stop it at any point.
I don't think she's really primed at all. She's all alone here. Only Orianna in the sideline. Maybe they're not even trying to contest it. The rest of the members of Archon are not even ready for this. Now only they try to contest. Camille will be going in first. The dragon is very, very low, but Wild Bros still get the dragon in the shot when does come out. As Archon get the first kill for their side, we do see Diana coming with the ulti, killing off Camille immediately. Lulu as well. Jinx trying to get a reset with the barrier that's come out of Kai'Sa. She will be surviving and gets the kill for herself, but Olaf is here, tries to get some more return kills, but she's taking a lot of damage. Look at Anito trying to tank it up. He won't be successful. So Archon were able to get kills, 3 kills here. They got the shutdown kill on Diana as well. So still a 3 for 3, but Wild Bros, they end up winning the entire fight, they did get the dragon at the end of the day.
Yeah, so no matter how that fight goes, Wild Bros comes out a little bit on top. If not a little bit, a lot, because that dragon buff is going to be a huge factor of play much later on. So maybe they're going to try to get this Rift Herald when it comes up, but we're like, what, 40 seconds away from a Rift Herald coming up here. So it gives enough time for everybody to reset, and that fight will potentially be a lot bigger with a lot more stakes in this.
Yeah, I mean, Wild Bros, they are going to be up a lot of gold actually, so almost around 2,000 gold ahead, having that dragon as well. I mean, they're just going to be able to deal a lot of damage, especially Diana, especially Kaisa. So Archon, they have to be careful, as I said. Their main front line is supposed to be Olaf, but Olaf can't really tank up yet. And he wants to be one of the bruisers. He wants to be the damage dealers as well. So they have to be worried about that, still having to rely on the Lulu ultimate as well. So Wild Bros, they are just gonna try to slow it down, wait for the next objective pick. As they did try to start up the dragon, they got it very successfully. And look at them, they're just playing it so well. They're already grouping up at the top side, already preparing for the Rift. And Archon, they are not ready. It looks like they don't even want to contest the Rift here.
Yeah, I thought for sure Archon would have tried to go for the Rift Herald, seeing how they're a bit low in terms of objective wins here. And of course also gold, but it looks like they might try to go for that first tower gold. So they're forcing the team to split up right here. Olaf though, he has to worry about 3 other people down in the Baron pit. But yeah, it looks like Orianna is going to shift to the bottom. They're going to try to go for the tower here. Okay, everybody's in here. They're going to get, oh, but no!
One more hit, but Orianna does escape right there. I mean, Diana was under 3 people under a turret and got a kill. So a 2 for 1 so far. Jarvan is trying to go in, trying to get the kind of result. He will get 2. And with this, Wild Bros, they get 4 kills right there, only losing the Diana. Even Diana alone getting a single kill, and they're still putting on the offense. They still want to keep pushing the top side here. Olaf just trying to stay in, trying to recall, and he can just barely clear the minions, but it's not gonna stop Wild Bros just pushing another objective here. So their lead is going to increase to almost 5,000 gold here.
Blasphemy's cataclysms have been on point. Every time he has landed those, they have been more than at least 2 people. It was very clean on him, and he managed to get those 2 kills over there. Again, they caught Archon trying to be a bit aggressive, but look, the first turret gold is gonna go to Wild Bros, so that lead is now huge. It's like close to 5K over here, and it is going to be quite tough for them to scale up. Again, you were saying how Archon's team looks like they want to scale up harder and faster, but it looks like Wild Bros is going to catch them off guard. Oh, but they get the mid in. There's a jump coming in from Jarvan, and there goes the Orianna. No chance to fight back. Now 4 people in at mid, and they're going to look like they're going to push this tower in, unless there's going to be a counter of any sorts.
Yeah, they look like they're making their way to the bottom side. Jinx and Lulu, you have to be careful. The Diana ulti comes out, tries to bait them in, but they're getting pincer here. Jarvan does try to go in. A 2-man taunt. They will get the kill under the turret. 2-man down already for Archon. They are non-stop aggression coming out from Wild Bros here. You saw them just making their the beeline through the jungle all the way to the bottom side. Diana making a very smart proactive play, going in first, making them think, wait, what is this Diana doing? Is she trying to die? No, I'm trying to bring my team here as well. And Archon, they were caught off guard once again. Now the lead for the gold will go up to 7,000 gold here.
Yeah, and right now that vision in the jungle was not enough to help Archon. I don't think they had anything there. Wild Bros knew they could just walk in right there. And now the Cloud Drake's up, the second most contested one. As Neon Faith puts it, the most winningest dragon is on the field, and Wild Bros is going to look like it's going to be uncontended right now. Too fast!
The Wild Bros just got the dragon so quick. Archon couldn't even have time to think about what they wanted to do. They were just waiting around the pit. They couldn't even find a way to try to engage her. Olaf would be spotted from Wild Bros here, but no kills so far. But still, Wild Bros are still getting the lead slowly but surely. Olaf is stuck under the turret down there. Camille as well, hiding in the brush, trying to wait for something, but he is spotted by the ward. So it's not really a surprise at all. It looks like Wild Bros, they want to go for this Olaf kill, as Braum does go in, does start the engage, gets the passive on. Olaf will be taking a lot of damage. Kaisa will go in the back. 1 more hit. He will be still surviving. Camille does get the Hextech ultimatum onto Kaisa as well, but Jarvan does get the Olaf here. Flick very low flash over the shockwave, and now Galio is here, Anito is here, he gets the ultimate onto Quick Draw will fall, and Orianna as well. They are massacring Archon right now.
The rotations are just so clean from Wild Bros. They're really catching Archon off guard, and they're just playing catch-up game at this point, which is, with this comp, not something you should be doing. You should be up at the forefront trying to get the lead here, but it looks like it's just out of grasp right now for Archon. Now 4-15, a 9-kill lead, and a whole bunch of gold ahead.
11,000 gold, and just in time for the Baron to spawn as well. So, Wild Bros, they have the option to go for it, but we do see teams, they don't want to rush it as well. If you do rush it and you get taken, you get the Baron taken, that's just going to turn the game around. This lead might seem like a lot, but maybe one Baron take could just spell the end for their team. So they have to be a little bit more careful here. But Archon, they are so behind on all the objectives. No turrets for them, no dragons. They haven't got a Red Herald as well. So they are also behind in gold. They are just falling behind in every step of the way. And Wild Bros, they are ahead. Look at them. Brown is going to go in. Immediately gets the passive for the stun. Will come out. Orianna tries to be safe here by the Lulu. Is very, very low, but will be taken away. So clean. No retaliation coming here from Archon here. We also see Kaisa dealing a lot of damage to Camille. Camille has to run away. The Zones does come out, but with just a little bit of time, one more auto attack. He will get the hit. Olaf tries to get a return kill here, but Kaisa is dealing way too much damage. Wild Bros are really just running them over, and with this, they're also going to get the ace, and Archon are going to be losing the Baron here.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost game over. At that Hextech ultimatum, Kaisa's like, you're trapped in here with me, and just destroy the Camille. No chance there, and it's, oh my goodness. Archon, this is a tough fight, and it just got a lot tougher. That Baron buff right now, they're barely standing tier bottom tower left there, and the proactive defense from Wild Bros, they haven't been able to get a tower down completely. The bot tower is the closest one to go down, and that's with the constant aggression from Lulu and Jinx. This is real. They refuse to surrender though. Sorry, resender. Brain lag.
Asthma. All the excuses come out already. I cannot read.
250 ping. I'm playing an NA server right now. I'm sorry.
So Wild Bros, 50,000 gold ahead. They have the Baron buff, just winning every single fight. 420, living up to the date today. I mean, Wild Bros don't get a kill, just end the game without getting a kill here. But they do not want to stop it there. They're gonna get another kill. After Jinx cannot run away. No flash, no barrier, no escape. And Wild Bros are just slowly killing Archon. Right, they're gonna go with the engage. Brom gets a nice knockup onto Orianna. Orianna is slowed down, taking a lot of damage from Galio as well. But Diana is here. Will get the nice ultimate. Will get the kill onto Lulu. He's very low up. What does it matter? Wild Bros are just slowly killing them one by one. Archon are trying their best. They try to get some retaliation, but with this, I think Wild Bros will be able to end the game. Please, no caster curse. Olaf, I don't think you can defend against all this damage, and Wild Bros are gonna take it against Archon.
Yeah, that's a very clean game. There's very little to say about that part, because again, the rotations coming in from the Wild Bros side caught Archon off guard every single time, right? Right the moment they want to take an objective, Wild Bros is already there. The King's already like, you want this dragon over my dead body, right? That's not gonna happen. Better vision, better routes. Wild Bros Kings had that game.
That was just so clean. I mean, that's what I said from the start. Wild Bros, they have such good macro in general. They know what they want to do. They already have a game plan, and Archon were not ready at all. Even saw from the first dragon, Inferno Dragon, and they didn't even try to contest it. They tried to contest it way too late, where the dragons were already been taken. They tried to go in, and they lost the fight so cleanly. Wild Bros are just way too strong here, and we can even take a look at the stats and see who's the MVP.
Blasphemy again. I love this guy. This guy has some really good cataclysms landing, and he's very good at not just initiating. Sometimes he doesn't even need to initiate, he just finishes off the fight. He takes out the target priority, and is just gone. So again, great job to Blasphemy for that game right there. And then of course on the other side for Archon Alliance, we have the Orianna again. She tried to get as mumuch damage as she could, but 0-5-5, heartbreaking right there.
They had no way to get back into this game. Olaf was just shut down the entire time. He did do some amount of damage. 11,000 is not like it's very little, but I mean, the way that Wild Bros wins those fights very cleanly. We saw Kaisa just kiting non-stop. She dealt the most damage in this entire game. Played it so well. She was fighting 1v2, 1v3, don't care. Anito also, 3 people, I get a return kill, my team coming, you all gonna die. La.
Yeah. So very, very good coming from the Kaiser side. Again, being able to melt down the initiator on yourself and then finishing up the teammate. Very, very insane right there. But of course, I have to give props to I Have No Mana, right? Because I feel like he had very good awareness in terms of the map and was ready at every objective, but it was just the follow-up that was just lacking from Archon. At every point, you can see I Have No Mana was ready at the Baron Pit, at the Dragon Pit, but unfortunately, another all-red map.
Oh my god, man. There's so many times we've been seeing this just one-sided game. There was no point in this game where...
Oh, there was a little bit.
That was just goal. XP only lah, day. That was my XP only. XP, that one can get any time, what?
You say like you can get XP breathing, you know.
Yeah lah. You literally get it breathing, you automatically go up, man.
Lane presence, there's other stuff, but like, okay. That was some impressive play though. Again, Wild Bros King showing how they're grand finalists every single time almost. Not every single time. This is the second time running. Let's take a look at the match replay, yeah?
Let's take a look at the replay. Let's see how Wild Bros. This is just unfortunate, honestly. This could have been anyone's skill. You saw Olaf's auto attack try to go in, but it just did not land. This is where we see the first dragon at this point. Wild Bros, they got a nice cataclysm onto 3 people. They were just stuck in the pit, and Anito came in from the back as well. Get the nice ultimate, and even on the other side of the map, Olaf just trying to get some kills, but Milan is still alive. He will get taken away. And I mean, Archon, they did breathe some life here in this game. They got a 3 for 3 here, so an even fight, but losing this dragon is so important. The Inferno Drake is so strong, especially the damage coming up from the side of Wild Bros that we do see. This was right before this right after a 1-for-1 trade from Anito right there, and we have Blastway just coming in for the cleanup crew, like the janitor he is. That's the big mobs.
Yeah.
Holding the big mobs.
It's a very big mop. And that Cataclysm just finished things off. And right there we see, well, at this point, Wild Bros was unafraid to just roam. Again, they just beeline down through their jungle, no vision to scan out there just in case, and they're just running it down to this Lulu and Jinx, and the Diane is just like, call an ambulance, but not for me. And then there, 2 people just die at the bottom, and they don't even try to take the tower right there, and another dive at the bottom here. Braum, not even very afraid of the tower right there, gonna be able to peel for the teammates. Camille trying to save some, but no. The Olaf is just hiding under the tower, just wishing he could stay alive longer. But no, Jarvan gets the pick off right there. Kaisa gets the pick on the Camille. And right here is just damage control. But no, another re-engagement. Beautiful ult coming in from Diane. And she's still going in and just delete. Just open up the task manager and then delete Orianna function right there. Bye-bye.
They're gonna delete her again in the midnight. She was just caught off guard. Lulu ulti also does not matter. Shockwave also does not matter. You are going to fall. They're just way too strong. You even see Ziamaze here being so aggressive. He's fighting 2 people here. The Zonias doesn't matter. I just need 1 attack in. He does get the nice BM emote right there. Olaf trying to do something, but the cavalry is here. The rest of the members are here. They will get the Baron as well, uncontested. And I mean, Archon, they had no way. They basically nothing. They had nothing to do besides just trying their best to defend. And even this, look at Jarvan, another great engage. Solo Cataclysm doesn't matter. You're gonna get a kill on an important target. No 80 damage for your side. Olaf is still trying to run in, trying to join the fight, but another re-engage from Blasphemy. A nice ultimate coming up from Braum as well. Gets the pick off. Almost gets the pick off onto Orianna just flashing onto Diana. Diana is finished the ultimate. And Diana did for the end, but what does it matter? They have the Baron buff, they have 4 people here, the ultimatum comes out, and with this, Wild Bros, they will make it to the round 2 here, so very strong showing, basically like expected from them.
Yeah, they're very consistent. They've been here for a lot of the tournaments and 2 grand final entries in a row. Save from yesterday though, unfortunately, Nova PH coming in there. But again, these are consistent teams and they have done really strong. So for Wild Bros Kings to come up top,
Raja. Wild Bros Raja.
Memang.
You can speak BMs only, Speaking all the time. Memang. Classic.
I try, guys.
Yeah, before we can go into let's read the comments a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see what's got here.
Yeah, support the caster, chef, and D.R.Fierce restream. Yes, lah.
Support
us, but most importantly, support IRL Asia. We want to get to 10,000 likes, 10,000 followers. So do not forget to like and share the videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our Twitch. Subscribe to our Facebook. So subscribe to everything, lah.
Yeah, all the support is, really, really much wanted right here. And of course, we have our supporter badge available, guys. So if you guys want to show some more love to IRL Asia, I know we have some loyal fans in there. Be sure to wear that supporter badge very proudly. And of course, the last thing that we have on our page, you want to talk about that?
Send stars.
Yeah.
Send stars. You see the promo video of Neon Faith and the Dato Shark today's date. So please do send some stars. And with that, we are going to go into a short break. So do not go anywhere. We'll come back with the round 2, the top 16. So until then, we'll be right back.
Hai guys.
Hai semua, apa khabar?
Apa benda kita nak buat ni?
Aku pun tertanya. Producer, apa kita nak buat hari ni? Kita ada Spiderman kita hari ni. Ada apa?
Spiderman ni untuk apa ni?
Ada apa? Kita check dulu kepala dia ada apa. Ada lah ni, producer nak kita buat benda bukan-bukan.
Surprise ni. Ada soalan ke?
Soalan yang producer kita minta kita jawab hari ni adalah bagaimana anda bermula menceburi bidang e-sport? Peace, macam mana kau bermula dengan bidang e-sport ni?
Bidang e-sport ni secara tak langsung aku masuk dalam bidang e-sport ni. Masa tu aku still kerja as a sales assistant dekat Orange e-sport. And then one day tu my friend ada seorang kawan saya which is Zaba kan. Obviously nama Zaba. Dia ajak aku, time tu dia dapat job and then he need more people to work with him time tu kita orang handle qualifier untuk Galaxy Battle untuk 2 hari. So that time aku macam rasa best juga ni kerja dalam e-sport ni. Sebab kau boleh buat apa benda yang kau suka dalam masa yang sama kau earn money. So how about Zam?
Aku sendiri pengalaman dalam e-sport ni sebenarnya agak lama lah. Aku bermula first sebagai trader Dota 1 dan dalam masa yang sama juga aku buat freelancer untuk company-company seperti TGC, Orange Sport, Genesis, dan setelah beberapa tahun aku berkecimpung dalam bidang ni, aku rasa macam aku boleh buat lebih lagi daripada tu. Dan kemudian tu aku dapat tawaran daripada seorang kawan untuk menjadi Fire Dragon FIFA Division as a manager. Dan start daripada tu aku merasakan yang aku boleh buat lebih. Oleh itu aku cuba lagi untuk mencari kembangkan lagi kejayaan aku dalam e-sport ni, di mana aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di Matchroom. Dan daripada situ aku dapat belajar macam mana nak uruskan tournament, macam mana nak anjurkan tournament, macam mana nak handle player-player di Malaysia ni. Dan pada masa yang sama juga setelah bekerja di situ beberapa tahun, mengambil pengalaman, dan aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di IRL Asia, di mana aku berada sekarang. IRL Asia ni dia bukan sekadar e-sport channel. IRL Asia lebih pada multi-tainment channel, mana ada music, talent, ada pengurusan e-sport, ada penganjuran tournament yang di mana hari-hari ada. Daripada situ aku dapat belajar lagi banyak benda.
Okay, why not kita tengok apa lagi yang ada dekat dalam kepala otak Spiderman ni. Okay.
Dia macam-macam Spiderman kita hari ni.
Second soalan, bagaimana anda boleh join IRL Asia? Zam boleh jawab dulu.
Okey, kalau aku sebab aku dah merasakan aku dah hampir 2 tahun di Matchroom, dan aku rasa aku perlukan pengalaman baru, environment baru. Oleh itu aku cuba untuk mencari pekerjaan baru sementara masih bekerja, dan aku jumpa IRL Asia. dan aku terus jatuh cinta dengan IRL Asia. Bagaimana pula dengan kau, Fiz? Macam mana kau boleh berminat untuk join IRL Asia?
Saya terjebak dengan IRL ASIA ni melalui Zam lah. Obviously lah melalui Zam sebab dia persuade saya untuk masuk dalam IRL ASIA ni sebab dia pernah bekerja dengan saya sebelum ni. And then banyak benda lah saya belajar daripada Nizam ni, daripada management skill, daripada production. So saya rasa saya boleh grow more lah with him.
Aku macam kembang pula sekejap. Kita pergi ke yang seterusnya. Apa yang ada dalam dia ni? Spiderman pun ikut SOP. Kita ni macam mana?
Macam mana ni?
Yang ketiga, alright, kita ada apa nasihat anda, kita punya nasihat bagi yang berminat untuk join IRL Asia? Apa pendapat kau, Fiz?
Aku rasa lah siapa yang kat luar sana dia rasa dia ada bakat dalam e-sport ni, tak kira lah daripada apa-apa bidang, management, production or anything else lah. Sebab e-sport ni kita tahu lah dia makin lama dia akan makin berkembang. Sebab dia dunia IT. Sekarang orang lebih menggunakan IT daripada sistem-sistem yang secara manual ni lah.
Oleh itu, pada siapa saja yang ingin join IRL Asia, layari Facebook kami dan kami akan cuba yang terbaik untuk membantu anda terus berkembang di dalam IRL Asia.
Hey yo guys, Victor Cax here, or as my friends know me, I'm just Victor Ang. My full name actually is Victor Ang Kai Xuan. I'm actually East Malaysian, but I actually grew up in KL. It's kind of complicated, but safe to say, I'm basically Malaysian. So I've been a professional esports commentator for 7 years, and it's quite a long time when I think about it. I think I first started off back when I was still working part-time at Gizmo Arena, which was a cyber cafe in Kuching, Sarawak. And at the time, we were doing an esport event in Unimas, and their main caster needed to take a break. So my boss actually pulled me aside, sat me at the caster's table, shoved a microphone into my face, and asked me to fill in for the caster that day. And the worst part about that thing was that at the time, I didn't know anything about gaming. Like, I barely played Dota 2 at the time, so I literally had to improvise because I didn't know the name of the heroes or the skills. But somehow, as I was doing the commentary, people were actually enjoying what I was doing. So that's when I figured that, hey, maybe I should try to pursue this. So around the time I left university, I accepted a position in Genesis Cyber Esports to become their full-time caster. And at the same time, I picked up a lot about live shows, about production, and I eventually carried these skills to my next company, which was the gaming company. And there I worked as a production executive for 2 years before finally I met up with Jay and the boys over here at IRL Asia and decided to join up with them as well. I think what esports has really done for me is really opened up my horizons because there's such a diverse group of people who works inside the industry, you know, from all different kinds of backgrounds or different kinds of games. But no matter all our differences, we're all united by the same thing, which is just the passion that we have for esports and gaming. And what's funny about that is that, you know, even though a lot of us will have disagreements with each other, we always agree that we always want to see gaming just rise up to the top. After having met the people here at IRL Asia, I could tell that they're a group of, even though they're relatively new into the industry, they have a lot of enthusiasm for gaming and esports. And what's important to me is that I can see that these are people who are not only willing to learn, but they're also willing to discover new talents or people who are looking to have their start in gaming and esports. So I guess if you're someone who is thinking about making that leap or thinking about trying out or just trying to see what you can kind of bring to the table, I'm pretty sure IRL Asia has got a spot for you.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warriors Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef.
And I'm downright fierce. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back, Doctor. How are you today? How's your appointment?
Been better,
You
honestly.
don't have to play along, like you're not a doctor here, okay? I know you're not that smart, but of course, we are organized by IRL Asia. This tournament is organized by IRL Asia, not just we, yeah? We are organized by IRL Asia. Also, partnered with Homie.
Yes, partner with Homie. Of course, we have our sponsors, Inch Theory, along with I'm very smart. Co-sponsors Fengcha Sunway and PayX. You tell me what to do when Neon Faith is doing some signals to me, trying to tell me something already.
Pay attention lah. We are in a tournament already, top 16, and of course, not to mention, thanks so much to Matek, Matek, and Sadies. Malaysia,
Malaysia.
Not anywhere else, Malaysia. They give this very nice stuff lah. So got a nice headset, you know, you wanna get very nice. Got a lot of color, you know, actually. Today, the first day we got blue. Yesterday got pink color.
Okay.
Today we got yellow color. I also wearing yellow jackets. I just only bought this. Very nice.
So you would have a full outfit
Very nice,
ready.
Matching already, you know. Later I wear lah. Later you see, And then I got the hat as well, the plushie, you know. And I got a D.R.Fierce. This one doesn't come. This one doesn't come with D.R.Fierce.
Sold separately.
Sold separately because he too expensive lah. Too over already. But yes, we are gonna get into the top 16. So are you guys excited? I already see the comments. Damn excited already, you know.
I think during our match with the Royal Bros King Archon Alliance, I already see oligarchs. Already come already. These guys have got some really good and loyal fans, you know. Shout outs to them. Of course, again, more oligarchs, more OLI.
Oligarchs lah.
Yeah.
Oli.
I don't know why I put the E there. I can hear Oli in my head. I put the E. Okay.
I mean, please. Also, before we get into the brackets coming up soon, please do get this page to 10,000 likes. We want to get to 10,000 likes. So, we can give you more tournaments, more games for the tournaments, and more content as well. We already have so much content on the Facebook page, so already check it out. We have our podcast up, we have the dancing videos of Neon Faith, we have so many spotlights of the members of IRL Asia as well. So please do check those videos out, support it, like, share. You want to get a supporter smash as well, you can. So you can directly support us. You'll be joined in an exclusive group. Exclusive group just for you guys, private groups all. You guys can have the community there, grow it. You can have secret content, exclusive content just for you guys. So please do get the supporters badge as well. And last but not least, send some stars, you get the promo video as well.
Yeah, all that content just waiting for you guys. So again, we appreciate all the supports you have coming in for your team and everybody participating in this tournament. So again, if you guys could just share a bit of love to us, you know, while we try to get even more content out there potentially when we have more followers, more likes. So the sooner we get there, the more stuff we have ready for you guys. So please share some of that with us.
Yes.
We're just hoping.
Share the page also lah. Share the page, share the content, share everything lah. Share your love to us, share your comments as well, share your thoughts, and I mean, just to support your team as well. See, we already see oligarchs. Let's go oligarchs already. Yeah, so crazy, man. All these oligarchs fans, they are just so hardcore. I mean, oligarchs have been yesterday. Sunday they lost to Diet once. And I mean, that was very heartbreaking because it's a run back and they met Diet once in the grand finals before, and Diet once won the entire tournament, and still they're trying to get that first place. They've been joining a lot as well. Very, very consistent. They got top 4 a number of times. So they are not a weak team by any means. And their playstyle also is very, very unique compared to other Philippine teams as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I feel that really stands out amongst the other Philippine teams that I've been seeing. You know, all of them very crazy, consistent, very strong. Like, this is a majority like Philippine-dominated tournament, just because like a lot of the teams come from there. But Oligarchs always makes it to top 16. I don't think I've ever seen them fall off like in the first rounds.
Not just top 16, they always make it to top 4, top 8 every single time. So still a very, very strong team. And of course, we're not going to spoil who are they fighting up against. The comments already spoiled lah. Oligarchs means Oligarchs is going to be up next.
Yes.
So we'll wait till the brackets come out. But until then, there is a poll already up for whoever you want to win lah. So we already have the poll. Would you want Oligarchs to win? Would you want Nova PH? Oh, he also spoiled it.
Yeah, already say.
So the next game will be Oligarchs versus Nova PH Shiguremus.
Speaking of which, I have now a pseudonym in my head that makes that a bit easier to say.
No.
But we have to give some credit to Neon Faith though for writing it down for us. No?
No.
It's genius work. Even now he's looking at us as like, appreciate this.
Shiguremus.
Yeah, Shiguremus. And now he drew a sugar cube, a ray gun, and a moose.
No, he drew a moose cake.
I mean, it's Neon Faith. Of course, he thinks food first. What? He's still points for effort at least. But now I know, and now he's drawing something else that we cannot mention. No. Cannot mention that one.
Damn over, man, this guy. But of course, please do support your team. Vote for your team. We do. I'm not sure the booths are completed later. We'll talk about it.
We'll
talk about it later. Not sure if it's confirmed or not. But yes, we're gonna have 2 very amazing teams from the Philippines alone. So we're gonna have another Philippines matchup.
But have we ever seen these 2 teams actually fight against each other? Not at all.
No.
So that's the thing. Have we seen Shiguremus actually play on stream though?
Yes, yesterday.
Yesterday you guys did see. And comparing that to like what we usually see from Oligarchs, you think they have a chance? You think he can do it?
It's very, very close. I mean, Shiguremus, they have a very, very particular playstyle. It's like they play. Sometimes they decide to just play it slow, but when you see them be very, very aggressive, it's quite scary. And I actually love watching a team just being very, very aggressive, just going.
Yeah, you're in your
early
Finesse
gangs.
Phoenix team.
I mean, the Finesse Phoenix is just an example.
The special.
The special is they go 5-man with Rakan, they jump, they run all the way to the mid bush, they just go blind, grand entrance, no kill, okay, back off. That's what they do every single game when they have Rakan. And I mean, I just love watching it because they always have that same thing in mind. They want to do the same thing, and if you don't study them, you are gonna get caught.
Yeah, and I think the time that I did see Phoenix Roosters at that time, right? They actually had that happen to them. They jumped on Kai in the jungle, I believe.
Aden Esport.
My bad. I just remember you saying the reverse Phoenix.
No, because Kai is the one that likes to do it.
Yeah. Kai is the one that's just like, let's go, guys. And
But
then
he was in the pressure.
Of course, it had to be him, you know. It had to be him that gets caught out there. And it's just like, I know how this feels now.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
So sad. He ate his own medicines. Very, very bitter.
Very bitter
for him to handle. But I mean, we are going to be able to watch an amazing game. I mean, these 2 are both grand finalists. Shiguremus, they did. That's
yesterday,
the first
right?
Time. Yesterday, they're the first time grand finalists. They did lose to Brent Esports yesterday, unfortunately, but they did show a strong showing. They did not give up. They had a very very aggressive playstyle, but just Brent Esports were just able to shut that down. And let's take a look at the brackets here. We will see the top 16. Let's take a look, and on the top side, we will have Luxurious. They did beat out ODG Esports, so the Indonesia team is still in the game. And I mean, Horizon is also going to be matching up against them. We have the next game, Oligarchs versus Nova PH Shiguremus. We'll also have Elord Esports, yesterday's top 4 as well. Youngstars, a top 4 contender as well. And right below, we have M3 Empire versus Wild Bros Monarch.
So the Monarch is also coming through to the top 16. Vipers on the other side with Alab Ning Uso. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Of course, we saw Wild Bros make it earlier, so they're gonna have to fight Solo Q Esports over on that side. Alt F4 against Nova PH. Pseudonym.
Yes.
All right. Black Knight versus Ardent Esports. So again, Ardent Esports looking to try and get it to grand finals as well. we'll see how this goes on all sides of the bracket. But again, our next match will be Oligarchs versus Nova PH Shiguremos. Shiguremos.
Not sugar.
I'm sorry, after that thing I said.
Not sugar. Not sugar, man. It's shigu.
Shigure. Okay, they're pointing it out to me, but I'm not going to pronounce the last part, okay? All right? All right, people? I wish you guys could see what we see, because like right now it's turned into a game of Pictionary, and sometimes we have to guess, on some of these sites to see. It's really funny.
Actually quite fun for us, because last time when we used to not have the band screen, right?
Oh, yeah.
We used to write the bands down, and like our production crew will try to do some nice pictures, so we have to guess lah. So got Bombo Man. That time I dropped Bombo Man, They're like, what the hell is that?
Zigs.
Zig.
Yeah, I got
and
it.
Of course, I cannot get a segue with Zigs, so we gotta get through in the band phase.
Alright, so who will be banning first? Oligarchs going for the ban first. They're going to be able to ban one, and they go for the Galio straight off the bat. Good call right there. Again, the last game we saw, they didn't get the first ban on Galio. It got picked up on the other side, they really paid for it. They had a good comp with the Galio.
I mean, Galio is still going to be banned out here. We didn't really see much Galio picked or banned yesterday. Nova PH are going to be banning out the Zigs here. I mean,
agreed.
Against Shiguremos, we did see Brand Esports specifically ban out the Olaf against them, because they did play an Olaf in the semi-finals, I believe. They were very, very strong, very, very solid. I think they paired it up with a Lulu as well. I can't really recall.
So they have like a specific comp. That's what we were mentioning there. So that Lulu and the Olaf was really a good combo, but deciding to not ban the Lulu instead, seeing it's the weaker of the two, they decided to ban the Olaf.
You don't have to ban a Lulu. Lulu is not...
Yeah,
she's not that she's weak. She's just that there's still so many stronger picks. I mean, we see Braum every time, we see Janna every time, we see even Alistar, Lux a lot.
It's a waste of a ban to go for the Lulu instead of the Olaf. But right there we see Gragas. I don't think we're going to see him today. He's just, again, one of those really, really good, strong, flexible champions, and nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to fight with that. So again, Shiguremos?
Braum.
Oh, Braum. Okay, so the big boys, N6.
Yes, so Braum being banned out. So no Braum in this game. We will be seeing probably Oligarchs going for the Camille here. This happens so many times, but you also have to remember that Lee Sin is still in the pool, Akali is in the pool. So I mean, but usually in this kind of situation, the first pick will always very likely will go for the Camille here. We saw it yesterday. Akali was left in the pool until the third phase. The third pick only they want to pick Akali.
Oh, okay, so because there's so many strong champions of the pool, again, you have that Lee Sin in there. We've seen people just straight away try to pick the Lee Sin right out of the bat. They might like the Engage or whatnot, but I feel like Jarvan is actually a bit better in terms of application, because Cataclysm is such a good lockdown tool. But again, no Galio there, no follow-up from there. Maybe...
I mean, Jarvan is still good.
Jarvan is so very good.
Yeah, if you match it up with Orianna, you get some nice combos with the Shockwave as well. So it's going to look, it's going to still be pretty strong. I mean, Oligarchs are going to have the first pick, caught MF Iforge. He is a very strong Lee Sin player, so actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he picks Lee Sin here. So it's going to be very nice for them. Nova PH, they are going to, since they had to ban out the Ziggs, they had to ban out the Gragas. Very, very specific ban right there. I mean, they're still thinking, is it a Camille? Is it the Akali? No, they're going to go for the Lee Sin here. It's in the pool, you have to pick it. I mean, caught MF in 4K.
Yeah, the Lee Sin that we really like to see, I saw it over the weekend, it was magnificent. And looks like we're going to get a Wukong pick on the other side of the jungle. Okay, and a Seraphine.
Yeah, Midgard did play Seraphine mid yesterday. It looked really, really strong. Dealt a lot of damage. And Oron as well. So strong with the engages. So Wukong is going to be pretty good for them. But as you see again, Akali will be picked. The third pick right here. So Patosai going to get the Akali for himself, and they're going to go for the Kaisa as well. Very, very solid pick so far. And Nova PH, Ruler did play Kaisa yesterday. We did see him play, I think he played Corki as well.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure if he's going to go for the Rakan or Rakan Zaya here, but Shigure, yes, he's going to go for the Garen.
Okay.
Very solid front line. So it looks like it's going to be a Seraphine mid once again.
Yeah, Seraphine mid makes a lot of sense here. That Garen working up top. Okay, Corki. I saw the Zaya and I was just thinking maybe, that could work, but I think I like the Corki damage a lot better coming from the Shiguremos side. And I'm not going to get baited at the top, so I'm just going to talk about the Janna pick right there. Very sensible. You got your good disengage, you got your good ult right there.
Oh,
So that could
Katarina
be-
being picked here might be really nice. There's a lot of damage for their side. I mean, if the Katarina gets farmed, she's going to snowball like crazy. They already have so much damage. Akali, Kaisa, Katarina. So, Oligarchs just want to go. They just want to snowball. They just want to get the early lead. But Nova PH, their team fight is just so strong as well. They have the Garen being the front line. They have the Wukong getting the engaged Seraphine. Going to be able to deal a lot of damage. She has the charm as well. No, they're going to go for the Rakan here. We haven't seen Rakan in a very long time. So, I love watching Rakan, man.
Yeah, Rakan has some very good disengage and engagement techniques, you know. He can always help peel for his teammates, get that extra shield going down, you know, with his skills. But I saw them hovering above Lux, and I was just thinking, you know, what's going to be the big lockdown here? Because you have to rely on Seraphine for getting the root. You have the knockup coming from Wukong, you know. What other forms of CC are you going to get? Garen can only like slow down. Is it not slow down? No. It's the silence with the Q. And what, Rakan has the knockup though. So I kind of like what they have going on on the Shigurema side, but it seems a bit explosive. Like they had to get the good engagement in. I don't think they can last trying to get out.
I mean, Lux would have been still a decent pick, but they want to go for the Rakan. That's why I said Rakan hasn't been picked in quite some time, favoring the Lux, favoring the Janna, favoring the Seraphine. Recently, teams just love having that sustain. That shielding is so annoying to deal
Very
with.
strong.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like you see many times the fight, they go in, tickle a bit, go back.
Yeah, Mango special. All 5 throw their ults, all 5 do their thing, and everybody walks out, you know, a little bit hurt, summoner skills used, but everybody comes out alive. So it looks like we're going to go into the game here, and it's going to be the least, of course, caught MF and 4K has to be the jungler at this point, and if anything else is going to be grieving, it's going to be Inting at that point.
Hey,
so
don't over lah. Let him play whatever he wants lah. You want to go Lee Sin support, also let him do lah. He's a strong player, but he will be going to the jungle. He has a smite. So
yeah, he has that.
a bit obvious lah.
Yeah.
But we do see Rakan here being very aggressive. This is what we see every single time. Rakans, they will do this every game. But it looks like Oligarchs, they're not going for a 1-3-1 here. It's just Brian gonna be in the mid side, just putting some early pressure. We'll be trying to spot out where the Lee Sin might be. So just for extra information. But we're gonna see a standard 1-1-2 here. I mean, we're gonna see whether COD MF 4K is gonna get very aggressive in the early game. I mean, Shiguremers, they're gonna have the Wukong, probably gonna wait it out a little bit. But we're still gonna probably see quite a passive game unless one of the junglers get a very big rotation.
So the really end game for Shiguremos is to drag this game out for the long game, scale better, scale harder, and then take it. But Oligarchs, I feel like they could do the same thing. That Akali, definitely a huge trait, and then you had the Katarina mid, which is another character that you do not want to get any farm. So whoever gets this early momentum can really bring on this game, and it's going to be harder to drag on if the opponent gets any sort of leeway in this. So who knows? Maybe they might have to go for some early ganks in mid to make sure the Katarina can't scale properly, you know. But we also have to watch out for the Akali up top. And it's going to be tough. Where they're going to try to shift the momentum here is going to be really hard to tell. But I feel like it's going to be on this dragon that will be coming up and like much later in the game. Again, we're only about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes into this, and it's just steady poking on either side.
If Oligarchs get an early lead, they are going to be able to snowball it because Akali is going to be able to do so much damage. But we do see Aura being very aggressive right there, getting some damage onto Pato's side. He might be trying to go for a wraparound, trying to pincer them under the turret here, and they're going to go for the Grand Entrance. Palace will be caught. Pato's side taking a lot of damage, and the first that will go to Shiguremos, but Jezu is coming in, tries to go for re-engage. The knights will come out dealing some damage, but they won't go in. So Shiguremos will get the first blood here, getting a 1,000 gold lead.
A small amount, but still very sizable, especially in the early game. It's going to be forcing Oligarchs to maybe change up their momentum, maybe think about a counter gank. And right now we see the Lee Sin coming in from the enemy jungle side, but I don't think that he's going to go in and try to poke out the Garen right here. So again, they're shoving the tower at bottom here. Oligarchs really trying to just put some pressure on that tower, even after that engagement. So they're trying to take this objective here, but I think they might just be jumped in again. And there we go. This time again, the Janna not going to be able to go out here, force the flash on the Kaisa. Kaisa forced to hide under the turret, and it is looking really tough right now. Shiguremos really prioritizing the bot, making sure they can't get anything going on. But no, an engagement coming out on top, a miss on the... The beautiful ult coming in from Garrett. Caught MF from 4K, was unable to get the initial hit on the Garrett, and with that, slipped up, and there we have it. Right now, Nova PH with a nice and sizable 3-kill lead over Oligarchs.
I mean, they are having a very aggressive playstyle. They did show this yesterday as well. I mean, Auron still very, very aggressive. I don't know why I say they're going to be passive. I forgot that Auron is on the Wukong. Auron is so aggressive. Such a strong play. He saw he get the level 5, immediately go for the roam again. Onto the bottom side. So very, very impressive right there. Shigurimas are going to be getting that gold lead. 1,500 gold lead here. Oligarchs are still behind. And as I said, Katarina and Akali, they still need their farm. Shigurimas are going to be able to tank up, are going to be able to stand up here against the Menace. But Aura is going to come back in onto Akali. Akali will be under the shroud actually, so she will be backing off. They don't really have any way to reveal her under the invisibility shrouds. So it looks like Oligarchs now is their turn. They're gonna group up around the Dragon Pit here. They're gonna try to get the Scuttle, try to get some vision. You do see Lee Sin there all alone, and the Dragon has just spawned as well. So I mean, both teams are not really going to the Dragon yet, just trying to clear out some waves, get some lane priority. But it looks like this is Shigurimas. They are gonna be in position to get the Dragon here.
Yeah, and they have just the better vision right now, but no, they're going to get the engage coming in here. Rakan goes for the sweep. She manages to pick up the Janna, and right now they're forced to fall back. It's now 4 versus 5, and this is an Infernal Dragon, so a very, very important pick. Seraphine getting the good poke down at the bot. Kaisa forced to recall, not going to be able to do anything here, and it looks like they might just go for the disengage. Counting their losses, they're not going to be able to fight for this Dragon. They're a damage dealer, very low on health. No, but they managed to get a jump on the Lee Sin right there, not giving any chances, but no, the smite is very much possible on the Lee Sin, but no! They're not going to be able to do it. Lee Sin gets caught out, and they're still trying to fight this. And it looks very much possible. The explosive damage coming in front of Kali will be able to pick off the Seraphine right here. And she is still sitting on a nice healthy lead, but has to burn the flash. Does not want to fight this 2v1, and is trying to fall back right here. Oh, but the flash, the Q is going to go in, but not going to be able to do anything. But the pick off, Kaisa is going to get the Garen right there. And now it's just... they're trading blows, but again, this is very much in favor of Sugar Ramos right now. They got the Dragon, they got the kill lead, and look at that gold lead right now.
Yeah, 2,000 gold lead right there for Sugar Ramos, getting a very, very nice Dragon fight there. They were on top. It looks like Sai was able to get 2 kills, and they were able to trade it 1 more from Careless, killing off the Garen at the end. But as you said, Sugar Ramos are still in the lead, having this gold lead, having the Inferno Dragon as well. They're going to be able to deal so much damage, and Oligarchs have to be very, very careful here. They have to try to find a way to get Katarina back into this game, and caught in 4K tries to go for a sneaky play under the brush, but will be spotted out here. So Shigurimas are still looking very, very good. They are going to group up on the top side, Lee Sin, trying to get a risk of a little, but spotted by the members of Shigurimas right here. So no referral for them. Maybe caught in 4K might be going for another steal. They are grouping up. They might want to go for something here, but Shigurimas are doing a very, very good job just keeping them away, just poking them out slowly but surely. It looks like Katarina wants to find an opportunity to go in with the ulti if the Dragon King does come in, but for the MF4K, he will steal the Rift Arrow right there. He does have the GA, so he will survive. He will just back out. So Oligarchs, they do get an objective. They just want to run away. Alright, will go in with the ultimate, but in the back, Katarina gets a nice shutdown kill onto Corki. And look at Lee Sin. He will go into the front. He gets another kill, and now just 2 left for Shigurimas on the top side. They have to back up. They don't want to give this Katarina even more kills. Getting the shutdown, just even up the gold right there. So a very big win for Oligarchs.
Yeah, that came up all Oligarchs. Love caught MF in 4K. I am tripping up on that word, but Garen gets a quick kill down at bottom. He is going to trade a few tower blows, but again, that's just 1 kill under Sugar Ramos's belt that they will have to go through. Again, I like the engagement coming in from the Lee Sin. Saw the Janna Tornado manage to take out their engagement, you know, with the Rakan, and managed to just swoop in, got the better positioning in the pit, and was able to steal the Rift Herald right there. So very, very good play coming in from the Oligarch side.
Yeah, we do have an engage coming up from Rakan here, but won't be getting anything as Chizu will be able to just Sumpo away and just back off. But this is very good pacing for Oligarchs. They're getting that kill, they're getting the shutdown, especially on the Corki by the Katarina. Is able to just get him back into this game, and this side being quite aggressive, getting quite an amount of damage on Ruler, but you have to be careful as the rest of the members are here, and they will get a pick off. A big pick right there. Very, very overly aggressive coming up from Akali, but Oligarchs, they're keeping up with the pressure. They already got the bottom tower here. They want more. It looks like Shigure trying to defend it here. He will clear out the minions, dealing a big amount of damage onto Careless as well, so he has to back off, and with this, Shigure are able to defend the bottom tier 2 turret, and they maybe want to catch some more, but Oligarchs are just backing off. They don't want to bite more than they can chew.
A very good call to drop the Rift Herald down in the bottom lane, knowing that they weren't going to be able to re-engage in time for the fight. There were 4 people up there. That bottom tower was going to be uncontested. So drop the Rift Herald, take the tower, take the gold, whatever they could go with, and just regroup before Shigure was able to engage on top of them. So very good right there. But 20 seconds and the next dragon's coming up. So whether these two teams want to contest this is a whole other thing. It looks like everybody's going to go and try for a reset right now. Vision is in favor of Shigure, I would say, seeing as they're going to get scanners into the enemy jungle right here, making sure they have no vision. And there looks like they're going to go for a sneaky play in the bush. But no, caught up in MF4K! Is this going to get knocked up right here? I don't think he's going to be able to go out, but no, Zhonya's, no, he is going to get, yeah, the GA is going to get procced right here. And they're just trying to peel for him, but that's not going to happen. Lee Sin gets picked off right there. Darren throwing the ult on top of the Janna, forced to use the barrier right here. Not going to be able to get the kill. They're trying to go back in, but no, Akali managing to get a kill on the Rakan in the back, but not going to be able to run away, and it's just falling over one by one. A tough fight, and Sugar Amos comes on top.
Yeah, you know when I said Oligarchs they were in base to get back into this game. After that fight, no more. They are now behind. They're going to be losing the winningest dragon, the Cloud Dragon right here. Already 2 very big dragons for their side, 2 very big objectives. The 2k goalie is still going to be able to get recuperated. Oligarchs are going to be able to farm up, but having those 2 dragons, very strong dragons, is going to give Shigure the lead a lot of the time. We do see Katarina trying to go in, try to do some damage, but no way. Garen is just way too tanky here, and Shigure are definitely in the lead, just taking every initiative in this fight, getting the pickoffs that they can. They're starting the fights where Oligarchs, they don't really have much to disengage. They need Janna to get the ultimate as well. Lee Sin getting picked off so early, he's not able to get any pickoffs for his side. So Shigure are going to be grouping up around the mid, trying to look for more, as the Baron has just spawned as well. And I mean, Oligarchs, they have to just find another big pickoff here.
Yeah, and I love the rotation coming in for Shigure. Being able to catch Lee Sin off rotation multiple times and catching him off guard has definitely put Oligarchs at a disadvantage here, for them not being able to secure any objective right now. Again, you mentioned that Baron Pit is up, and right here it looks like Kali's getting chased down by a Garen. Again, when that cue comes up, the horror music plays in the background and you're just trying to run away from the man who can silence you with a sword. I don't know how that works.
I mean, Shigure are going to keep going for his side. Does not know this is happening. He just only found out. We do see Brian going in with the grand entrance, getting the nice knockout. The 2-man charm as well. Immediately deleted Akali. She will be taken away. Caught in 4K. Will be escaping as well. A nice tornado coming out to disengage, but it's not enough. Shigure are just dealing way too much damage here on the other side of the map. Corey got a solo kill onto Kaisa. Very nice ruler, living up to this name, ruling the map on the other side, at least the top side. So Shigure are still looking very good. 6,000 gold lead here, and they are just getting every single objective that they can.
Yeah, the macro and micro right here is incredible coming from Shigure. Again, usually when you see some of these high-level matches, when objectives are starting, you usually trade it with another. Like if they're taking dragon, you take a tower. If you are caught in a battle, you take another objective like Baron or anything like that. And right now, every other attempt to try and start an alternative fight for Oligarchs has just been shut down. The Kaisa getting shut down at top was not a great call, even as they lose the bottom tower right there. So this does not look good for Oligarchs. Like I rarely ever see stompings, you know. Maybe early on in the bracket, maybe in the other days, but right now it's just looking all Nova PH Shigure right here.
Yeah, they're gonna go for another one. Look at Oran is being so aggressive. They immediately have to spend the flash. Careless does not have that in his belt anymore. I mean, as you said, Shigure are having an 8,000 lead, 8,000 gold lead here, and they're gonna get the Baron for themselves as well. I mean, they're already dealing so much damage, and having this Baron is gonna allow them to have the split push. You don't even need to join the fight. You just slowly push down the turret, and Oligarchs, they want to go for the steal guns, but it might be too little too late. We do see Lee Sin trying to go in, trying to go for the steal. The shards will miss. The Zonas will also come out from caught in 4K. Janna using the ultimate to kick them away, but Katarina's taking way too much damage here. He gets the ultimate. Immediately Zhonya's, they will be able to kill the Garen here, and they're trying to go for more. Midgard will be taken out, and caught in 4K will get a nice 2K here. So still 2 kills, but look at Ruler going in with the package, doing so much damage as well. Kiting them one by one. He already got 1 kill. Careless will be taken away. Oligarchs right now, it's their turn to back off as Sugurimas are going to try to go for the re-engage. The blast cone will be able to save battle side here, but still, Sugurimas are still very well in the lead. Oligarchs, they got the Garen, but at what cost? They still lost the Baron, and the Baron is just going to be way too hard for them to defend here.
I like the way Oligarchs is playing their fights. They got some target priority. I would question the Garen, but again, that's the CC they got, that's the damage they got on him, and they finished the job. So at that point, Oligarchs could, if they get a couple more great team fights, maybe this is possible. But that Baron is going to be a huge factor here, and they're going to be able to split push. So any objective they take or any fight they take is going to be very hard to push these very strong, potentially strong minion waves, you know, if they're with them. It's going to be tough taking any objective.
Yeah, I mean, still, they're gonna have that lead, 7,000 gold here. The Dragon has also just spawned, and Oligarchs do not want to give this up. They still want to get back into this game. They are not giving up, so they are just trying to group up. Katarina is making their way there, so Shigure will be starting it up. The Dragon's really half HP. Caught MF, it has to be very careful here. The current entrance does go on to Janna. Janna is in the front line, gets the ultimate as well, so no ultimate for his side. They will be taking the Ocean Trigger for Nova PH, and now they are just slowly winning the fight. Kellis trying to run away for the one Garen, and in the pit, we do have Caught MF tries to run away as well, but Shigure are just way too strong. Nova PH, they're gonna get their lead up to a 10,000 gold. 3 dragons they had, the Baron buff, and they are gonna just this is not losing here, it's gonna expire, but one of the A's, and they're looking very good. Caught MF just trying to split push the waves, but he's still not able to get anything here. This is way too much damage.
Yeah, no matter how far you can push or anything, this other team is way too well farmed, and they're just outputting damage way bigger than anything right here. Even with good target priority that Oligarchs have, they're just unable to take anything right now. And now as the bottom tower inhibitor goes down, MF and 4K almost goes down right next to the Nexus. Oh, but they do get, okay, never mind, that's a clone. The clone.
Bamboozled once
Bamboozled,
again.
baited.
Bamboozled once again, but still, Shigure are still having the very big lead. They did not want to over-aggress there. Like, there's no point for them to just all in and get wiped and give Oligarchs a chance. Just back off, knowing that the Baron will be coming up in 45 seconds here. So they want to get the Baron, maybe go for the last push right there. So Oligarchs gonna down 10,000 gold. I mean, look at the items as well. Garen, so far. Bramble Vest, Force of Nature, Randuin's, Sunfire, 4 items already, almost 4 items already now left. The Thorn Mill. I mean, still Rakan as well, so tanky. Corki already having 4 items for himself. I mean, Seraphine going up for the 3rd item. I mean, look at Ruler dealing so much damage to Akali, almost getting taken away. You do see right there in the front, Rakan tries to go in for the charms there, immediately just back off, and the 2-man charm will be able to burst down. Battleside, he just disappeared right there, so no more Janna ultimate in this fight, and Sugurimas are going to try to go in with the engage. The package that's coming from Corki. Look at Rakan going in with the grand entrance as well. Katarina trying to do her best, but won't succeed. Immediately deleted with the Garen ultimate, and a 3-man knockup coming in from Wuka will re-engage the fight, and with this, I think Shigurimas, they are just gonna end the game here. There's no way for Oligarchs to push, I mean to defend it here, but very well played coming up for Shigurimas.
Oh wow, okay. They tried really hard. We can see Oligarchs fought tooth and nail for this, and even Caught MF and 4K will not be trying to get any fights or anything in there, and it's congratulations to Nova PH Shigurimas for taking that game. It was just a slaughter.
So many slaughterhouses games so strong. I mean, Nova PH just so immaculate. Like, you even saw at the last fight that they didn't really they wanted to reset first. They didn't want to go all in. They see something, just okay. They die already, just go, just push and then get wiped, then come back.
Yeah.
They don't want that to happen. They just played it super safe. They got the engage they need, they got all the objectives, and there was no real way for Oligarchs to get back into this game. I mean, we can see the MVP being ruler. He's truly the ruler of the game.
9-8.
16,000 net worth. I mean, he probably dealt the most damage on his team as well, but still, kudos to the rest of the members of Nova PH right there. I mean, they all did their job. Shigure was the tank. Oron got nice engages. He's 7-1-10. 7-1-10, man.
That is disgusting. Dude, okay. Alright, but again, I want to see these damage numbers right away because I know that Kaisa put in a lot of effort, but okay. They're a bit more. 30,000!
Yikes!
What?
That's a lot of damage, man. That's a lot of damage.
The team also did a whole bunch of damage on there. Oh, look at the Seraphine also doing 60k. Only what the Raka just like nearly 8k. But Kata MF and 4k could not even output that damage there. Oh,
30,000 from this one Corki. I mean, we even saw his playstyle. Ruler in general is such an aggressive player. He gets the package, just Maso ni. Maso go in the middle of the front line, just gets all the damage and gets the pickoffs. Pretty much all by himself, but the team is supporting him anyway. Because we know Ruler's is going to go in, we support him.
Yeah. We make sure he doesn't die. Everything else will die if we keep him alive.
Red Seas.
30k! How long did that match go on for?
Red Seas for Nova PH. Almost a Red Sea for the XP.
It's that little bit for the beach, you know, the nice shoreline and everything. But the Marina's Trench right there. Deepest point. Oh my goodness.
Very well played for Nova PH. They will be going to the top 8 in this tournament. I mean, that game was just almost like a masterclass. Almost like a masterclass. They played it slow, got every objective they didn't need it, got the nice early game aggressions.
Yes.
Very good. I don't know what's the... Actually, I always say early game aggression, but I don't know how to construct a sentence with that, you know.
Early game aggression. Wow, that one is very difficult to try and like.
Very aggressive early game.
Very aggressive early game aggression. Okay, let's just look at the replays, see where it all started. Yeah, I'll think about it.
The replays.
Oh no.
So we have here, they were stuck in a pinch. Batosai had nowhere to run there, only Kalas was alive. But we do see Chezu trying to go for something here. He did get the knife out, but did not commit to that engage. I mean, Shigurema's already up 3-0 here. The first Dragon fight, they got a nice engage in the charm as well. Just deleting Janna. She was not able to join the fight. Shigurema's with this, having the 5v4 advantage started up. The Dragon here, I mean, caught in 4k, tried to go for a steal, but it's unsuccessful. He was snuffed out by the members of Shiguremos. They were not, I mean, Oligarchs were not able to get the steal here. They were just also not able to win the fight. See, Katarina in this early game, no damage. Right?
No damage.
No damage, and she needs the farm. I mean, Shiguremos knows this. They are so strong. Akali did get a nice pickup onto Seraphine here, but will be chased down, I believe. Yes, he will be chased down by Shigure, getting the flash into the silence right there. Does get the kill for the Corki. Careless does get a return kill, but still a big win for Shiguremas in the early game.
Yeah, again, these early pickoffs right here, they were just taking every objective without any mercy right here, and Oligarchs was just unable to contest this at this point. This was a great steal coming from caught MF and 4K right here. You're going to be seeing the smite along with the hit right there. He unfortunately will be able to go down. Oh no, wait, he survives on the pixel of HP. I thought, but almost three-man tornado. The pickoff on the Corki was really clean coming from Oligarchs, and this looked like a very even fight. The last jump in from caught MF and 4K will get the pickoff right there, and at this point, cut your losses right here. You're gonna have to run away, and it was really good. Everybody on low health. The really great fight coming from Oligarchs, and I thought that was going to be the equalizer right here. But I believe, yeah, this is going to be the pickoff right here. Q straight into ult, spin away, and there we go. Beyblade very strong.
Yeah, I mean, Oligarchs were able to equalize the goal a bit, but Shiguremos, they just non-stop aggression. I mean, Sai being so aggressive, being too overly confident here. There are 4 people in this top side, man. You have to be very careful. You know Nova PH are going to be grouping up, but Oligarchs, they tried to return that favor, trying to get the bottom push. They were not successful here in getting the Lee Sin very early on in the fight as the Dragon spawn is what I like to see. Before the objective comes out, tries to get a pick off. The G already spent, and Shiguremos were able to win this fight very convincingly. Look at Ruler just going into the middle with the package. I mean, Katarina tried to go and deal some damage, but as I said many times, Katarina needs a lot of farm to get online. Oligarchs, they do not have that. They had no space at all. They had to rely on just them snowballing. So that's why I believe that draft, this game really, it was more of a, really came down to the draft. Yeah, small parts of it, because having this kind of draft just means like, alright, you're gonna win early, and if you don't win early, you lose.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Shiguremos, they have a lot of team fights, so even if they don't win early, they can have some team fight potential to win in this game. As you see again, Sai deleted. No more in the game lah.
No more, and no matter what kind of disengagement Oligarchs had, it was barely enough to keep the teammates alive, and then they just didn't have anything to engage. Early on, we saw in the first fight how they took the Janna down and was not able to try to get anything started. Great tornado coming in right here, but I think someone gets deleted. No, okay, was it not this fight? I know Seraphine just looks at somebody and they die. The Corki Gatling gun right over there. Wukong takes the Baron right here.
I mean, MF4K tried to get the Baron, but he won't be successful. Thank God he didn't get charmed. He immediately Zhonya's in the fight, but Oligarchs, they were not able to win this fight. They thought they were going to. They got 2 nice kills, but the return comes in. Look at Ruler, gets the package, does just go in, gets the 1 kill right there. And immediately Oligarchs, they have to back up, they have to run away. I think they just barely escape here. Oran tries to go for a return kill, but I mean, just getting that 1 kill doesn't really matter as long getting the Baron just way too much for Oligarchs to handle. We do see, look at Rakan. This is why I love Rakan. Just go in. Doesn't matter ni, masuk ni. Get the engage, just slow down the engages coming from Oligarchs, and they were just cleaning up the fight here one by one. They could not do anything. They lose 4 at the end here. There was just nowhere for them to run. They didn't even get the kill onto Wukong. Not even a single kill for Oligarchs here. I mean, such domination. They do get the bottom turret. They do not end the game here just yet. They very smartly just backed out. They don't want to just give any backup. I mean,
any
backup plan lah. Backup plan for Oligarchs. They don't want to give them any chance, no opportunities. So Sugar Gamers are just gonna back off, reset, and wait for the next objective, which is this. The objective is just to kill the enemy team.
Yeah, again, it's the bigger picture right here. And you see a lot of teams, you see this when you're playing blind pick, you know, in your regular games, how like when they feel the opportunity to take the game right there and then people will go for it. But again, you can't afford to do that in bigger games like this. Again, this is, look at this engage right there. The Katarina tried to almost took out the, okay, took out the Rakan. I forgot, Ignite is a thing. Everybody forgets about it. Ignite is a strong thing right there, but it's not going to be enough. Not strong enough.
It's not strong enough to win the game, as Sugar Gamers are going to be able to take it here so clean. Lee Sin just accepting his fate, just sending the emotes in, just recalling like, okay, good game guys, game is over, nice playing with you guys, and Nova PH are going to take this game. Top 8 for them, congratulations. Hopefully we get to see the same performance that we saw yesterday. Maybe they make it to the grand finals, who knows, but still they have to go up against so many strong teams. But before we can see who are the strong teams, we are going to go into a short break, so do not go anywhere. Don't be square, be circle, and until then, we'll be right back.
Oh, wait. I want to say something. Do you know why they say don't be a square?
Why?
Because you're not around. Now you can end it.
Go to the break.
Now you can say goodbye.
This guy damn over.
Hai guys.
Hai semua, apa khabar?
Apa benda kita nak buat ni?
Aku pun tertanya. Producer, apa kita nak buat hari ni? Kita ada Spiderman kita hari ni. Ada apa?
Spiderman ni untuk apa ni?
Ada apa? Kita check dulu kepala dia ada apa. Ni ada lah ni, producer lah kita buat benda bukan-bukan.
Surprise ni. Ada soalan ke?
Okay. Soalan yang producer kita minta kita jawab hari ni adalah bagaimana anda bermula menceburi bidang e-sport? Peace, macam mana kau bermula dengan bidang e-sport?
Bidang e-sport ni secara tak langsung aku masuk dalam bidang e-sport ni. Masa tu aku still kerja as a sales assistant dekat Orange Sport. And then one day tu my friend ada seorang kawan saya, which is Zaba kan. Obviously nama Zaba. Dia ajak aku, time tu dia dapat job, and then he need more people to work with him time tu kita orang handle qualifier untuk Galaxy Battle untuk 2 hari. So that time aku macam rasa best juga ni kerja dalam e-sport ni, sebab kau boleh buat apa benda yang kau suka dalam masa yang sama, kau earn money. So how about Zam?
Aku sendiri pengalaman dalam e-sport ni sebenarnya agak lama lah. Aku bermula first sebagai trader Dota 1, dan dalam masa yang sama juga aku buat freelancer untuk company-company seperti TGC, Orange Sport, Genesis, dan setelah beberapa tahun aku berkecimpung dalam bidang ni, aku rasa macam aku boleh buat lebih lagi daripada tu, dan kemudian tu aku dapat tawaran daripada seorang kawan untuk menjadi FIFA Fire Dragon FIFA Division as a manager. Dan start daripada tu aku merasakan yang aku boleh buat lebih. Oleh itu aku cuba je untuk mencari kembangkan lagi kejayaan aku dalam e-sport ni, di mana aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di Matchroom. Dan daripada situ aku dapat belajar macam mana nak uruskan tournament, macam mana nak anjurkan tournament, macam mana nak handle player-player di Malaysia ni. Dan pada masa yang sama juga setelah bekerja di situ beberapa tahun, mengambil pengalaman, dan aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di IRL Asia, di mana aku berada sekarang. IRL Asia ni dia bukan sekadar e-sport channel. IRL Asia lebih pada multi-tainment channel, mana ada music, talent, ada pengurusan e-sport, ada penganjuran tournament yang di mana hari-hari ada. Daripada situ aku dapat belajar lagi banyak benda.
Okay, why not kita tengok apa lagi yang ada dekat dalam kepala otak Spiderman ni.
Okay. Dia macam-macam Spiderman kita hari ni.
Second soalan, bagaimana anda boleh join IRL Asia? Zam boleh jawab dulu.
Okey, kalau aku sebab aku dah merasakan aku dah hampir 2 tahun di Matchroom, dan aku rasa aku perlukan pengalaman baru, environment baru. Oleh itu aku cuba untuk mencari pekerjaan baru sementara masih bekerja, dan aku jumpa IRL Asia dan aku terus jatuh cinta dengan IRL Asia. Bagaimana pula dengan kau, Fiz? Macam mana kau boleh berminat untuk join IRL Asia?
Saya terjebak dengan IRL Asia ni melalui Zam lah. Obviously lah melalui Zam, sebab dia persuade saya untuk masuk dalam IRL Asia ni sebab dia pernah bekerja dengan saya sebelum ni. And then banyak benda lah saya belajar daripada Nizam ni, daripada management skill, daripada production. So saya rasa saya boleh grow more lah with him.
Aku macam kembang pula sekejap. Kita pergi ke yang seterusnya. Apa yang ada dalam dia ni? Spiderman pun ikut SOP. Kita ni macam mana ni? Yang ketiga, alright, kita ada apa nasihat anda, kita punya nasihat bagi yang berminat untuk join IRL Asia? Apa pendapat kau, Fiz?
Aku rasa lah, siapa yang kat luar sana dia rasa dia ada bakat dalam e-sport ni, tak kira lah daripada apa-apa bidang, management, production or anything else lah. Sebab e-sport ni kita tahu lah, dia makin lama dia akan makin berkembang. Sebab dia dunia IT. Sekarang orang lebih menggunakan IT daripada sistem-sistem yang secara manual ni lah.
Oleh itu, pada siapa saja yang ingin join IRL Asia, layari Facebook kami dan kami akan cuba yang terbaik untuk membantu anda terus berkembang di dalam IRL Asia.
Hey yo guys, Victor Cax here, or as my friends know me, I'm just Victor Ang. My full name actually is Victor Ang Kai Xuan. I'm actually East Malaysian, but I actually grew up in KL. It's kind of complicated, but safe to say, I'm basically Malaysian. So I've been a professional esports commentator for 7 years, and it's quite a long time when I think about it. I think I first started off back when I was still working part-time at Gizmo Arena, which was a cyber cafe in Kuching, Sarawak. And at the time, we were doing an esport event in Unimas, and their main caster needed to take a break. So my boss actually pulled me aside, sat me at the caster's table, shoved a microphone into my face, and asked me to fill in for the caster that day. And the worst part about that thing was that at the time I didn't know anything about gaming. Like, I barely played Dota 2 at the time, so I literally had to improvise because I didn't know the name of the heroes or the skills. But somehow, as I was doing the commentary, people were actually enjoying what I was doing. So that's when I figured that, hey, maybe I should try to pursue this. So around the time I left university, I accepted a position in Genesis Cyber Esports to become their full-time caster. And at the same time, I picked up a lot about live shows, about production, and I eventually carried these skills to my next company, which was the gaming company. And there I worked as a production executive for 2 years before finally I met up with Jay and the boys over here at IRL Asia and decided to join up with them as well. I think what esports has really done for me is really opened up my horizons, because there's such a diverse group of people who works inside the industry, you know, from all different kinds of backgrounds or different kinds of games. But no matter all our differences, we're all united by the same thing, which is just the passion that we have for esports and gaming. And what's funny about that is that, you know, even though a lot of us will have disagreements with each other, we always agree that we always want to see gaming just rise up to the top. After having met the people here at IRL Asia, I could tell that they're a group of, even though they're relatively new into the industry, they have a lot of enthusiasm for gaming and esports. And what's important to me is that I can see that these are people who are not only willing to learn, but they're also willing to discover new talents or people who are looking to have their start in gaming and esports. So I guess if you're someone who is thinking about making that leap, or thinking about trying out, or just trying to see what you can kind of bring to the table, I'm pretty sure IRL Asia has got a spot for you.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Summoner's Odyssey. Again, before we go into any more matches or anything like that, another quick shout out to our sponsors. Thank you for the organizers, IRL Asia, for hosting Summoner's Odyssey. And of course, we are partnered with Homie.
Yes, and we also have the sponsors Inch Theory and the co-sponsors Pengcha Sanwei and PX. So, my name is Chef.
And I'm downright fierce.
Yes, so Doctor,
Yes.
how was the last game? Huh?
The last game was, to be to be on the other side, to be Oligarchs there was just, it was tough. It was an uphill battle and it did not look winnable at that point. Again, you were saying how the draft looked like it was a bit of a loss for the game style, for the game plan that they had, you know, and it was just a wash because they could not get the lead early on and there was no chance to fight for Oligarchs. So, unfortunately, they will get knocked out.
I mean, I get the idea with the Lee Sin pick. They wanted to be aggressive, but of course, before we can get into that, let's get into the brackets first. Let's take a look. Who has made it to the top 8? So we'll see on the top, of course. Nova PH have made it to the top 8. We'll see them on the top versus Luxurious still in the tournament. The only Indonesian team left.
go.
They are still going strong. So, but they're gonna have a very tough match against Nova PH. I mean, Young Stars are gonna be going up against Wild Bros Monarch. Right below we have Vipers. We haven't seen them at all. So hopefully we get to see whether they can do well against Wild Bros Kings, another strong team. And I mean, Alt F4 is gonna go up against Ardent Esports as well. That's gonna be our next match. I mean, Alt F4, they have made it to the top 4 many times. Ardent Esports, they're a little new, so hopefully,
But very strong.
Yeah, they're very strong. So hopefully they can get their stride back. I mean, they're still discovering themselves, still a newish team. They want to show themselves. Maybe they can find themselves today. I mean, today we have no returning champions here.
Yeah, this is all a new bracket, and this is actually quite refreshing. I am, for one, very curious about Luxurious at the top there. They're gonna have to fight Sugar Amos, and Sugar Amos really destroyed their opponents right there. But if Luxurious comes out on top when we come back, I'm not too sure. I really want to see that team again. But our next match will be Alt F4 and Ardent Esports, and Alt F4, a big favorite for Neon Faith.
I mean, yeah, all that for, but unfortunately they haven't really made it to the grand finals, I believe. So
in a while,
they still want to get there. I mean, they have made it to top 4 many times, consistent in that, right? But not really going any further than that. So hopefully we get to see them try to go for the grand finals today. I mean, there's still so many strong contenders. Young Stars have grand finals contenders, Wild Bros as well, Nova PH. I mean, Alt F4, they are potentially a contender, but they have to go through so many strong teams, especially Ardent Esports. Like Ardent Esports, as I said, they haven't really found their stride yet, but they have been making it to the top 8. So today, I think they're actually improving so far. So very excited to see the next match coming up.
Speaking of which, I believe there's a little something we should say about our next match. Again, we have Ardent Kiko. You know, I think he was in the chat earlier or something like that. Just a little quick shout out to him. He's been putting in all the love in the matches and all that. And of course, you get the chef. Do it, chef.
Yeah, I mean,
the thumbs up.
Ardent Kiko, shout out to you. Strong player. I also want to Kiko your face sometimes. You make those stupid puns once again, man. Making me very angry.
Okay, let's just go in the bans, yeah? Enough of this anger. We're supposed to be hyped for this, okay? Alt F4, gonna be getting the first ban into this. What do you feel like it's gonna be? Everybody today really doesn't like Gragas, doesn't like Braum. Braum.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Braum gonna be banned down here. Just a solid support. Like, it just helps the game plan so well. He has so much utility, so great team fight, great initiation, great peeling for his AD carry, for his teammates as well. So just a solid pick here in Ardent Esports. Not really sure what they're gonna ban here. Are we gonna see Zig ban? Are we gonna see a Camille ban here? They're gonna be banning on this Zig.
Yeah, just
right
nobody
there.
wants the little guy.
I mean, Zig's just so annoying to deal with now, especially like, even if you're losing with Zig, you're still able to dish out so much damage. You're able to just stall out the game with this amazing wave clear. You can just spend the ultimate to just clear the waves and just stall the entire push. It's just so annoying. And Akali's gonna be banned out as well. A standard ban so far, and all that for they have one more ban to go out. They're gonna ban out the Gragas. They have the first pick, so maybe they want to pick the Gragas for themselves now. They're gonna just delete out the Gragas out of the game. And this leaves Camille left in the pool, Lee Sin left in the pool. So many strong champions left, Galio as well, but no more Akali in this game.
I thought for sure I was gonna see a Camille ban. I thought for sure, but again, nobody likes his Gragas. Nobody wants to fight him. I understand the Braum completely. I understand the Ziggs completely. I understand the Akali, but nobody wants to have to even fight Gragas. I'm sure if Gragas was left in the pool, it would have been first pick.
It would have been insta-pick for sure, but now, all I thought, it might just insta-pick the Camille here, just such a solid pick. I mean, it's quite a no-brainer sometimes, but I mean, Ardent Esports can respond with the Fiora. They do believe Camille is going to go to the top side. Galio is still going to be in the pool. Maybe go Galio, Jarvan, that we've seen many times, but I mean, still, all that four are going to have the first pick here. Odysseys, what are you going to pick here, lah?
Another comp that I forgot to mention that I really like is the Vi and the Galio pick. Because we saw Vi Q going to be able to engage. She gets the ult down as well. And at the same time, it buys enough time for the Galio ult to drop in. So that's another comp that could work really well with Galio. And he's going to be in this pool. Camille, first pick, definitely going to be a thing.
Yeah, just a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Camille's just so strong. It might be going jungle, might be going top. We don't know yet. They can still swap it out. But Ardent Esports, they might just respond immediately with the Galio. Yes, we're going to see the Galio here. But are they going to pick, maybe go for the Jarvan as well? We don't really know yet. Rain still thinking about what he wants to pick here. So right now, not really sure. They still have one more pick. I mean, still, they're gonna go for the Lee Sin. I forgot that Lee Sin was in the pool. Immediately the Fiora pick as well, so no Galio for that side. Maybe just preemptively thinking that Camille is gonna go to the top side or just wanna have a solid top laner. Very easy game plan. But all that for, they're gonna go with the Camille jungle here if they do pick the Garen.
Yeah, okay. I very much understand the Ardent Esports side, but that Galio plus Camille comp is still left in there. Hex Tech versus on top of the Galio ult is a very scary thing, but no. They're gonna go for a strong Garen top lane with Seraphine and possibly mid lane.
Yeah, it's either Seraphine mid or Seraphine support. And of course, before we can get to the picks, shout out to Tokyo's GF. from ODYSSEY. He asked me to shout out his GF.
Okay.
So shout out to you. I hope you guys have a great relationship right there. Hope you guys get a great game as well. So I mean, still, Arden Esports are gonna go with the Lux Kaisa here. We have been seeing these picks a lot. Lux Kaisa, so annoying in the lane, so much poke right there. So they're gonna have a lot of damage, probably trying to get a lot of lane priority in the bottom side. I mean, ODYSSEY, they still want to go for the last 2 picks here. It looks like from the picks that it is gonna be a Seraphine mid from the looks of it. So they're gonna go for one more. They are hovering over the Draven. We have seen Draven being picked yesterday, and they are gonna pick it up. So Draven, Rakan, Seraphine mid, and last but not least, Arden Esports. They have one more pick to go. Looks like they're probably gonna pick out the Galio here just for the nice engage and the disengage.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be a Galio mid lane, because if Fiora goes mid lane, that's just not going to make any sense in my opinion. So Galio is going to be mid lane, Fiora top, Lee Sin jungle, Kaisa is going to be at the bot together with Lux. That's pretty much Arden Esports side. Alt F4, very balanced setup here as well. The Draven and Rakan a bit of an eyebrow raiser, but again, it's good. It definitely works. We saw a bunch of that, I think, yesterday and the day before. I also saw Draven earlier on stream, so I like these two teams right now.
Yeah, I mean, Seraphine is going to be able to give a lot of team fight with the charms. If you get like a 2-man, 3-man charm, it's going to be so scary for Arden Esports. For Arden Esports, they have a very aggressive draft as well. Having the Galio, having the Lee Sin going to be able to get a lot of early rotations, so they have to be very careful. But if they do go to the top side, Garen might be a little tanky, but Fiora will probably win the lane a little more. He is a lane bully at the end of the day. So they will have that split push, they will have that damage from Lux, from Kaisa, and Galio, getting the engages as well, the taunts, the Superman fly-ins as well. So very strong.
Not to mention that not only can Galio engage, but let's just say that like someone is getting picked off in another lane, and if Galio doesn't want that, he also has his ult to be used. So that is a very scary thing to just have to worry about that global ult in the back of your head. It's like, do we want to go for this pick off and have to fight with a Galio? But again, the game is going to start very standard 1-1-2 so far, I believe. Everybody's just sort of figuring out, watching out for the invade. Something that we haven't had to watch out for in a while, and honestly, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, so ODYSSEY are going to be on the blue team here. They're going to go for a standard leash on the bottom side. So as you said, it's going to be a 1-1-2. You do see Arden Lux going to be trying to get the flank, trying to get some damage onto Tokyo. Tokyo is taking a half HP right there, so a lot of damage, very decent start. Want to secure some lane prior for the Galio in the mid side. Still, going to be a very even game. You want to see Seraphine just trying to scale up here. Seraphine, you saw the amount of damage that she can do. She does get the item. She's going to just delete everyone from your team if you give her the farm. But on the top side, we have Hide. Previously off DDD, now going to be in Arden Esports. He's a very strong player by far. I mean, his ability to just constantly split push, constantly win his lanes like this. Like you see Garen can't even get near the wave, just waiting for the wave to push into the turret. A nice riposte as well, negating the damage from the empowered attacks of Garen right there. So very well played, but still gonna be an even game. We're probably not gonna see a fight unless maybe both of the teams decide to contest for the bottom scuttle, or maybe just the next 7 even. But of course, just a small trade right there for ODYSSEY.
Yeah, at this point, every engagement is just testing the waters right up until an objective comes up in the way. So as soon as a big fight will come out, the closest one will probably be a scuttle, and in which case it probably won't be a huge thing. As we see Ardent coming up at top, they're going to be able to secure that scuttle, but everybody's helping out with the bottom scuttle right now, coming in from the Alt F4 side. So it's pretty much even all around, not going to be huge engagements either way. And again, like, there's just going to be an attempt at blue. Okay.
Oh, Garen does go in onto Hide, but he's also quite low. But he does get the first blood for his side. So Lee Sin will get the return kill. So 1-for-1 so far. Arden still barely ahead in the goal. So still a very good start for both teams, right? Getting a kill apiece. I mean, very aggressive. Lee Sin trying to go for the one Sonic Wave on the top side. He does not get it. This gives Garen the opportunity to get the kill onto Hide.
Yeah, and Hide is a very strong top laner. In any team he's played with, he is a very strong presence, either split pushing or in the team fight. So to see him falling down so fast, maybe he'll scale up later, but for sure that was definitely a big win on the Alt F4 side up at the top in terms of morale, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, getting a kill right there, it's probably going to boost the confidence. You do see this constantly trading happening, coming up for Arden's side, but they're going to go for more. Hide is stuck. under his own turret right there. He has to run away. Looks like Garen wants to go for the kill. He does have the ultimate gas, the execution as well. So a nice kill, but on the mid lane, we do have Lee Sin getting the kill onto Seraphine as well. So still a 1-for-1, but ODYSSEY are doing a very good job trying to shut down Hide here, as if Fiora does get the farm, she is going to be so annoying in the mid game.
Yeah, I like how they're checking Hide early on, but again, it's 2-2. I think I missed the kill earlier on that side. The first kill was with Lee Sin on the Garen. I didn't catch the second kill.
No, mid one is Lee Sin killing the Seraphine.
Ah, okay. So there, but I like the target priority coming from ODYSSEY because those 2 kills on top of Hide, that's going to keep him in check. It's going to be very difficult for him to split push if he doesn't get the early momentum going on right now. So I feel like it might be to no avail because Hide won't be present in a lot of team fights, to be honest. He is, again, a top laner. He's going to play on his own little island, and the majority of the fights will be happening at bottom. Seeing as the dragon will be coming up soon, they have to set up fast and quick. As we see Ardent's side resetting to try and take the dragon right here, they're going to buy up the items, they're going to get some wards down, and 5 seconds on Lee Sin has to be there really soon.
One more hit. He needs the one more prop for the Vital. He will get it. A nice solo kill coming out from Hide right there, and that's a revenge kill at that. So Hide is gonna try to get back in this game. As you said, Ardent, they did reset on the bottom side. They're trying to prepare for the dragon. As you can see already, Lux has reset, Kaisa has resetted, and Lee Sin is already in the vicinity, but he will be spotted. There's so much vision for on F4 side around the dragon field. They want to see everything, they want to know the rotations here. They are going to be grouping up as well, trying to maybe set up for the next dragon fight. Both teams not really sucking it up yet, as the Ocean Drake, we have been seeing teams sometimes just straight up give it up for the turrets here. So no turrets to actually be pushed for either side, and both teams are pretty much equal in terms of lane priority as well. So both teams just waiting, they're in a stalemate, waiting for the next opportunity to strike at the dragon.
Yeah, but look at that shutdown goal. That was huge for Ardent right there. Getting that kill equalizer, and that was solo. I thought it was going to be pokes. Honestly, when you're getting Garen that low health, sometimes you just turn a blind eye. It's like, he's going to live. But it looks like they're going to be starting the Ocean Drake right now. Alt F4 getting their hands on it first. But it's going to be resetting right now. They're not going to be able to keep on top of this dragon right here. But again, they have so much vision in this dragon fight. So I'm not too sure whether Ardent is going to try anything right here. Galio a bit off position, a bit in rush, but no, okay, no. They're gonna withdraw back, and it looks like again Alt F4 will be trying that dragon again as Rakan. And okay, yep, Draven is at the bottom right there, as they're just trying to pick this dragon. But no, another fight happens out in the middle right here. They're going to be able to get a pick off. No, they do! Oh, that was so good coming in from that side. But Draven is going to put down the ult, and now Lee Sin has to run for his life at this point. Oh no, he goes back in, he gets another kill, he helps out, Draven goes down, Rakan is trying to run away for his life. There's so little health on him, Lee Sin is picking them off one by one! Here goes another, and with that, Ardent is in a huge lead right now, ready to start this dragon if they want it. And look at Hide up top, he's still going on top of this Garen, barriers up, but will he get the hit in? Oh, the lunge to ult, but no, the repulse, the little bit of health!
Oh my God, going back in, and he got the kill for the Garen right there. So that was the close, that was anyone's fight right there. But Ardent, both teams haven't even taken the dragon, and they just took the bottom turret, and they got their lead. Even though they lost Hide on the top side, they got 4 kills right there. We saw Lee Sin just really surviving with a sip of HP. Galio with the clutch gets the ultimate around the Raptor's pit, just slowed them down with the knockups and got the re-engage right there. So Ardent are up 4,000 gold here. So very, very good for their side.
I am sorry for every headphone user in the chat right now for that key. That was, I'm sorry, I got caught off guard, okay? Like, Hide is a madman when it comes to top, and his positioning is good, but that was just an intense fight. And okay, looks like Alt F4 is going to just be taking this dragon here. No contest, no nothing. And right here, it looks like they're going to be taking the Rift Herald. They're going to be trading this objective right here. And okay, yeah, that's the top Rift Herald over there. I wonder which lane they're going to be dropping it on, though.
No, I mean, as I said before, teams are just giving up the Ocean Drake for other objectives. Like, look at Ardent, they already have 2 turrets. They're going to have the Rift Herald. They have 4,000 gold lead right here. So they're able to just pressure all these objectives, and they want to go for more. They want to catch Draven and Rakan on the bottom side. Rain trying to get the flank here. He will be slow, but he's in front of everyone. Rakan won't be able to get the sharp. Immediately kicked away. Draven is stuck in the middle. He's taking a lot of damage. He will be taken down by Lee Sin as well. But the Rakan trying to go in a 3-man charm as well. Not dealing enough damage to get the re-engage. So Arden, they get a 1-for-nothing trade right there. We see Hide once again dueling with the Garen in the mid lane. Both of them are not going to get the kill. But Arden, he wants to go for more. Gallows does get the knockout. Engaged by but he was in range for the execution. So Garen does get the kill. A very, very unfortunate situation right there. But still, it will be a 1-for-1 where Arden, they're probably going to back off as all F4. They also just want to continue taking it slow.
Oh my goodness, this Garen is just putting... I don't know where that damage came from. That was he listed as a villain there? That Galio just deleted. There was so much damage coming in right there. Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
I mean, Gallo tried to go for a knockout there, but getting executed there probably was not what he was expecting. So therefore, even after that, they're still down almost 5,000 gold here. I mean, Arden, they did lose the dragon, but they still have the referral, probably waiting for the next big push or the next objective take.
Oh,
right?
he did.
There's a lot of pressure, but we see Hide on the top. He's trying to 1v2. He gets the ultimate onto Seraphine. So you will be backing off. Garen will get the ultimate. Nice repulse. Will be negating some of the empowered attack damage right there. So he won't be taken away. A 1v2. He is still alive. So that's the best he could have gotten right there. Even though he did not get the kill onto Tokyo. But I mean, still, being very aggressive. But Lee Sin is here. He wants to get the kill onto Tokyo himself. He will be able to get the kill. Now Garen trying to fight back. He's still quite tanky though, so Lee Sin has to be very, very careful. Raid trying to get the duels, but he's actually dealing a lot of damage. He knows that Garen has no ultimate. He's trying to go back in the turret. The turret won't get another hit in, but the rest of the members are here. They want to go for the kill. Lee Sin will come in with a stunning wave, and but Garen is still alive. The last ultimate won't get the kill as well. So Arden just keeping up the pressure, trying to keep up the momentum on their side. So very, very well played coming up from Raid.
I love the preemptive Q, knowing that the Lee Sin had the skill on him so that he can move in and just stop them from doing another skill as he came in. He was forced to disengage right as that Q landed on top of him and got silenced. So, this Garen is out playing. He is good.
I mean, he's just so tanky. There's no real way for Arden to get a kill unless you commit a lot of members on top side. Hide is still hiding. He's just basically camping in the top lane. There is his new home right here. The Baron also came back to his home into the pit. It will be spawned. So still 6,000 gold lead for Arden. They still have the lead. Hide will be trying to push out on the top side. Will be getting harassed by Garen once again. Garen as well, not really moving out of the way for this time, but Lee Sin will be going in, gets the nice insect kick onto Draven right there. Draven will be able to engage a 3-man charm as well coming up from Seraphine, but look at Raid, will go back in, get the kill onto Rakan as well. A 3-man taunt coming up from Kiko. They will be trying to re-engage, and so Garen is joining the fight, gets the ultimate onto Lux. Garen will be taken down, and now it's still a 1-for-1. Every single time, but Lee Sin, he isn't stopping. Look at him just going back in. Garen gets the flash in, gets some damage in. Onto Lee Sin, won't get the kill high. It's 1 HP away. Draven just wants that one more hit and he will get it. So that's why we'll be in favor of Arden right there again. He did will be taken away from by the turret. So a 3-for-1 for all F4 right there.
Oh no, I thought Hide was just going to run his game and push top alone, since it forced the Garen to disengage right there. But now this is coming out as a huge loss from Arden. They have the kill lead right there, but their gold lead is slowly slipping away. And their engagement power coming from Alta F4, they can really take fights. The damage is there. But, okay.
Oh, nice combo and gets a solo kill onto Tokyo. Tokyo thought he was under the turret, gets the kill. And I mean, so aggressive coming up from Rain, but looks like all that for they want to get a revenge kill, just trying to get some map control on the top side. But Arden, they are not stopping with their aggression, but their gold lead has dropped down to a measly 4,000 gold, not measly lah, still a lot.
Still
but
quite a bit.
all that for they have 2 dragons on their side. They did lose the referral before this, but they're still getting back into this game. I mean, Garen is still it's still quite tanky for Arden to handle. They haven't really got an opportunity to kill him yet. Still, I can't believe it's still anyone's game, but Arden do have some edge in these fights.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know where Lee Sin is packing his damage. I kind of want to see the items right now. He's using Conquer runes right here, so I don't think it's anything special at that point. But he knows very well within his realms. He's never quite overextending, but he knows when he can seal the kills, he will do it. And it looks like he did. His worst enemy is this Garen right now, just so annoying. This fight is almost at a stalemate. And okay, they look like they're trying to regroup right here closer to the Dragon Pit, but I don't think they'll go for it right now. I don't even know if Dragon is up right here.
No, it's not up, man.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's all grayed out there.
Lee Sin.
I just see them grouping down at the bottom. I assume there's an objective going on, and then I just look at the pit. There's nothing going on. And then now this fight going in at bot. His eternal enemy is this Garen right now. Nokala is just like.
I mean,
no.
Garen is doing a very good job trying to keep Hide from wanting to do his game plan, right? They know Fiora just wants to split, but Garen being so tanky, just not able to die in the situation. You do see a group up in the mid lane. Camille will go in onto Lux immediately, but no follow-up right there. The ultimatum will be wasted. So no ultimatum at that. Lee Sin will get rooted, but Draven is also here trying to join the fight. There's 4 people in the mid lane. Galio is still top. He does have the ultimate to join the fight, so they want to force something around this area. So I mean, all left forward. Now it's their turn to try to group out. They want to force something in. Arden are going to go to the top side, maybe try to get a flank. They are spotted by that ward in the mid brush, hiding in the brush. Arden does not really know where they are. They know around each where they are. They're still hiding in the brush, waiting for the answers. Oh, Arkan here. Arkan will get the great entrance onto Lee Sin. Galio as well gets the ultimate. So still no real engages right there. Everyone just backing off. They're spending very big ultimate, very big commitment over here. So still, Arden trying to look for something, they're not getting it. A nice re-engage coming up from Alt F4 as well. In the bottom, Hide once again, just being annoyed by Garen. Garen just so tanky. Looks like Garen wants to reset here. He did his job, he just kept the wave in the middle lane right there. So, I mean, in the middle of the lane right there. So still, nothing really happening so far. Both teams just poking at each other.
Yeah, again, I really like Alt F4's presence of mind to just try to bait out that Galio ult. Knowing that he's at top split pushing right there, they know if anything, if they figure out the rest of the teammates and they feel like they can engage, they burn that ult down. So that's not going to be a factor for a very long time. So these one-off picks could mean a lot, knowing that the Galio won't be able to jump in and swoop in and save everybody. So right now, in terms of just presence of champions here, Alt F4 has a lot going on for them right here.
I mean, Garen already has the Thornmill, already has 3 items down. He's so tanky. I don't think Fiora has any way to really kill that Galio here unless he was just standing there and not attacking. So there's no real way for Fiora to get this kill. I mean, the dragon will be spawning, so it will be the Cloud Dragon, so Arden might be interested in this. They still have not had a dragon yet. That gold lead is slowly creeping up though, so all the 4 are trying to catch up here. Just now it was 4,000, now it's around 3,000. They are going to hide in the brush. It looks like Camille knows that something fishy happening, just wants to farm out the crux right there. The dragon has also spawned. So Arden, they are having a nice pincer though. They don't know that there's 2 members in the brush. Might be going for the flank. Lee Sin will kick Seraphine into the rest of the team, taking a lot of damage. The Zonas also comes out for both sides. I mean, still no re-engaging here. The Charm will miss immediately. Hide is in the front line, just get hit by the Parabellum, so yes, nowhere to run. Now on that point, they have 1 kill under their belt in that fight, so a 5v4 so far. Now they have the advantage going into this dragon fight. It looks like Arden, they know this. They're like, okay, now it's our turn to go Baron. Oliver, wait a minute. They are going Baron.
Oh, smart.
They're just going to chase them down. They don't want to give them an opportunity. Camille is just soloing the dragon at this stage. Garen, Galio trying to get the Sonya. Rakan misses the charm as well. He's in the front line. Galio gets the ultimate, doesn't hit anyone. You do see Tokyo once again being so solo rain as well. Not losing the GA just yet, but Kiko is just taking a lot of damage. And now Arden, they're just trying to back out. Rain will be caught out. Yeah, he still has the GA, but I don't think that's any way for him to escape here as even 2 people, so I don't think he can run now. So a shutdown for Tokyo. Revenge. He got so many solo kills for his side, but now for that first turn to get the engage. Look at Garen, gonna get the ultimate on to Kiko immediately. The big damage dealer will be gone from the fight. Lux as well, and now all that for it looks like they're gonna get a free Baron here, uncontested.
Uncontested. That was just so good. Wards win games. They saw that they were gonna go for Baron, and he did. He's just walking in. He just doesn't want them to do anything with the Baron, but he's gonna go down. Oh my goodness. It is looking hard for Arden right now. Again, wards win games at this point.
OF4, they were down 2,000 gold, but not anymore. Now they're up the gold, they're up the dragons, they're not up the turrets, but they still have the barons, and they're so strong here. I feel like Garen's still not being able to be killed by anyone on Arden's side. They're just getting slowly run off. So it's a nice comeback coming from all that for it. And now it's their turn to start taking turrets. They want to maybe try to catch out the Lee Sin, and Lee Sin will be spotting them out. He will be near the vicinity. Not really in range for the ultimatum yet, but it just shows all that for are getting a lot of map control around the red side of the map. Arden, now it's their turn to be stuck in their base. Look at the turrets just melting one by one. Now the turrets are also in their favor. So all that for, now it's their turn to be up 6,000 gold here.
And this is just from even when all F4 was down the gold deficit, was down a quote-unquote lead, it was hard as hell for Arden to try and get a fight in here. But now they're fighting for their lives. They have to fight this Baron buff people, and they had to hold this tower down. But right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be good. Oh my goodness, even top lane, they might try to push top right here, but they're just trying to make sure everybody stays alive so this Baron buff lasts as long as possible and they get as much mileage as they can. So no fights are going to break out right now, but it looks like Ardent might be trying to, as Rain tries to just chase them down, just so that they know where they're going. Okay, no. Okay, the Garen's coming around back at mid. Is everybody going to jump on this Garen right here? We see the shield going down on top of Rain, but no, they're not going to be able to do anything.
He's not taking any damage right there. Look at Rakan getting a 2-man charm as well, comboing with the Lisa Seraphine charm. A double kill for the Draven, but now it definitely looks like it might be the end for Arden. They still have the Baron buff here. The minions are coming in, and Draven slowly chipping away at the Nexus. Lee Sin trying his best to defend it, but I think this might be the end. Garen does get the kill onto Lee Sin. Nexus 700 HP and no HP left. So all that for another time, they will go into the top 4 right there. I mean, Arden, they tried their best. They had a very good start, but all that for, they were just so strong. I really feel the Garen way too hard for them to handle here.
Yeah, it's not often that I see someone outdoing Hide of all top laners, you know? We've seen him do impressive plays, really good split pushes, but he just dominated that game right there. This Garen. I want to see this stat as soon as possible to see.
He only died one time this entire game. I'm going to make the prediction here. He only died one time the entire game. I mean, all wrong lah. Two lah. Okay lah, me wrong again.
So the one early on, one-on-one with Hide, and then the shutdown.
Dude, when I look at this scoreboard, I was thinking that Arden were in the lead, but most of the kills actually went to Rain. He will be the MVP. He has 8 kills, but the MVP, of course, will go to the Garen 6, 2, and 5.
Look at his
how
items. Randuin.
No damage to this.
Okay.
There's no damage that could be done to this Garen. He's so tanky. Of
the
course, the most
Draven.
damage will go to the Draven. As Sawari, so strong. 28,000 damage
good.
and very well played right there. I mean, still. Arden, as I said, they had a very good start. They got very nice because Tokyo wasn't really able to get back into this game, but because of the fact that Garen was just so annoying to Hide. Hide is trying to split push, trying to get some farmer, trying to scale up, but Garen was always there, just constantly trying to mirror Fiora, and they're very well played. And this game just bought enough time for Alt F4 to get back into this game, man.
Yeah, this looks like there was some homework
look
done.
at the goal. Look at the goal. The steep increase for
was
the
so
blue
steep.
team. It was in Arden's favor the entire time until that one sharp turn where it was the blue team that got the lead. Very well played coming from all F4. They will again make it to the top 4. I mean, their name also got 4, so they have to make it to the top 4 lah.
Yeah, I want to see them go into grand finals. That was a spectacular play right there. They were just outplaying everywhere. Again, I sort of had a question mark a little bit there because I saw a double ward, not even in a bush. Everybody knows when you see something like that, it's like, oh, okay, maybe no communication. I said that before. You take that away.
One for each eye, eh? You're the one that say that. Two ward mean 2 eyes.
2 eye, they see, they know.
See twice, and of course, we are gonna see again the replays of the last match. So let's see what happened here. I mean, Arden, look at them being so aggressive here. I can't believe that Garen actually got the kill. The turret shot actually got Hide. Hide actually got caught right there, but immediately traded out by Rain. Rain just so aggressive to the entire game, but all that for they were not stopping. They knew Hide is gonna be on the top side. He did get doved on. Garen just going in. He has the ultimate, gets the dunk. Doesn't even have to lose his life. But in the mid side, they did trade it out 1-for-1. But this is a very close fight actually. Like we didn't even realize this was like, I thought it was normal trade or so.
Yeah.
But then Hide getting the ultimate. Garen as well, getting the ultimate as well. It was so low. No more barriers for his side. One hit away, one more vital prop, and Hide does get the kill in this duel. And this fight was very peculiar. We do see Galio trying to get the engage on. He tried to do some damage to Camille. Camille does fall, but Draven as well does go in. Arden do end up winning the fight, I believe. Like, look at them. Galio got a nice ultimate onto Lee Sin and Rain. Solo HP doesn't matter. He just keeps on going in. He just keeps on engaging. Delete. One more. Tokyo, your turn.
Bye.
Who die now and go back to the fountain. But Arden, still, this was the top fight. Garen was so low as well. I thought Hide was able to get this kill here, but I thought Kamini was gonna kill him. Very low. But he went back in as Garen regen back to HP. But
it hurts every time.
I mean, Arden did have the lead here. They immediately traded out the Ocean Dragon for the Rift Herald. I think this is a good call.
It was a good call right up until they figured out what was going on. I think that's a later fight here, but Rain was so strong here. The Lee Sin with the Galio Cop was a very scary thing to fight with. Look at the damage melting them down already. The re-engage coming from Rakan and then quickly go out just to stop any more engagement happening out there, forcing them to pull back. Very good here. And Hide just oh my goodness, this mid lane fight was quite scary to fight that Garen in general. Again, look at Range as the leading people, but again, this Garen was so tough. He's kicking this man as hard as he can, and it's just not working out right now. Like, he can't kill. Oh wait, does he get it?
Oh,
no, I
don't think. He
was thinking about it. He's so thinking about it. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, that beautiful Q. Beautiful.
Happy feet coming out from Garen, just dodging Kai'Sa's missiles right there. I mean, we do see Arden again being so aggressive, trying to get the engage, but so much disengage coming from all that for a 3-man knockup right there from Rakan. Galio has to come in. Rakan does get taken out. Ray immediately spends the Zodiac, say a 3-man taunt as well. I'm surprised Arden we're not able to get any more from this fight. Garen joining the fight all the way from the top side, gets the ultimate onto Lux. They do kill off the Galio, so a 1-for-1 for this fight. I mean, we saw a lot of 1-for-1s in this game. Rain trying to go in high as well, but Rain almost gets taken down here. But High, being overly aggressive, tries to get a return kill. Even more kills right there will be taken out.
Oh no, I remember
this is Hide just walking back into the turret range and gets taken out. I mean, all that for, they were still feeling pretty confident. They know they have the tankiness, they know they have the strength, they got the Mountain Dragon, and Rain once again getting a nice solo kill. Look at that combo. Always Tokyo had. He just couldn't catch his breath at all this entire game until this is where all that for they started the engage. Very nice engage coming up from Camille using the Parabellum, using the Hextech ultimatum right there, and Arden were just disengaging. But this is where I thought Arden got a nice pinch. You had two people in the flank, Rain kicking Tokyo back into the members of Arden. He does get engaged on, but he has the Zodiac. He actually bought so much time. The charm even missed for the Seraphine, but look at Garen just in the front line. He had nowhere to run. He got hit by the Hextech ultimatum here, and this gave Arden another dragon for free. I mean, this also, I mean, all that for, they got this dragon for free, and Arden immediately said, okay, we get the Baron, it's more important, but all that for, they snuffed them out. Look at the Garen, again in the front line, even getting taunted doesn't matter. They just go in, they have so much damage. Rain trying to do his best, trying to get one more kill in, but Tokyo being shielded, being so tanky with all the shielding, all the healing from the side, and Arden, they just had to run away. Rain was the casualty of this fight, as all that for, they just went for the Baron after this, I believe, and Arden, they tried to go back to base, as you can see here, but in the back, Garen. Too much of it.
There's a Garen in every brush. It's just hiding, just waiting there for the Q, and then you can't run for your life. The Beyblade will catch up, and there we have it. They're gonna be able to take the Baron here, and that was such a heartbreaking fight. Again, this is 11-11. Arden had kills. Arden had a lead, but it's just they couldn't get anything going, and he just walks in and dies. He tried to take the Baron. He tried to take them on, but at this point, it's just not looking great. The mid tower falls so fast. They don't even have to fight here. I don't think any fight breaks out until after that tower goes down. And this was just all in. They knew they had to go for a fight, had to get rid of the Baron buff. Otherwise, they suffer more tower losses. but not enough damage. Everybody just gets melted down on the Ardent side. And even Kaisa, with her supposed huge damage output, can't get anything going on. And look how fast this Nexus goes down. And to no avail. Like, people just get melted. Hide can't do anything. Bye-bye Nexus.
Very, very well played from all effort. Again, they will be going to the top 4 once again. They want to try to get to the grand finals this time. So we will see after the break. Of course, we're going to go to a short break. And when we come back, we're going to go to the top 4. So until then, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back and we'll see you very, very soon.
Hai guys.
Hai semua, apa khabar?
Apa benda kita nak buat ni ah?
Aku pun tertanya. Producer, apa kita nak buat hari ni? Kita ada Spiderman kita hari ni. Ada apa?
Spiderman ni untuk apa ni?
Ada apa? Kita check dulu kepala dia ada apa. Ada lah ni, producer nak kita buat benda bukan-bukan.
Surprise ni. Ada soalan ke?
Okay. Soalan yang producer kita minta kita jawab hari ni adalah bagaimana anda bermula menceburi bidang e-sport? Peace, macam mana kau bermula dengan bidang e-sport ni?
Bidang e-sport ni secara tak langsung aku masuk dalam bidang e-sport ni. Masa tu aku still kerja as a sales assistant dekat Orange Sport. And then one day tu my friend ada seorang kawan saya which is Zava kan. Obviously nama Zava. Dia ajak aku, time tu dia dapat job and then he need more people to work with him time tu kita orang handle qualifier untuk Galaxy Battle untuk 2 hari. So that time aku macam rasa best juga ni kerja dalam e-sport ni. Sebab kau boleh buat apa benda yang kau suka dalam masa yang sama kau earn money. So how about Zam?
Aku sendiri pengalaman dalam e-sport ni sebenarnya agak lama lah. Aku bermula first sebagai trader Dota 2 dan dalam masa yang sama juga aku buat freelancer untuk company-company seperti TGC, Orange Sport, Genesis, dan setelah beberapa tahun aku berkecimpung dalam bidang ni, aku rasa macam aku boleh buat lebih lagi daripada tu. Dan kemudian tu aku dapat tawaran daripada seorang kawan untuk menjadi Fire Dragon FIFA Division as a manager. Dan start daripada tu aku merasakan yang aku boleh buat lebih. Oleh itu aku cuba lagi untuk mencari kembangkan lagi kejayaan aku dalam e-sport ni, di mana aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di Matchroom. Dan daripada situ aku dapat belajar macam mana nak uruskan tournament, macam mana nak anjurkan tournament, macam mana nak handle player-player di Malaysia ni. Dan pada masa yang sama juga setelah bekerja di situ beberapa tahun, mengambil pengalaman, dan aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di IRL ASIA, di mana aku berada sekarang. IRL ASIA ni dia bukan sekadar e-sport channel. IRL ASIA lebih pada multi-tainment channel, mana ada music, talent, ada pengurusan e-sport, ada penganjuran tournament yang di mana hari-hari ada. Daripada situ aku dapat belajar lagi banyak benda.
Okay, why not kita tengok apa lagi yang ada dekat dalam kepala otak Spiderman ni. Okay.
Dia macam-macam Spiderman kita hari ni.
Second soalan, bagaimana anda boleh join IRL ASIA? Zam boleh jawab dulu.
Okey, kalau aku sebab aku dah merasakan aku dah hampir 2 tahun di mushroom, aku rasa aku perlukan pengalaman baru, environment baru. Oleh itu aku cuba untuk mencari pekerjaan baru sementara masih bekerja, dan aku jumpa IRL Asia dan aku terus jatuh cinta dengan IRL Asia. Bagaimana pula dengan kau, Hafiz? Macam mana kau boleh berminat untuk join IRL Asia?
Saya terjebak dengan IRL ASIA ni melalui Zam lah. Obviously lah melalui Zam, sebab dia persuade saya untuk masuk dalam IRL ASIA ni sebab dia pernah bekerja dengan saya sebelum ni. And then banyak benda lah saya belajar daripada Nizam ni, daripada management skill, daripada production. So saya rasa saya boleh grow more lah with him.
Aku macam kembang pula sekejap. Okay, kita pergi ke yang seterusnya. Apa yang ada dalam dia ni? Spiderman pun ikut SOP. Kita ni macam mana?
Macam mana ni?
Yang ketiga, alright, kita ada apa nasihat anda, kita punya nasihat bagi yang berminat untuk join IRL Asia? Apa pendapat kau, Hafiz?
Aku rasa lah siapa yang kat luar sana dia rasa dia ada bakat dalam e-sport ni, tak kira lah daripada apa-apa bidang, management, production or anything else lah. Sebab e-sport ni kita tahu lah dia makin lama dia akan makin berkembang. Sebab dia dunia IT. Sekarang orang lebih menggunakan IT daripada sistem-sistem yang secara manual ni lah.
Oleh itu, pada siapa saja yang ingin join IRL Asia, layari Facebook kami dan kami akan cuba yang terbaik untuk membantu anda terus berkembang di dalam IRL Asia.
Hey yo guys, Victor Cax here, or as my friends know me, I'm just Victor Ang. My full name actually is Victor Ang Kai Xuan. I'm actually East Malaysian, but I actually grew up in KL. It's kind of complicated, but safe to say, I'm basically Malaysian. So I've been a professional esports commentator for 7 years, and it's quite a long time when I think about it. I think I first started off back when I was still working part-time at Gizmo Arena, which was a cyber cafe in Kuching, Sarawak. And at the time, we were doing an esport event in Unimas, and their main caster needed to take a break. So my boss actually pulled me aside, sat me at the caster's table, shoved a microphone into my face, and asked me to fill in for the caster that day. And the worst part about that thing was that at the time I didn't know anything about gaming. Like, I barely played Dota 2 at the time, so I literally had to improvise because I didn't know the name of the heroes or the skills. But somehow, as I was doing the commentary, people were actually enjoying what I was doing. So that's when I figured that, hey, maybe I should try to pursue this. So around the time I left university, I accepted a position in Genesis Cyber Esports to become their full-time caster. And at the same time, I picked up a lot about live shows, about production, and I eventually carried these skills to my next company, which was the gaming company. And there I worked as a production executive for 2 years before finally I met up with Jay and the boys over here at IRL Asia and decided to join up with them as well. I think what esports has really done for me is really opened up my horizons, because there's such a diverse group of people who works inside the industry, you know, from all different kinds of backgrounds or different kinds of games. But no matter all our differences, we're all united by the same thing, which is just the passion that we have for esports and gaming. And what's funny about that is that, you know, even though a lot of us will have disagreements with each other, we always agree that we always want to see gaming just rise up to the top. After having met the people here at IRL Asia, I could tell that they're a group of, even though they're relatively new into the industry, they have a lot of enthusiasm for gaming and esports. And what's important to me is that I can see that these are people who are not only willing to learn, but they're also willing to discover new talents or people who are looking to have their start in gaming and esports. So I guess if you're someone who is thinking about making that leap or thinking about trying out or just trying to see what you can kind of bring to the table, I'm pretty sure IRL Asia has got a spot for you.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
And we are back with Walrus Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef.
And I'm downright fierce.
And of course, this tournament is organized by IRL Asia and partnered with Homie.
And sponsored by Inch Theory, as well as co-sponsored by Fengcha Sunway and PayX.
And special thanks to MadTech and Sadie's Malaysia for giving us this nice stuff. We have the headsets, matching with me, my jacket. My jacket very nice. This one's also very nice. Got the plushie, got the hat. So please do check them out. They're very nice. They have a lot of good stuff as well. So not as good as our top 4 that's coming up. I mean, they're still pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
But top 4 also very good.
Yeah. Top 4 filled with surprises. Why don't we just look at the bracket? Let's not talk anymore. Let's show this bracket.
No more surprises. We will see who is the top 4. We have Luxurious.
Luxurious.
Still going strong. They beat out yesterday's grand finalist Nova PH. So this is gonna be very spicy. And Youngstars as well, taking out Wild Bros Monarch to go to the top 4. Vipers, they also take out Wild Bros Kings.
A big surprise on our part. Of course, we saw F4 being able to take down Ardent Esports, but again, these are all new people. I think the only returning one is Alt F4.
Yeah, I mean Youngstars as well, they made it to top 4.
Of course.
So very interesting to see, but this is so unexpected. Luxurious beating out Nova PH. Who would have thought? I mean, they're still the Indonesian team, the only Indonesian team in this tournament, so they're the one Indonesian team. Hopefully you will give them your support as well. If you have some Indonesians in the chat, please just support the Luxurious. If you're not Indonesian or so, you like Luxurious, support them as well. They're the only ones here. Look at the Philippines.
Yes.
Again, dominating the rest of the bracket.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
The top 4. But again, this is so much fresh blood into this. It's really interesting. I haven't seen a lot of these people, say for 2 teams, make it this far. So I'm just excited to see what Luxurious brings. Again, they took down some very strong teams. And of course, Youngstars.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to be the next game of the tournament. We're already getting into the bans.
Let's go.
Let's check it out. Luxurious will be having the first ban here. Let's see what would they ban. You can see Gragas being banned out. And yes, Gragas is banned.
I didn't even look, I knew it.
Yeah, you don't act like you know lah. You already get
It's
we just
meta,
adding
okay.
suspense here.
Okay.
Don't try to think you're so smart, all. Youngstars gonna be banging out that Diana here. We haven't really seen Diana today.
Okay.
So this is the first Diana.
We saw Diana like earlier in the matches, but again, like it wasn't the deciding factor for a lot of these teams. But nobody wants to deal with the nuking damage. No one wants to deal with that. So bye. But who is it gonna be on the other side? Akali.
Yeah. So 2 assassins down, not in the game anymore. So one more ban for Luxurious. They still will have the first pick. So they have a lot of options. Maybe they want to go for the Camille pick once again. I mean, we've seen just teams instead of picking Camille or Lee Sin. They will be banning out the Lee Sin here. So Youngstars won't get the Lee Sin for their side. So it's probably gonna be a Camille first pick lah, if I were to make a very bold prediction.
Yeah, one of those really mobile junglers. Again, you took out Lee Sin. He's gonna have he could really just zoom. We already saw in the last game where he just jumped from one guy to the other, literally took out 3 people in the other team. So if you want the next best thing, you got Camille. But it looks like they might just go for a Janna first.
That's very, very ballsy, I believe. But they just want to have a comfort freak down, so Janna will be taken for Youngstars. But Youngstars, they still have 2 picks. They're gonna go for the Gallo, maybe go for the Lux on the Braum here. Very, very solid. Yeah, they're gonna get the Camille Galio combo if they do pick it here. Very, very strong combo in this game. I mean, they really have very solid picks. I mean, Luxurious must have a plan knowing that this was gonna happen. I mean, you know, if you give up the Camille Galio on the same thing, they are instantly gonna pick it here. But Luxurious, they still have 2 picks. Of course, they're the only Indonesian team left in this tournament.
Yeah,
very, very interesting to see.
So they must have something in their pockets. Going with the Ezreal for their main damage, something I agree with. But a Wukong jungler, okay, that's very solid. All right, okay, but it looks like a Corki might get picked out for Youngstar's side. Oh no, they're thinking about Xayah. But they're definitely looking at to pick their DPS up. And they're gonna lock in the Xayah. And a favorite pick so far has just been Lux all around. Lux has just been really, really favorited amongst these teams.
I mean, look, this is so annoying to do it. In the early game, she has the bind, she can get
and the slow
as well. The slow, the ultimate, if you go damage, you can get some burst, but usually they go for a more support utility build with the Harmonic Echo. And Lux is going to be picked up here. Luxurious are going to go with the Katarina immediately.
And the Malphite.
So they have a lot of team fight right here for Luxurious. They already have the game planned down. This is what they wanted to pick from the looks of it. Their last pick, the Katarina, they know that the stuns coming out from Youngstars, they're gonna have the Galio CC, you have the Lux CC, but if those things are not around, I mean, Katarina is just gonna be able to go ham, and they last pick the Olaf here. So I understand what Youngstars is going for. They want to scale up the Olaf, just want Olaf to run in, just deal all that damage, and Xayah can be the backline damage. They just have to worry about Katarina going in, getting too strong here. I mean, Katarina, as I said many times, you need the farm. You need to be able to get a good lead for Katarina to actually get going. If she's behind a lot, it's very hard for her to get back into this game unless that's just like team wipe after team wipe after team wipe on that team.
Yeah.
That very rarely happens.
Yeah, rarely ever do you ever see a skill that fast and hard. But again, the Malphite is going to be up top. Katarina definitely going to be mid, and the bot it's going to be interesting for sure. But I can sort of understand how Luxurious comp works right here, but I really want to see it in action. Again, I haven't seen Malphite too much in at least Wild Rift.
I mean, he's a very solid pick in general because he's quite tanky in the early game, especially. He's not really easy to take down. Even you need to at least bring a jungler in a 1v1. Even Camille being so strong that she's not really able to find many opportunities because Malphite can just farm up very safely. He just has to get the lane pushed in, just farm under the turret, get the fire. Even if you do lose lane priority, you're still able to be safe under your turret. And Malphite is a team fight monster. You get the knockup, you will be able to have a very strong team fight. And of course, we are going to get into the top 4 here. Winner of this game will go to the grand finals. Luxurious will be on the blue team and Youngstars will be on the red team here.
Oh, but looks like Youngstars is going for a very aggressive start right here. They try to go for, they got an early bind right there. The Q is going to go down from Galio. They're going to try to focus on the Janna, but no, the pull back right there, and that's a minor victory over there if I'm thinking about Youngstars right here.
Yeah, no flash for the Ezreal, no heals for the Janna. So that's a very big win. They didn't really have to spend much, just an early aggression right there. Coming up from Youngstars, we do see Lux is still in the front line, trying to just see where the rest of the members of Luxurious are, but still, as you said, a very decent start. Losing those 2 summoners can be a factor, especially
What? Did you?
Misclick. That was a misclick there, so Olaf has no flash. But I mean, I don't think it might matter later on, but for now at least, I mean, Luxurious don't know that.
Nerves.
Luxurious do not know that, so it's okay. I mean, Olaf still wants to farm up anyway. Luxurious, I mean, both teams are going to be having a more passive game, especially for Youngstar's side. They don't really want to go for anything until they get the Camille ultimate, until they get the Galio ultimate here. The bottom side, if they can get a kill, they get a kill. And this is more on Luxurious to try to get an early lead in this game.
Yeah, and it was just saw the Katarina going into the other side of the jungle, just going off, trying to get some vision on in there, but not going to be able to spot the Olaf right now doing the red here. But, and right now they're waiting for the scuttle. It looks like they're going to go for the top scuttle coming from the luxurious side. No one's starting on the bottom scuttle right now, but bottom lane is actually really shoved in at this point. And no, say they might compete for the top scuttle. No, the smite will go down just to try and seal out the scuttle right here. Malphite a little bit off position, but no, they're not going to be able to get a pick off right here. And again, good eye coming in from luxurious, knowing that the bottom scuttle is going to be a priority since they lost the top scuttle right here. So they're going to get some help trying to get that early vision on in either of the pits and that good river speed, river movement that the junglers would need when they try to come in for a gameplay.
I think Youngsters are going to have a slight goal lead here in the early game, 700, but that goal lead can easily be gone very, very fast. I mean, not a 1,000 goal lead as we see many times, so still a very even game. In the early game, you just want to see Katarina get a lot of items. She wants to scale out. She already has the level 5, immediately reset. She knows her timers. She wants to get the next power spike already. But Youngsters are pressuring the bottom turret a lot. Janna Shields did come out to try to save the turret a little bit, so no platings for their side. Still, no kills so far. Youngsters have their early minor lead here, but whether or not they can capitalize on that is a different story.
Yeah, guys, those of you who are watching, we are in for the long game. Both teams primed to try and scale and try to win that long game. You have the Katarina on one side, you have the Olaf on the other, and those are the really pivotal champions to watch in here, even though there's really good engages on either side, to be honest. So we strap in, we're in for the long run, guys. Even when the dragon comes up, I'm not too sure whether it's going to be highly attested. It is going to be an Infernal?
Yes, Infernal Drake, definitely highly contested here. Both teams want it, especially the Katarina. We've seen how many times if Katarina gets the lead, she's going to be able to just melt everyone on the opponent team. And Youngstars obviously do not want to give it up. They're still farming up relatively well. The flash finally came up back for Olaf there. So it didn't really matter at all.
Doesn't matter.
It didn't really matter at all.
We closed one eye. We didn't see it.
We didn't see it. Youngstars are going to have now a 1k lead before even having a single kill right there. So they are winning in terms of macro. And the dragon will be spawning soon. It looks like Youngsters, they probably want to reset very soon. Looks like Galio as well planning to reset, so they have a plan in mind. They want to start contesting this dragon in about 15 to 20 seconds here.
Yeah, and they know that Olaf can't do anything at the mid to try and engage. But he's just going to swoop in, trying to get some of those minions to try to get some money before anything. But it looks like Katarina is going to try to go for a reset right here, trying to get primed in position to try and take on this dragon. But right now, vision is in favor for Youngstars right now. I think they might have spotted that Wukong in the brush right there. And as we say that, Youngstars is getting the head start on the dragon right now. And they get the scuttle as well. Okay, they're going to be spotting out the Wukong early on right here. Whether he's going to jump or not. Oh, there goes the True Strike Barrage. But a double root coming from Lux. This is going to be really bad. Janna going for the ult. The dragon will fall to the Youngstar side. And right now, everybody's just caught off position. Janna will be caught by the Hextech ultimatum. And it's looking really bad. That is one kill on the side of Youngstars. Bye-bye, Janna.
Yeah, they get the Infinite Drake as well. So the first blood also goes to them. It's going to be a very big lead for their side. It's not what Luxurious wanted. They were a little bit too late to contest the dragon there. Youngstars, they were way ahead in the steps. So Youngstars, as I said, they have the dragon, they have the 1 kill, 2,000 goal lead. They want to pressure even more on the bottom side. Already one plate, 3 taken down, and it's going to get melted here. The root does come out onto Azure, but I don't think they're going to get any other kills coming out from there. In the top, we do have Camille dueling with Malphite over there, but he's just going to be backing off. We do have Olaf in the vicinity, and still no real kills yet for both teams. I mean, Youngstars, are they going to be able to get the momentum here? Reducing Malphite as well. Going to go back to the day, not knowing Olaf was here, and Olaf right now is going to go and try to slow them down with the axes, but under the turret, they have to be very careful. If they do get knocked up, it's their turn to get the turn.
Yeah, and Wukong was just around the vicinity, sniffs that out, knew that they could have come in for the fight, but a quick disengage coming from the top will mean a rotation coming down to mid, but they're not going to be able to catch that Galio opposition. Again, that movement really clean. No really big fights have broken out. Again, this is going to be for the long game. No slip-ups here, guys. They both need to play very careful, need to scale very carefully, and that 1k gold lead is going to be 2k at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Youngstar, both teams just playing it super slow. They're probably going to group up for the Rift Herald that will be spawning very soon. Wukong might get caught here. Camille is trying to go on top of her right there, but they will take away the Wukong. So a clean kill coming from the Youngstar side with this. No jungler for Luxurious. They're going to get this dragon. Pretty much this dragon pula. Rift Herald, uncontested here. But Malphite is in the area. He is going to be spotted out. He might want to go for something here, but he's kind of tanky. But not that tanky. He is gonna get knocked out. He is gonna get damaged. The ultimate does come out, but Rift Herald will be taken by Youngstars here. Malphite won't be taken away by Katarina. Is in the backline. He immediately gets binded and taken away. Now Youngstars, they are up. 3 kills. They want to go for more. Janna is caught out of position. The flash will come out to secure the kill. Wukong is back in the fight. Tries to run away. Has the blast go, but misses the blast. He hits the Galio and he does get taken out. And so he just only respawned, man. And with this, Youngsters, they're gonna drop the Rift Herald immediately on the mid lane, and they have a significant goalie here. But on the other side of the map, Ezreal as well got a solo kill onto Zaya, so that's still something for them. But Malphite is stuck in the middle of everyone. The Galio ultimate comes out, but he has the flash to get away. But with this, Youngstar get a 6,000 gold lead, a 1 turret lead, a Rift Herald lead, and the Inferno Drake still.
That Katarina ult in the Baron pit was beautiful, only if she had enough damage. It's still way too early in the fight for her to be the threat that she needs to be, and her team was just not there to be able to peel for her, so that was just a heartbreaking fight. 1 kill on the side of Luxurious, but 5 on the side of Youngstars. From a long game, this looks like the momentum has shifted heavily, and maybe Youngstars can start to throw their weight around, showing their momentum in here, but they can't afford to be too careless. The next fight, if they lose more than 4 people, more than 3 in fact, it's gonna be really bad. The momentum shift can be almost instantaneous if they're not careful.
Yeah, this is not what Luxurious wanted. They go for the Katarina comp, but as I mean, Katarina still needs that farm. She's way long ways away, and Dharma is gonna get caught here with the Lux ultimate as well, immediately taken away. A very clean kill. Tornado has come out onto Olaf. Wukong will try to go for the re-engage. He has the ultimate, but immediately by the right now we see Galio in the back, trying to do some damage onto Malphite. Malphite that's gonna knock up onto Saya as well, but they're still alive. Wukong is still trying to go for the kill onto Olaf, but Olaf just immediately gets the return kill, and the knockup will come in onto 3. Right there, Katarina really wants this Olaf, but Olaf will be taken away finally. But the rest of the members are Youngstars are here. It looks like Malphite is trying to run away as well. He's still very low, trying to re-engage the fight. He knows he's quite tanky, but in the back we have Camille aiming onto Katarina. 2 kills, another 2 kills for Youngstars, and that makes it 4 deaths for Luxurious, and still Youngstars are keeping up with their lead.
That was just heartbreaking. The target priority falling on Olaf is exactly what Youngstars wants. They know that he can stay there and tank and deal the damage if he needs to. So it was just really bad. But it looks like they're going to try to go for the Dragon Steel. Does he get the smite? He does! The Cloud Dragon goes to Luxurious side, but Wukong will fall by Galio, and that's a minor victory. But still, in the long game, look at this gold lead.
Yeah, I mean, getting that Cloud Dragon, it could have been the winningest dragon, but winning with the Cloud Dragon is not going to be enough.
The threatening face that we got from Neon Face from that whole conversation.
He's the one to say, winning lah.
Yeah, the winning meaning.
The act of winning is winning. And Olaf trying to killing the top side. Malphite will be getting caught here. He has to be quite careful, but I mean Malphite still going to be quite tanky unless Olaf is going to deal this much damage, and he's still going. Wukong is here to engage as well. He's unstoppable, so no knockouts, but he will get taken down. So a little bit of over-aggression coming up from Olaf here, but the rest of the members of Youngstar are here. They want to re-engage, they want to try to go in. Galio tries to get the Hextech Protocol in, tries to get in range, but nothing else. So Olaf just lost his life for pretty much no reason there. Tried to get 1 kill.
Yeah, they can't afford to be too careless right there. Wukong being able to get that kill is nice, but the money needs to go to Katarina. She needs the moolah right now for the big items, for the big boy damage. And it might be happening soon as she starts going on top here. She might get the Lux opposition, but the quick flash. Oh no, she goes in. Does she have the ult? Okay, no. Zaya forced to burn ult. Try to go away, but no, they're gonna get the pick off right there. Ezreal gonna get the kill on the Lux, but the chase is still happening up there. No, okay, good Good Zonias right here. They're gonna have to back off right now, but no, Olaf is running. He's running after them. You have to run faster. The engage is coming back in, but no, Galio's gonna get that kill on Azrael. Run, Janna, run! There's a man with 2 axes on you. Oh boy.
And on the other side of the map, Camille got a solo kill onto Wukong as well. So youngsters are still very well in control of this game, and with those kills, Luxurious tried to get back into this game, were not successful. They did lose the Ezreal at the end, and with this, youngsters are going to be able to get the Baron here and Luxurious. That's a very tall hill to climb. Lux Ultimate form their own team. Like,
oh, sorry, I see the Lux ult. I was just like, oh, is there going to be a steal?
Youngsters.
Sorry, I got blood pressure right there, okay?
Over sometimes, you know. You see the Lux ultimately for his own team.
Why would you do that? You just said
The corner very short. The corner very short, so use 100%
okay.
secure. But look at the gold as well. I mean, Camille has 10,000 net worth, almost finishing up the Guardian Angel right there. Triforce player, the Ruin King. So farm, and Olaf as well has the Hex Sprinkler, has the Black Reaper, has the Spring, the Sarge, so it's so tanky. Look at Camille as well, just being so aggressive. There's no one on the map that can actually duel against her. I mean, Youngstars are just so much stronger. And with the Baron buff as well, there's no real way for Luxurious to actually defend with the coming pushes here.
Yeah, if Youngstars delays this game any longer than it should, then Luxurious has a chance to come back. So right now, Youngstars is looking to just push in every single tower and push every outlet available so that Luxurious won't be able to take it. But a quick engagement down at mid is gonna force Katarina to go back. No, Wukong to go back. Sorry, I just see low health right over there. They're now trying to defend this bond tower, but again, they're gonna have to fight this Baron buff minion, and it is just tough right here. I don't think they're gonna be able to survive this split pushing coming in from all sides right now. They're switching in top, mid, bot, top, mid, bot. And now, right now, they're gonna jump on the solo Camille, but a Hex ultimated on the Wukong will force the GA to proc. And as that happens, the small fight at mid is gonna break out again. Too low on health. Camille almost looking to 1v3 the situation and come out on top. Insanity right now. They're not being able to do anything right here. No kills on either side though, but they're gonna force to pull back to heal up and lick their wounds. And the dragon is gonna come back up on the side here, and it is gonna be a mountain dragon.
Yeah, I mean, Youngsters, they want to just not overextend. They know the dragon's coming out. They want to reset. They want to just get this dragon here as Luxurious. Even though they can get this dragon, I don't think they can win any of these fights. Youngsters are just way too far compared to Luxurious here. You can even see the dragon is gonna probably melt very quickly. Luxurious get some vision. They know they're doing the dragon.
Here comes
There's nothing they
Camille.
can do about it. Orgasm just keeping them away.
Sorry.
The True Shot Barrage.
Hey, sorry.
Calm down, buddy.
Sorry.
Calm
I thought
down,
that was
man.
close enough, but no, none of the damage on the True Strike Barrage. I'm
Only
sorry.
shout when the thing really steal,
Okay. I was just, it was close. It was close, okay.
Youngstars, they do get the second dragon for their side, the third dragon being the Mountain Drake. And with this, they're going to be a little bit more durable here. I feel like the dragons in general, the later the game goes on, the more it will add up, the more the effect will add up as they have more damage, they have more shielding. Luxurious only have the movement speed, and the only thing they can use with the movement speed is run away. Because
Yeah.
they want to chase them, they will die.
Yeah, and it looks like Youngstars just pay, no. That was Luxurious side who pinged the Baron coming up, knowing that they might try to just shove the lanes in and keep Luxurious busy trying to protect their towers, that they will go for Baron. 15 seconds is on the clock for Baron, and they look like they want to get vision in, but they might get caught out right here. And as we say that Zaya's going to be able to land 2 skills, the ult will go down from Lux. Oh, right now, Malphite forced to return, and they're not going to have to engage right there. They have to return back home. Baron is going to come back up, and right now it is Youngstars' turn. They are primed to take this objective.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Zaya getting a nice ultimate just to immediately preemptive ultimate, knowing it's going to be a bigger engage coming up from Luxurious side, not even giving a single chance for them to even get one kill right there. So as you said, Youngstars are going to start up the Baron. The Baron is melting very fast, but Luxurious, they have to try to fight this. They want to contest, but a nice double bind and the knockup and the taunt as well coming up from Galio. The Zonas will come out of the Ezreal here. Janna will be trying to heal everyone back up, but that's just way too much damage. Look at Malphite already melting. Gets Ezreal as well. Will be taken away. 2 left for the side of Luxurious. They have to flash away. No more cheesons happening for their side. Youngsters will be able to take the Baron as Olaf soloed the Baron the entire time, and I think this is probably gonna be the end for Luxurious. Young Stars are just going to be way too strong. They have the super minions on the bottom side. They're probably going to get more in the other lanes. And Luxurious only have 2 people to defend this. And 2 people are just so squishy with this. They can just push the Nexus and end the game.
there's the
Katarina
ult.
trying her best. But that's just
Zonya,
no damage.
Zonya.
She gets the Zonyas. Trying, but there's no point. Young Stars are going to go to the grand finals of Walrus Summoners Odyssey.
Oh, I had so much hope for Luxurious, the only Indonesian team left in there, but again, Young Stars, very, very strong showing. They got that momentum that they very much needed, and Luxurious just couldn't scale in time, couldn't get those big team fights in their favor, and down they go. Oh my goodness.
Really, really well played. Like you can see Progasm being the MVP there, but honestly, it could have been anyone on their team. The team
5-0-5.
That team just so strong in general. Like they just based on their macro, they're always ready for the objectives they just got, and they continued their lead non-stop. We can probably even see with the goal graph, there was no point. I mean, no signs of a life for Luxurious side. I mean, they tried to get some engages. They got 1 or 2 kills here and there. It was not enough. Progasm 90,000 damage, the highest damage in this game.
Yeah, for a 15-minute game, we've seen definitely bigger stuff, but that's like usually Corki or Kaisa right here. But Camille being able to output that damage, very good. Again, Zaya barely keeping up right there, 16k, pretty good. The MVP from the other side, from Luxurious, was the Malphite, but the biggest damage, of course, goes to the Ezreal right there. And again, the Katarina, that was the deciding factor, trying to get her the money, but no.
Red Seas once again.
All red, baby. There's just something about the red side today.
I mean, the red side does have some advantages. Like, if you go to the red side, you do have 2 picks, and this gives the blue team the hard choice. Are we going to let this go? Are we going to let this pick go for this 1 pick, or are we going to give up this very, very strong combo, being the Galio Camille? And that just showed how strong that team was. I mean, still very, very well played. We are going to take a look at the replays. Let's see all the highlights. Let's see how Young Stars dominated this team from the start, especially going for that very, very early engage invade on the bottom jungle right there. Really spending 2 summoners for their side, and Young Stars, they had a very good lead. But here we're going to see a slight misclick. Oh no.
We closed one eye. That didn't happen.
Nothing happened there. Okay? So Young Stars are going to start up the Dragon. The Dragon is very, very low. Luxurious are actually very, very close to try to steal it back. But Galio getting the nice ultimate as well, knocking out 2 people. Janna as well. Janna in the front line trying to get the knockback with the ultimate. She will get taken down, and Katarina is so low. Already a good start for Young Stars. I think Luxurious were able to try to steal the Rift Herald here, as we do see Ash trying to go in the front, tries to get some engage, trying to buy some time, but it was not enough. Look at Cyclone. He's not really that big of a Cyclone.
No, not big and threatening enough. That early route, and by coming in from Lux earlier, stopped that momentum in any attempt to snuff it. So Katarina comes in a bit late, and just like this, 1 by 1 they fall, and this Malphite, this rock just standing in their way, doesn't mean anything. Not a big mountain, just walk over this guy. It doesn't mean anything. That tower will go down. The Rift Herald does get summoned in the mid lane, and he has to fall back or die, but it looks like someone's waiting for him behind here. And yeah, to no avail. The Galio comes down. He has to flash out. He has to run away. Katarina trying to peel for him, but no big threat right there, and they had to pick out that Rift Herald. And here we have just Olaf running this girl down, and there. Just no matter the tornado or anything like that, they're gonna be able to get a 2-man knockup, but it's not gonna be enough. Even though that Galio tried to stop the Malphite from coming in, it's just the damage and the focus fire going on just the Olaf. It made the whole other side of the team just fall in and collapse, and just like that, the damage was not gonna be great right here. Again, look. Even though Luxurious did get 1 pick off, it's like at what cost? As they slowly get torn apart, their Malphite, their tankiest hero, goes down, the Katarina not being able to escape.
Yeah, I mean, they do lose this Dragon right here. Very nice still coming out from Wukong, but to no avail. He will get taken away. The lead is still going to Young Stars right there. Magi being so aggressive, just running at the Malphite here, being very, very aggressive. He does get taken down at the end, as Yeah, just way too many people. He cannot tank all that damage. But Youngstars, they immediately re-engage. They got a nice bind onto Wukong. They are all very, very low. And look at Galio as well, just trying to run in, just trying to get some engages here. They won't succeed. But we do see Luxurious trying to take some initiative. They want to get one kill here. But Saya getting the nice ultimate as well, just getting the disengage, not able to get the kill, only losing Lux in this fight. And Astro in the front line, really, really wanting to kill Saya here. The nice Zonias does come out, will dodge the taunt. But in the back, we have Magi just running with his righteous glory. He wants this kill. He wants the glory for himself. He'll give the rampage to the Galio right there. Daruma really running for his life against the Olaf, and on the other side as well, Camille got the kill. This is where you
I got baited. We can move past that. Right there. No need to talk about the stuff that happened off the screen, okay? That one I just see it all trying to snipe the objective. I was just
they got the Baron.
Yeah,
here we Wukong really trying his best. Like, he really wanted to get something going, but Camille is so strong. Look at her, she's just going back and flashing in front of 4 people right there.
No
not
fear
caring at all. And Youngster did smartly recall here as they knew that the Mountain Drake is gonna spawn. Luxurious couldn't even get in position to try to even contest it here as Camille and Galio were in the front, just keeping them away. And this is Luxurious, their last hope. They really wanted to try to get this Baron, but to no avail. They got the taunt out from the Galio. Wukong trying to go in with the knockup. It doesn't matter. The Galio ultimate as well does come in, knocks up the Malphite. Malphite immediately destroyed right there, and the flash comes in to kill the Ezreal as well. Cyclone and Daruma just has to run for their life, but to no avail. The Baron buff is going to be way too strong. Youngsters are just able to slowly.
I like how the Galio's stuck up there. I just realized that he was stuck up there waiting for his skill to cool down. But yeah, it's just 2 people defending this, 2 very squishy people. Not going to be able to do anything right here. And then at this point, Youngstars is just able to just run it down the Nexus, not even being able to get a kill right there. The Zhonya had the prop for both sides. Lux even being a huge damage dealer, and Katarina forced the bone that Zhonya's. It hurts, man. It hurts.
I mean, still very strong showing coming out of Youngstars. They will be the first grand finalists of Walrus Summoners Odyssey today, but we won't really know who is the next grand finalist. So until then, we are going to come back with the grand finals, so do not go anywhere. What do you say? Don't be square there.
Yeah, don't be square. If you aren't, you're not around.
We'll be right back after a short break. See you soon. Bye guys.
Hai guys.
Hai semua, apa khabar?
Apa benda kita nak buat ni ah?
Aku pun tertanya. Producer, apa kita nak buat hari ni? Kita ada Spiderman kita hari ni. Ada apa?
Spiderman ni untuk apa ni?
Ada apa? Kita check dulu kepala dia ada apa. Ada lah ni producer nak kita buat benda bukan.
Surprise ni. Ada soalan ke?
Okay. Soalan yang producer kita minta kita jawab hari ni adalah bagaimana anda bermula menceburi bidang e-sport? Peace, macam mana kau bermula dengan bidang e-sport?
Bidang e-sport ni secara tak langsung aku masuk dalam bidang e-sport ni. Masa tu aku still kerja as a sales assistant dekat Orange Sport. And then one day tu my friend ada seorang kawan saya which is Zaba kan. Obviously nama Zaba. Dia ajak aku time tu dia dapat job and then he need more people to work with him time tu kita orang handle qualifier untuk Galaxy Battle untuk 2 hari. So that time aku macam rasa aku best juga ni kerja dalam e-sport ni. Sebab kau boleh buat apa benda yang kau suka dalam masa yang sama kau earn money. So how about Zam?
Aku sendiri pengalaman dalam e-sport ni sebenarnya agak lama lah. Aku bermula first sebagai trader Dota 2 dan dalam masa yang sama juga aku buat freelancer untuk company-company seperti TGC, Orange Sport, Genesis, dan setelah beberapa tahun aku berkecimpung dalam bidang ni, aku rasa macam aku boleh buat lebih lagi daripada tu. Dan kemudian tu aku dapat tawaran daripada seorang kawan untuk menjadi Fire Dragon FIFA Division as a manager. Dan start daripada tu aku merasakan yang aku boleh buat lebih. Oleh itu aku cuba je untuk mencari kembangkan lagi kejayaan aku dalam e-sport ni, di mana aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di Matchroom. Dan daripada situ aku dapat belajar macam mana nak uruskan tournament, macam mana nak anjurkan tournament, macam mana nak handle player-player di Malaysia ni. Dan pada masa yang sama juga, setelah bekerja di situ beberapa tahun, mengambil pengalaman, dan aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di IRL ASIA, di mana aku berada sekarang. IRL ASIA ni dia bukan sekadar e-sport channel. IRL ASIA lebih pada multi-tainment channel, mana ada music, talent, ada pengurusan e-sport, ada penganjuran tournament, yang di mana hari-hari ada. Daripada situ aku dapat belajar lagi banyak benda.
Okay, why not kita tengok apa lagi yang ada dekat dalam kepala otak Spiderman ni. Okay.
Dia macam-macam Spiderman kita hari ni.
Second soalan, bagaimana anda boleh join IRL ASIA? Zam boleh jawab dulu.
Okey, kalau aku sebab aku dah merasakan aku dah hampir 2 tahun di Matchroom, dan aku rasa aku perlukan pengalaman baru, environment baru. Oleh itu aku cuba untuk mencari pekerjaan baru sementara masih bekerja, dan aku jumpa IRL ASIA dan aku terus jatuh cinta dengan IRL ASIA. Bagaimana pula dengan kau, Fiz? Macam mana kau boleh berminat untuk join IRL ASIA?
Saya terjebak dengan IRL ASIA ni melalui Zam lah. Obviously lah, melalui Zam, sebab dia persuade saya untuk masuk dalam IRL ASIA ni sebab dia pernah bekerja dengan saya sebelum ni. And then banyak benda lah saya belajar daripada Nizam ni, daripada management skill, daripada production. So saya rasa saya boleh grow more lah with him.
Aku macam kembang pula sekejap. Kita pergi ke yang seterusnya. Apa yang ada dalam dia ni? Spiderman pun ikut SOP. Kita ni macam mana?
Macam mana ni?
Yang ketiga, alright, kita ada apa nasihat anda, kita punya nasihat bagi yang berminat untuk join IRL ASIA? Apa pendapat kau, Hafiz?
Aku rasa lah, siapa yang kat luar sana dia rasa dia ada bakat dalam e-sport ni, tak kira lah daripada apa-apa bidang, management, production or anything else lah. Sebab e-sport ni kita tahu lah, dia makin lama dia akan makin berkembang. Sebab dia dunia IT. Sekarang orang lebih menggunakan IT daripada sistem-sistem yang secara manual ni lah.
Oleh itu, pada siapa saja yang ingin join IRL ASIA, layari Facebook kami dan kami akan cuba yang terbaik untuk membantu anda terus berkembang di dalam IRL ASIA.
Hey yo guys, Victor Cax here, or as my friends know me, I'm just Victor Ang. My full name actually is Victor Ang Kai Xuan. I'm actually East Malaysian, but I actually grew up in KL. It's kind of complicated, but safe to say, I'm basically Malaysian. So I've been a professional esports commentator for 7 years, and it's quite a long time when I think about it. I think I first started off back when I was still working part-time at Gizmo Arena, which was a cyber cafe in Kuching, Sarawak. And at the time, we were doing an esport event in Unimas, and their main caster needed to take a break. So my boss actually pulled me aside sat me at the caster's table, shoved a microphone into my face, and asked me to fill in for the caster that day. And the worst part about that thing was that at the time I didn't know anything about gaming. Like, I barely played Dota 2 at the time, so I really literally had to improvise because I didn't know the name of the heroes or the skills. But somehow, as I was doing the commentary, people were actually enjoying what I was doing. So that's when I figured that, hey, maybe I should try to pursue this. So around the time I left university, I accepted a position in Genesis Cyber Esports to become their full-time caster. And at the same time, I picked up a lot about live shows, about production, and I eventually carried these skills to my next company, which was the gaming company. And there I worked as a production executive for 2 years before finally I met up with Jay and the boys over here at IRL Asia and decided to join up with them as well. I think what esports has really done for me is really opened up my horizons, because there's such a diverse group of people who works inside the industry, you know, from all different kinds of backgrounds or different kinds of games. But no matter all our differences, we're all united by the same thing, which is just the passion that we have for esports and gaming. And what's funny about that is that, you know, even though a lot of us will have disagreements with each other, we always agree that we always want to see gaming just rise up to the top. After having met the people here at IRL Asia, I could tell that they're a group of, even though they're relatively new into the industry, they have a lot of enthusiasm for gaming and esports. And what's important to me is that I can see that these are people who are not only willing to learn, but they're also willing to discover new talents or people who are looking to have their start in gaming and esports. So I guess if you're someone who is thinking about making that leap, or thinking about trying out, or just trying to see what you can kind of bring to the table, I'm pretty sure IRL Asia has got a spot for you.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Hey, I don't make that same joke again. I'm Chef.
And I'm downright fierce.
And of course, we are gonna go into the grand finals. But before that, this tournament is organized by IRL Asia. We're a multi-payment channel. We do games, music, education as well. So please do like our page, follow our page, IRL Asia on Facebook. And of course, our partner is Homie. If you need a place to stay in Sunway, Subang or JB area, please do check it out. Their places are amazing. Very, very nice, very, very comfy. Can be your home away from home.
And of course, our main sponsor is Inch Theory, where every inch matters.
Yes.
Of course. And then we have our co-sponsors, Fengcha Sunway. I love their fruity teas, very nice and refreshing on a very hot day, but lately it's been nice and cold. They also have some very, very earthy teas available if you guys want that. So Fengcha Sunway, just nearby here, you know, very, very delicious. And of course, our last co-sponsor, PayX.
Yeah, if you want to have some recurring payments for your Facebook or WhatsApp stores, please, you can use PayX to get two recurring payments down. So you can pay monthly lah. You want to have those monthly services, you can use PayX for your one-stop payment solution. And with that, last but not least, we have MedTech and Sadis Malaysia for giving us these nice stuff. the nice headset, the nice plushies, the nice hat as well. Very, very stylish. So thank you so much, CDs Malaysia and Matt Tech.
Be sure to check those guys out, okay?
And
Because they've
also
been really
be
nice.
sure to like our page lah. 10,000 likes. We're gonna get to 10,000 likes for more games, more tournaments, more content for just you guys. And of course, you can get the supporter badge as well to support us directly. And last but not least, you can send the stars to get the promo video. And with this, we're gonna get into the brackets. Let's see who else has made it so far. We saw a great showing by Young Stars. They beat out Luxurious. Luxurious were beating out so many strong teams. Right there, they beat out Nova, PH, Shigurimus. So they're not a team to mess around with, but they did fall in the top 4 to Young Stars.
Yeah.
So, Vipers, are they gonna be all F4? All F4 are finally gonna get into this grand final. So let's see. I cannot wait. And yes, stop that. All F4 are gonna go into the grand finals.
So this is only, I think, Alt F4 has ever made it this far. Young Stars, I think this is the furthest they made it? No. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Yeah, this is the furthest that they've made it so far. So very, very excited to see both teams just battling it out. Very, very excited there. I mean, we're gonna have a new champion for sure, 100%. So still, very, very up in the air. All F4, Youngstars just such a strong team. We saw the last game, Youngstars were just tearing Luxurious apart from start to finish. There was no way for them to get back into that last game. So we might be able to even see a game 3 here, honestly, knowing that both of these teams are just so strong.
Yeah, they've been dominating each side of their bracket, and it's literally come down to this. But here's the big change. Here's the major difference. It's a best of 3 now. So the adjustment can be made by either side, and it could be very well anybody's game at that point, right? So whether they're going to try to take it to a game 3 or it's just going to end at game 2, who knows? Again, like, I'm only very, very familiar with Alt F4. I've known Young Stars have entered before, but again, this is the furthest they've ever been. So I'm really curious what they're going to bring to this table.
Yes.
Very curious.
Very, very curious. Of course, do support your favorite teams. If you want Alt F4 to win, put hashtag Alt F4 win in the chat. If you want Youngstars to win, put hashtag Youngstars win in the chat. And of course, this tournament is for every region in the Southeast Asia. Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Bangladesh, everywhere from Southeast Asia, you can join. We have this tournament every single day, so please do try your best. Even if you don't succeed the first time, you will succeed the next time. And a wise man said, we are gonna get into the banning phase. Over here, the first game of the grand finals, we have Young Stars having the first ban.
All right, and this first ban, we've seen Gragas before, but no, they're gonna go straight for the Galio. No Galio, okay. I completely understand. Been very, very strong together, tied with Camille and other really good engages like Jarvan and all this. But no, not going to happen in this game. No Galio on this side. So again, Alt F4 is going to get 2 bans in a row. So they're going to go straight for the Akali. Again, a very, very in-meta ban right here. Nobody wants to deal with the invisible ninja. You know, no one wants the shurikens in their faces. So she's going to go away. But who is going to be the second ban on the Alt F4 side?
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't see. I mean, so far, I'm quite interested to see whether this will go to Young Stars game 1, because I feel like every game that we watched so far has just been the red team winning, because they do have the 2-pick advantage on the other side. They will be banning out the Camille here, so very, very good ban so far. Young Stars do have one more ban left, and we haven't noticed actually Gragas has not been banned out yet. So
yeah.
Are Young Stars gonna be banning out the Gragas, or are they gonna pick it for themselves? They will be probably wanting to pick it for themselves, either that or the Lee Sin, since those two are very, very strong picks here. They take out the Ziggs out of the game. I mean, still a very, very big decision to make, especially when you have the first pick. It feels like you first pick, yeah lah, you have the advantage, right? But no. The second pick just has as much, especially with so many strong champions in the pool.
Yeah, I feel like the second pick is the really deciding factor, because you can establish what combo you want and that double champion pool that you need. But okay, here we go into the picks. Will they? Oh, they're going to go straight for the Lee Sin here. And I agree with that. That's a very good pick, first off. But again, that leaves Alt F4 with the ability to pick out their comp straight away, so they can pick a good duo. And that'll work together.
They might go for the Gragas here. They're hovering over the Kai'Sa. They just want to get the Kai'Sa out of the way. Kai'Sa is just such a strong marksman in this meta. I think right now, she might be even stronger than Corki. We've been seeing Kai'Sa just being picked way, way more compared to any other marksman here. So Kai'Sa Lux going to be a very, very strong duelist securing that. But this is Young Stars still the ability, if they want to pick the Gragas here, they still can. Orina still left in the pool. So many strong champions still left. So Braum as well still left in the pool. But we also see today a lot of Rakan. So if pick Rakan, I wouldn't be mad lah. I wouldn't be mad. And Tokyo might be going for the Seraphine once again. He did play a Seraphine mid, very solid, very strong. So much damage here. But no, he's gonna go with the Ari here. Gets the pick off with the Charm as well. Also got Charm.
Also got Charm. Of course, we all know that the Galio's banned.
Please don't pick.
Please don't pick. Don't want to.
No lah, no remake.
Just
no lah.
please.
No,
No. Remember.
No.
Okay, but let's just talk about the Rakan doing a lot of work in general for the comps, yeah? They've just been doing really well and just being able to help peel for the other team and all this. Really good engages and disengages coming in, but it looks like it's going to be a Seraphine being picked on the alt F4 side together with a Darius.
Yeah, I mean, Seraphine has been growing popularity a lot, so we're going to be able to see this very annoying mid laner coming out, and Youngstars are again going to go with the Draven. We saw the last time they played Draven, just so much damage. They made an amazing comeback as well. So still gonna be very interested to see how this game would go. I mean, all of they still have one more pick left. They don't have a jungler yet. They're hovering over Master Yi.
I'm not gonna get baited.
The Master Yi here. Camille's not in the pool anymore. Gragas is still left in the pool, so maybe they can go for that. Wukong by still a lot of solid choices here. So Mejai, what are you going to go for? And it will be the Vi.
Nice.
Strong engages. Both teams have a very solid draft. They have great engages from Wukong. Lee Sin's gonna, Rakan, Wukong, Rakan and Lee Sin's gonna have a lot of early game pressure. And they're also gonna scale up as well. They have the Fiora, they have the Draven. And for all that four, they also have a lot of scaling, a lot of late game. Darius able to bully out. They're supposed to be around even.
Around even. That top lane fight is about to be even in my head, because both are annoying. You're gonna have to deal with Darius Q, gonna be able to get a bit of lifesteal, you know. You got the slow, so engaging on him is gonna be tough, and you don't want those bleed stacks in general. So, and then you're gonna have to walk into apparently a Draven. You know, the Draven's gonna be able to add damage, but if you stick around for that fight for too long, Darius will always come out on top.
I mean, still, it could be anyone's game, of course. It's a best of 3. So, even though the first game you see your team loss, do not go anywhere lah. There's still gonna be a game 2 at least. I mean, hopefully we get to see a game 3. Hopefully we get to see the teams just adapt, just bring it to a game 3, have some solid games right here, and still support your favorite teams, support Alt F4, support Youngstars as they are gonna go into the grand finals. Whoever wins this grand finals will be a new champion for World Race Summoners Odyssey. We have Youngstars on the blue team, and Alt F4 on the red team.
Yes, so again, I feel like it's going to be a standard comp, but no, they're rushing it towards the Baron pick side. They're going to be able to catch his Vi off. She's going to have to run towards the tower. Flash is going to get burnt, and that's one Flash on the other side, so they're hanging around red. It looks like they might want to steal the red here. A very aggressive play coming from Youngstars right now. Will they be able to combat this, as Vi has to recall and has to reset? I don't think they can. This is going to be a red on the side of Youngstars right there. A very aggressive start. Very
aggressive invade coming up from Youngstars, and again gonna go in immediately on the Lux right there. And I mean, still, it's actually all F4 on the blue team. So still, we are gonna be able to see them just being so aggressive, getting that invade. We haven't seen an invade like that in so long, and I love seeing those teams being so aggressive. They're actually gonna play a 1-3-1 here. So haven't seen this in a while as well. 1-3-1 just able to have so much blood pressure. Ari is going to go up against the Kai'Sa, but I mean, you have to be afraid of Seraphine Lux. That lane is actually so annoying. They have so much hope, and even though they have great engages, look at Rakan taking so much damage here. Yeah, again, this is going to be a very interesting fight because one side has very clearly chosen to be a lot more aggressive. And Darius sees this Lee Sin up here, but not going to be able to do much. He has to be very careful of how far he steps out because it could mean death, especially fighting a Fiora up top here. But it looks like a quick rotation down in the bottom here. They're trying to fight for the Scuttle by taking a lot of damage. And they need this Scuttle right here. So the Smite might go down just to try to seal this. But no, a quick Smite right there. Oh, but a re-engage coming in by trying to do her best to try and get a kill right there. A burn on the Flash right there. 4 versus 3 at the moment. But no, Lee Sin is going to jump in, trying to get that kill on the Lux right there. And he's still going in. It looks like there's going to be another kill on this side. Really good focus fire here. Lee Sin going for the Flash, going to be able to take out the Seraphine. And down goes the Kai'Sa. Triple kill for Alt F4. A great start coming from them. Contesting the Scuttle, they work out of position, they get the Scuttle, but at what cost? Now Alt F4, they are up 3,000 gold here, so a very, very good start. I mean, especially having the Draven, it's gonna be so scary. That's why I said Lee Sin is just so strong in the early game. He just puts down so much map pressure around the map. He can make very, very early rotations, even without the ultimate. So they have to be very, very worried young stars right now.
Yeah, I feel like the movement side on Lee Sin early on in the game can really outmaneuver Vi. Vi really needs that ult if she wants to try to fight that. And unfortunately, she won't be hitting level 5 anytime really soon. It is going to be close to 3 minutes on the clock. That dragon is now nowhere near spawning yet. And they have to pick these fights very carefully coming from the young star side, because if they get any bigger of the lead, it is just not going to look fun.
Yeah, I mean, young stars losing this much in the early game is going to be so scary. Look at Lee Sin just going to go in again. A nice invade onto Vi. Vi does get the ultimate, but taken out by Tokyo right here. And they want more. They know there's more in the jungle. A two-man knockout coming from Rakan as well. Immediately has to run away again. They're going to get another red buff, but hasn't got a single red buff in this entire game. Just so much pressure around the map by Alt F4 here.
The preemptive shutdown on Vi's momentum means they're gonna miss out on crucial engagements. So not only can they not fight so fast right here, Vi burned that ult early at top, but only to die. This is not looking too good. And just with that, 20 seconds on this dragon is not an Inferno, but this is still a pretty important dragon right here.
The winningest dragon,
The winningest.
as you can say, and the one who get the dragon will be winning very, very likely over here. But on F4 still so strong, right? They're so aggressive. This is what I like to see. I like to see teams just being very, very proactive in the early game, even before the ultimate getting in. Vi even got her ultimate down onto Lee Sin, but to no avail. She did get taken down, and with this lead, all F4 are going to be way, way stronger here. They are going to go for the reset, so both teams are going to be a little late to this dragon. Young stars as well. You see Kaisa getting the reset. Vi as well. It's going to be a little bit late, so this gives all F4 the edge. They're going to immediately start it right, and they know that they don't even know there's no vision there, but young stars, they did not expect all F4 to start it up here. They're just probably giving it up. They want to go for another objective. They might be looking towards the top side maybe, but Fiora is also playing very, very safe. There's no real way for youngsters to even get a better trade out of it. So a free dragon goes to Alt F4 here.
Yeah, they were looking to trade objectives right here, but again, fighting that Fiora right now is going to be really tough. But no, Darius is going to get caught out. 2v1. Oh, he manages to live in a little bit, but not for long. Only delaying the inevitable. Fiora and Ari going to be able to seal off that kill. And just like that, a 5-0 lead right now. They're going to play really aggressive, catching the Lux off guard, forcing a flash, and it looked like it could be death. And they just get the kill. Draven looking really, really, really good right here. Those pockets are lined with gold right now, and they are brave.
Yeah, I mean, all F4 now up 5,000 gold already right after the first dragon here. Again, getting another objective under there, but the first turret and that. So this goal lead is going to go up to a 6,000 gold lead here. All F4 are looking so good. And he feels like Youngstars just not prepared for this amount of aggression, because we have been seeing teams going for the 1-1-2, just playing very, very passive. But this game, we had the 1-3-1 and Alt F4. They are showing why the 1-3-1 is still so strong. Lee Sin, Noticer, just say, notice me, senpai. I'm here. I'm in front of your face, and I'm going to kill you every single time I see you.
Yeah, right now the jungle just outmaneuvering each other. It is very, very tough. Vi not getting any momentum right now and not being a factor in terms of engagement. Getting bullied by this Lee Sin. No, my scuttle. Now go away. Like, this is just heartbreaking right now. Oh my lord, look at that.
Notice that they're still trying to go in, being so aggressive right there. They are not giving youngsters any space at all. All they can get was that one Scuttle Crab on the bottom side. But look at the damage coming up for Severin. But the engage coming up from Vi as well. The two-man charm, the unlocked ultimate, but they're still not dead yet. Look at the barriers as well. They're still alive. But finally, Draven does get taken down. Vi as well loses the GA, but it's still one more. Look at Noticer still being so aggressive, but Ari will be able to escape. So youngsters do get one kill finally under their belt.
Yeah, and that's the one kill momentum shift they needed, but look at that. The Darius, even though the ult was on him, only one vital point was poked, and Darius comes out of the fight victorious. Not just the blood stacks just doing so much damage. So for one kill that they got, they immediately equalized that. 6-2 on the board, 26,000 to Alt F4, while Young Stars was only 21,000.
Not equalizer, the lead is still high.
Yeah, very, very high.
goal. I think those 2 kills was good. Just some way for them to get back into this game, but the goal lead might continue to add up. I mean, all that for they are non-stopping the aggression here. Porgasm does get the dragon onto Rakan, but Rakan does have the escape. He's so slow, slippery. You can't even catch this guy, man. I mean, Young Stars, they're trying their best. You can see that they want to try to get some initiative back into this game, but all that for they're just playing this game so well here.
Yeah, at this point, it is pretty much in Alt F4's pocket right here, so long as they play clean and perfect from here on out. Any overextension could cost them dearly. That 1 kill, that 2 kill got them a bit closer to getting that gold lead back, but nowhere near enough as it quickly got evened out as Darius took out the Fiora.
Yeah, I mean, still, the goal lead is still 5,000 gold. There's no real objective left on the map, but this gives all that for they want to slowly farm up. They know there are no objectives. They don't have to be so aggressive anymore. Just waiting for the right opportunity. The outside, they're playing a bit safer as well. But in the mid, we do have Seraphine getting engaged on. He's so low, he will die. But on the top side as well, we have Kaisa. And by trying to kill Fiora here, and the charm will go out onto Vi. Vi has nowhere to run. Look at her, she's trying to flash out. She does get the dash, but she's 1 hit away. The ultimate will get the kill, the ignite actually by Ari, but now Kaisa is trying to run away. She's so low, she has nowhere to run on the other side of the map as well. Lee Sin getting a kill onto the Lux. Porgasm only got the GA right there, so still a big win from all that for. Again, non-stop aggression, 8,000 gold up. They have the dragon as well. The dragon also spawned the Ocean Drake, spawning up, and Young Stars. Yeah, it's looking very grim for them.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a fast 1 game. This is already not even 10 minutes in, and we're just seeing kill after kill. Relentless right now. Seraphine not going to be able to do anything right here. Not going to even walk out. The nice snipe coming in, and there we go. Okay, they're trying their best to try and fight this, but it is just not happening right now, and they're forced to go back here. Again, it's... Okay, that all very cheeky. I like it. I like it a lot right there.
I really thought that I was gonna hit, so she backed up a bit. Okay lah, reset late a bit lah, but this goal lead is getting out of control. 10,000 already for Alt F4, and Young Stars, they are slowly falling behind. Only losing 2 dragons here. They lost all the objectives. No Rift Heralds for them. The Baron will be spawning very soon. But again, look at Lee Sin immediately going on to Porgas and does get the Sonic Wave kick and will kill the Darius. Unstoppable right there. Darius can't even farm in his own jungle right there. And as I said, the goal lead is slowly increasing. I mean, Young Stars, they have no real weight. They can't even have any space to farm in this lane. And look at Noticer once again, just hiding in the brush. He does get caught by the bite. They know where he is. Another route as well. Just being so proactive. And Young Stars, they're just so afraid of the Lee Sin here.
Yeah, that Lee Sin, again, the jungle mobility really being a factor here. Shutting down Vi early on meant they got the early engages really clean. And having no reds for like the first half of the match, heartbreaking right there. So this momentum shift coming in from Alt F4 is huge. This is gonna be such a hard thing to stop. This Baron will practically be for free, and this Vi has to hold that. She can take it on. Oh, but it's half health there. They're disengaging right now. A good ult on the Ahri right there, but Ahri's gonna flash away. Does not want to have any part of that. The Baron's not gonna reset, and it's gonna go back at full health, but a quick engage on the Lux right there. He managed to get the root on the Lee Sin, but nope, they're not. Okay, I like this a lot. Even though they have a very nice, healthy lead, they're not gonna push too hard. But look at Fiora. That's a good weak point to have on Darius right there, right in front of you. Are you gonna try to reset that? No, okay. Gotta straight away go for the poke. The quick E in the Q, gonna get 3 blood stacks in there with a W right there, but nope, Fiora's just gonna have to walk back.
I mean, Fiora got that whole turret by herself during that entire Baron attempt by Alt F4, so the goal lead is going to go up to a 13,000 goal lead here. I mean, Young Stars is just so afraid of Alt F4 getting this Baron, as they do get the Baron. Fiora split push. She's going to go all the way to the in-hit turret. There's no real way for them to defend it unless they have a 5-man just stationed around the in-hit turrets right there. You do see mid, they try to go and engage onto Draven. Draven will be dodging the charm right there. Nice engage coming up from Rakan as well. Very strong feeling coming up from him. He does get binder. He has to be a bit careful, taking some amount of damage, but still no kills. They had a 3-man gang for the Young Stars side, not able to get anything, but Kaisa instead is going to get caught by the Fiora here, and like this, It looks like all for they're gonna go for more. It looks like they're catching youngsters in their own jungle right here. Magi is stuck in the between of everything. In the between, I don't know what I'm saying, but all for they're just non-stop aggression.
How can you take the red again? You take the red again. It's like the meme. It's like, stop it, they're dead already.
That's just so much on their plate to deal with. And now losing the Baron. Fiora just able to just push the map. She doesn't even need to join the fight right now. Another last ultimate will come up, but it's too little, too late. The Baron will be taken away by Alt F4, and they're looking so good to end this game here.
Yeah, and it looks like a teleport attempt coming down the bot tower, but what for? The tower is down already. This Fiora at most is going to just annoy this Darius. A quick Q right there, first blood stack going on. The pull, auto attack of the W, there's the 5 stack. Now run for your life. This is scary now. Oh, you're half health. You're going to need to call help. Okay, the quick kick coming in, but no! Okay, I thought the Fiora was going to die right there, but the Lisa coming just in time. And that looks like it. Okay, no, the Lux is going to go away. The good shield coming in right there. And the counter engagement going on right now. But no kills coming on. The Vi is going to get caught off guard though. Not going to be able to run on the tower. GA is going to get procced right there. The Lux throwing down the ultimate. Another GA on the field right here. But no, another ult coming in from Vi. Going to be able to stop the retreat. But no, Vi looks like she's going to die again. But no, going to walk out alive. And now they're just going to focus down on the Draven right here. And they get it. Kaisa with a crucial kill right now. And that was a very, very good engagement coming from Youngstar.
Yeah, but Ari getting the re-engage, trying to get the kill on to Seraphine as well. Does get the ignite. She just barely dies from that. Tokyo getting a nice pick off for their side. I mean, Youngsters, they do get a lot of kills during that bottom skirmish right there. They're still getting back in this game, but the goal lead is still 13,000, so that's a lot for them to climb back up. And the Inferno Drake is also spawned. Fiora is already on it. Already 3 people in the Dragon Pit. The Dragon is so solo. The Charm does hit onto Kaisa as well. She's taking a lot of damage, but Darius does get the kill onto Ari as well. But what does it matter? All that for still get the Inferno Drake, and they're still in the lead.
Yeah, they're good. They're starting to get these small kills, trying to get these people off guard, and they have caught them off position. But it's still not adding up to anything decent right now. They need something bigger. They need either a bigger objective or a huge team fight. And right now, it looks like Vi is slowly starting to be a factor in there. That ult, a really good ult right there to stop them from retreating and all this. But it was still not enough. 15-5. And this gold lead is huge.
Yeah, I mean, all that for they're just getting caught like solo 1v one by one. They're just not really grouping up yet. Youngsters are just finding that opportunity to get those kills back. But all that for, as you said, the lead is still there. Look at these two. They're just trying to go with that thing. Lux taking so much damage just from one auto attack from Draven. She has to be very careful right there. Just so strong. Draven is able to just melt pretty much anyone on Youngstar's side. They're not careful here. It looks like with this Inferno Drake, they want to go for the mid turret. But we do see a nice engage coming up from Rokan onto Vi, and Vi immediately re-engages onto Draven as well. She does have the GA, I believe she's trying to run no GA actually, so she has to escape here. But Youngstars, they get a return kill. They get the kill onto 2. They kill the Draven, they kill the Rokan as well, and they are fighting back. They know that they have the abilities to. They know that Fiora is in the bottom side, so they're fighting 5v4 here. So they get 2 kills for nothing. But on the other side, Fiora, they get the bottom turret as well. So now it's their turn to start sieging their turrets. They only have 1 turret under their belt. Lee Sin is in the flank, tries to catch something. The Charm does go onto Kaisa as well. She's taking a lot of damage, actually, almost taken down by the Ari alone. It looks like Lee Sin wants to actually get this kill here. Fiora is in the flank. They're also so low. The shield's coming out, but it looks like Kaisa will be taken down here. The GA will come out from Lee Sin as well. A double kill already for Fiora. There is trying to get the return kill onto Tokyo, but Tokyo just kiting slowly but surely. She will be taken down. I believe she's very low, but Fiora still going in into the back. Wants to kill Seraphine here. Does get the vital proc hit and does get the kill. Now she's trying to run away from these 2 people who can definitely chase her down, but it doesn't look like she's going to be able to. The Hextech for the belt does come up, but it's not enough. So still a 2 for 3 right, a 3 for 3 right there for both teams, and the Baron has also spawned. It looks like all that for they want to get it for this. They don't want to give up any more kills. They want to just end the game right here.
Yeah, those were definitely signs of life coming in from Youngstar, and it is heartbreaking because as this comes up, they don't have the champions to be able to take this down. Only 2 of them returning, still 1 down. The one crucial one as well, not going to be able to come back in time, I believe. And this Baron is going to go down pretty much for free. Vi is kind of off position. If she gets caught out right now, it's going to be really bad. Oh no, she tries to go for the steal, but they delay it. The ult goes down, trying to delay time, but no, pushed out of the pit. She has to get back in there. She wants to go for the steal. Kaisa gets in, but no, they're going to take the Baron right here. Okay, the Zhonya is going to burn out, and they're just going to walk away. They don't want to lose any members in this fight because they want all of them to have the Baron buff, so they will just try to push this in and keep the objective going on.
Yeah, I mean, all of them, they're going to have the Baron, but they're going to push down this split turret here. The bot turret has already fallen, so the super minions are going to go down that lane. They want more though. They still have the Baron, but look at the towers just melting one by one. They want to go for more from the looks of it. Just trying to get some map control. Vi trying to go in, trying to find some engages here, but she won't get anything. She's taking instead a lot of damage from the old Empire side. Draven just slowly trying to melt her down here, but youngsters now, they're probably going to be cooped up in their own base. They can't really leave the base right here. Or therefore, they're going to take this opportunity to reset, check the items, and go for probably the next objective being the Elder Mountain Dragon.
Yeah, that extra shield is going to be really, really delicious on them, and it's going to be really, really, really difficult to get any more damage already on an already tanky team on Alt F4 side. So for a team that can already put shields up with Rakan and it already tough to kill Draven, having even more shields and more health is not going to be fun to fight at all. But it looks like they know that they're going to go for the Elder, and right now Darius is slightly off position, but getting peeled by the Lux right there with the shield is going to help out. And Vi looking to get the pick, goes in the bush, but no ult being put out right there, but almost gets charmed, and they're going to have to fall back right now. But no, the quick engage coming in right now. Kaisa is going to get picked out right there. She's just melting all the shields though. That's just so much shields right there, but it's not going to be enough. The turret goes down on the other side, and Vi's Guardian Angel is going to proc right there. Lux is also going to go down, and Vi has nowhere to run but the other side. And just with that, they're going to run it down to the Nexus and just beat it up. And there's the game.
Yeah, and all therefore they take the first game of the grand finals. Very, very well done. They had the goal lead the entire time. Youngstars, they tried to come back. They got some great kills, but it was not enough. All therefore they take that game. Very, very well done from them. I mean, still so well played. It was quite close. Darius was getting a lot of kills towards the end, but as I said, not enough. All therefore still got the lead. As we can see, the MVP being Lee Sage. Yes, he didn't die a single time. Notice her 606 right here.
Yeah, notice her 606. That was just insane coming from him. But again, on the other side, we have Kaisa doing, I guess, a decent amount of damage, but still not enough. Even with the Mortal Reminder, still not going to be able to melt down anybody right there. But look at the damage Ari he was putting out right there. I'm surprised she outdid the Draven at that point, but I guess it's because she was participating in a lot of the kills going on right there. But I just feel sorry for Magi on the other side, just constantly bullying. No reds. No reds.
I mean, like, you can say that Draven only participated in 3 fights, but he got 20,000 damage. 20,000 damage in 3 fights, that's actually insane. I mean, Tokyo, of course, played it so well. He got amazing pickout, playing the Ari superbly right there. I mean, can't even see for the goal. It was pretty much in all F4, Steven. Calm down, okay? Very, very high. Right there, Blue Seas this time. No more Red Seas anymore. No more. Blue Seas, they had the lead. We did see a dip a little bit where Youngstars, they tried to get back into the game, but it was just not enough for them to get that lead.
And there, it's just...
This one is a bit cheeky lah.
Yeah, but it's still no dips in reds right here, and it's just been really, really, really tough. Again, Alt F4, so aggressive. Very, very interesting to watch, but like, for them to just go like, we want your red. We can grab our red anytime, we want that one.
I mean, that's just the gameplay I like to see, honestly. I just love seeing these teams go for these very, very early in base, get a lot of pressure, and of course, let's take a look at the replays. Let's see how this game went down again. Already a quick invade. Magi already has to spend the flash, and they could not defend the red buff here, Youngstars. They just had to watch as their red buff was taken for free, pretty much. They didn't have to spend anything right there. Only one that spent something was Magi. No more flash in this game, no reds. He lost 2 reds in a row. 2 reds in a row. So he was already very, very behind in this game. And here, he tried to contest for, just got to grab. He did get the smite, but all that for, did just so much damage here. Just hitting every single spell, hitting every single auto attack, just slowly melting them down, kiting very, very well as well. And we see Odyssey going in, and he gets a very nice triple kill here. I believe Magi had no break. We do see here, they tried to flash away, but Lee Sin has the flash of his own. He gets the triple kill. Only one to survive will be Vi, but Vi wouldn't be so lucky here. Notice her once again, just constantly in his face, in his own jungle. Again, losing another rip buff, and they tried to go for a re-engage over here. Nice knockout coming up from Rakan, but Youngstars will just back off. They just calmly give up the raid. They know they cannot fight this at all.
Yeah, at that point you had to cut your losses and agree that it's not worth dying over. But right here, the Fiora just being able to stay on the Darius' face right there, gonna be able to seal that kill. Again, that kill participation coming in from Ari really meant a lot, and this Lux cannot run away from the blind man. And no, Rakan is just gonna dance around and just not gonna be able to let her run away right there. And this was a very good fight coming in from the Youngstar side. Again, the quick Q on the ult coming in from Vi, gonna be able to lock them down. And the shields, there was just so much shields this entire game right there. And at this point, they're just trying to secure a kill from the Youngstar side, and a really good Q engage right there, but no, quick jump out. That was the best they could hope for, honestly. They didn't lose a single thing, but they tried their best. And right there, we see that Darius came on top at that fight at bottom. It was just really close, but at the end of the day, the bleed stacks did add up.
I mean, Youngstars did lose the referral again, and this is where we saw Odysseys got a nice fight here, a nice charm as well. Magi tried to run away, but got taken away by the Ignite, and Kaisa was just stuck on the top side. She had nowhere to run, nowhere to escape. Even on the mid side of the map, Lee Sin got a nice kill onto Lux all by himself. Orgasm tried to get some kills as soon as they come out, but to no avail. Alt F4 were able to just get so many kills under their belt. Immunity tried to do a lot of damage, but a nice snipe coming up from Rakan gets the kill here. They get the Ocean Drake. It looks like Orgasm tried to do some damage with the Proto Belt, tries to get into range to get the drag in, but no succeedings for him, and Orgasm again just couldn't catch a break.
Yeah, just getting picked off every single time here. The Vi and the Darius, definitely the ones who were bullied the most in this game coming from Alt F4. It was heartbreaking. Them losing every single objective. Every single one! Even here, Vi tried her best to try and take this. But again, the Baron's gonna reset. They're not gonna be getting any picks right here. And it was just, it was fighting tooth and nail. They were showing signs of life. They had some good engagements, but they just couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah, I mean, still, the lead was very high. A nice kill on Kaisa. She got caught out way too far away from the team. And again, a re-engage coming up from Alt F4 to catch Magi once again in the front. We have Fiora just trying to keep them away. Magi just slowly trying to run away. He still has the GA. She will be able to escape, but another red buff taken. And not just the red buff, I believe Alt F4 immediately go for the Baron here. No steals coming up from the side of Youngstars. I mean, still so strong right there. They're able to get this lead, and Orgasm almost got the kill onto Fiora too, but the assist coming out from Lee Sin to the end, the 5 stacks was not gonna be enough. The ultimate did come in, but Fiora just survived with a bit of health, gets the nice ultimate heals from the ultimates, and they keep going on with the fight. But this is where Alt F4 actually got a really decent fight. Youngstars were a little bit too front. They did try to catch Magi. Magi still had the GA here, but a 2-man charm catches Rakan and Lee Sin off guard, but Lee Sin was able to escape by re-engages, gets knocked up, but Rakan does get taken down. You see Odysseys trying to get another kill. He's very low. He did not die this entire game, but instead Draven will be the one to fall here. But this is not the end of the fight. We do have, look at Ari going in, really wants that kill onto Immunity. Immunity has nowhere to run. He gets ticked out by the Ignite here. So Youngstars were still very well in the lead.
Yeah, again, I really like the target priority, knowing that the Draven was going to be the one putting the more damage over the Lee Sin. So that was actually a very good decision coming from Youngstar's side. But unfortunately, it was just not enough. They're not going to be able to get enough momentum to take the game. And here we have such a good engagement right there, countering Magi trying to get in. But a good kill coming in from this Darius was just melting people down with the bleed stack right there. Was able to get a couple kills under his belt and being able to take the tower objective. Very good signs of life coming from Youngstar. But unfortunately, it was just not enough.
Yeah, you can see here a nice flank coming up from Fiora. Youngstars, they wanted to back off here, but they could not, as they had two directions where the members of Alt F4 were coming from. Tokyo was just kiting Orgasm very well. He just barely died at the end here to the speeding axis right there. Fiora tries to get the kill onto Seraphine. He does succeed and just tries to run away. I think he'll also succeed. Orgasm not able to chase down the Fiora here. She's just way too fast. She has the dashes as well. The Porter Belt not enough. Won't be able to get the to get the re-kills. And Magi thinking about going for the steal, he does charge it up, but look at Rakan just keeping her away. She does enter the pit, tries to go in. She has the GA immediately kicked out as well by the Youngstar side, by the Alt F4 side. They get the Baron Nashor and just immediately disengage. They know they got the objective, they don't need to go for more. And with this, I think this was the last fight of the game. Lee Sin got a nice 2-man kick, dealing so much damage. Look at Kai'Sa's HP.
But that
The
shield!
shields though, coming out from the Lux and the Seraphine, just way too much, but it's not enough. All F4 are just way too strong. They just so much damage. Magi, I think he was just trying to run away, but it doesn't matter. If your Nexus, he's going down slowly, and actually not slowly, it's actually pretty fast.
Yeah,
So
that was
All F4, they will take the first game of the Grand Finals.
Yeah, so Alt F4 did really well. Very good target priority, knew what the problem was, and they preemptively shut down Magi before anything could happen. No red 2 times. None. And there was just no chance at that point. Lee Sin outmaneuvering her at every single point. And it really did add up. The better engagements coming in from Ahri and Lee Sin were a factor. But this just brings up the question. What are the next bans gonna be, knowing that this game just went down?
I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a Lee Sin ban here coming up from the Youngstar side. So we are going to take a look at the bans. Let's see who's actually the first bans here. Youngstars are going to get the first bans. In the grand finals, I believe you are able to switch sides. Yeah. So if you want to stay on the blue team, you can stay on the blue team. If you want to stay on the red team, you can stay on the red team. If you lost the first game, so Youngstars are gonna be picking up. We're banning up the Ziggs here. So all the 4, they have 2 bans. What are they gonna ban? Akali. No more Akali in this tournament lah. No more.
No more. But this is potentially the last game, and we haven't seen Ziggs all of today. And I'm okay with that.
Yes.
I'm very much okay with that. No Camille as well in this grand finals right here. They really don't want to have the mobility from Camille coming in. So Alt F4 will ban that, but the last ban will go to Youngstars. And who will it be? Will it be Gragas?
The first pick? No, I already said it. Of course they ban Lee Sin lah. You saw, they invade.
True.
Vi can't even go in her own jungle and farm. She had no raids, she lost 2 raids in a row, and they don't want the same thing to happen. But I mean, Lee Sin, that's just the strength of Lee Sin. The early game is so strong, so much pressure around the map. I mean, Youngstars, they do have the first pick. Gragas is still open, Gallo is still open, Jarvan is still open. So, but they have only 1 pick, so they have to make this pick count. As all that for, they get 2 picks. They're able to go with the nice combos, with whatever combo they want, and immediately the Gragas pick. This is the first Gragas of today, so very excited to watch.
Yeah, and a great pick right there coming from Porogasm right there. So on the Alt F4 side, they get to choose 2 straight away off the bat, and comes the question what sort of comp they want. Again, they have a nice game lead. Hopefully they don't do something like a Soraka.
They might go for, I was thinking they'll go for Kai'Sa Lux, but they'll pick up the Wukong first, so they want to get the jungler out of the way. Because Gragas, we don't know where he's gonna go yet. He could go top, he could go mid, he could go a jungle here, but it looks like he might be either going top or jungle, since they are looking to pick up the Galio here and the Rakan as well. So they're gonna have a lot of engage, a lot of knockups. Gragas gonna be so annoying as well. But now on F4, they are having a choice here. What are they gonna go for? Probably gonna go for Kai'Sa once again. Kai'Sa just still so solid. And Seraphine as well, this Tokyo. So he just loves playing this champion from the looks of it. So they're gonna go for the Seraphine, they're gonna go with the Fiora as well. It worked well for the last game, it might work well again for this game. So again, on F4, they're up 1 game. So if they get 1 game, another game, they'll win the Grand Finals. And Youngstars, this is a must-win game for them.
No room for error anymore for the Youngstars right here. This is going to be tough. And it looks like Olaf is going to be in the pick right here, but they still need some damage, and it's going to come from Xayah. All right. I agree with this pick right here. Maybe the Ezreal, maybe for range, but at this point, they have Olaf. They're going to be able to run it in, and Xayah is just going to help out at this point and probably do cleanup, as well as they have the good engages coming from Galio being able to ult right away, and Gragas with the casket going to be able to do some really good disengagements and probably get people really off position right here. But Ezreal's going to get picked up from the side of Alt F4.
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal is going to get picked up, as you said. They are going to go, probably, we might see another 1-3-1, or we might actually see an Ezreal mid and Seraphine bot. We have seen that before. Very strong, but Youngstars, they are going to go with the Olaf jungle here, Rakan support, and still, Galio mid and Gragas top. So very interesting game. I would love to see how this game will play out. I mean, Alt F4, they need just one more game.
And this comp looks very, very good to do it at this point because I'm just scared of that Fiora right now. She was still a factor in the game, even though Darius was doing a whole bunch of damage and being a major threat. The Fiora ults and damage were certainly factors to take into account because she just dealt a lot of damage to the people who needed it, right? Just being able to get the good picks, and it was just heartbreaking right there.
Sorry.
This one.
Someone fell.
I mean, it happens right there.
From heaven.
I'm gonna ignore that right now really quick. I'm really sorry. But at this point, okay, Alt F4 just needs this one game. It's very much within their realm to do it, but I really want to see if Youngstars can do it. They changed up their comp. Are we going to see the same aggression coming in from Alt F4? I don't know. Okay, we're getting pinged on the river right here. Are they going to do something?
Calm down lah. They're pinging on the other side lah. This is just for the wards game.
Okay.
So
Spinning.
No invade for them. They are very, very well prepared this time. Magi is going to be supported by the members in the bot lane. So Youngstars are going to be on the blue team again. This is a must-win game for them. So they have to pull out all the stops here. They have to win Alt F4. Even if they lose this game, they still can go to a game 3 and maybe take it back. So it's not that much pressure for them, but I'm sure they just want to take this 2-0. They don't want to go to a game 3. Going to a game 3 can be very, very stressful here.
Yeah, that mental stack on you, that stress is going to add up if you have to take it to a game 3, because then it just comes to anybody can win this game at that point, and it's just not fun. But again, now they're going to go for a very standard laning phase, okay? We take the aggression off, we put it on the cooler, we just play the game clean, and we see how things go. So it's just going to be a lot of poking from either side. Too early to count any fights in at this point. Maybe when the Scuttler comes on, it could be a factor right there, but a double bind right there will make you second guess what's going on. And the Fiora bullying the Gragas right there, but it's actually quite even. I take that back.
Yeah, I mean, Gragas does have a lot of self-sustain, so he's going to be a bit okay unless he just overextends. But he does have the playmaking potential. He gets a nice body slam, and Fiora just not able to get the better of the trades, so he has to be quite careful here. As you can see here, the trades are going to be still in Fiora's favor, dealing a lot of damage to Porogasm right there. But I do believe there won't be many kills on the top side unless you see a roam here. But I mean, so far, Fiora is actually taking a lot of the winning trades so far.
Yeah, and it looks like teamwork is going to make the dream work. They're going to take the Scuttle coming out at the bottom, helping out Wukong right there. Magi definitely needing the support from his friends after that last game. But right now, the top Scuttler is also taken by Blue, I mean Youngstar right there. And it looks like it's going to be an invade. Wukong is in the other side at the rocks right now, looking to catch Zaya off guard. Will he manage to do so? I think they sniff him out, and it could be an engage on top of...
A two-man knockout coming from Rakan, but Wukong just goes back in. He's taking a lot of damage though, so he immediately finds that out. He knows that, wait a minute, this is a lot of damage. I gotta go back off right here. So I'm gonna go take a little nap, go back to my Grom, go get some farm. But I mean, still very, very even so far. Youngstars, they look way better in this early game compared to the last game, because the last game they had that invade right there. But Magi, he will be spotted out by the ward, so Tokyo knows he's there. He's playing on the other side of the mid lane, understanding that the other side is a bit dangerous.
Yeah, it's what I call playing dumb. Okay, but no, he throws a skill at him, but that could be the end of it. No, flash out, and then the charm!
Re-engage with the charm. He tries to get something there, but Magi just standing there, just showing the dominance. Wait, I'm still here, man. I don't do anything. I'm just gonna be here. And Tokyo taking a lot of damage in that engagement. He has to be a bit careful. No more flash right there. He does have to heal, but still has to be very, very careful. So still very even, no kills. This is the game that we've been expecting so far, but not expecting that gang coming up from effort. He does get a two-man bind though, so very, very close right there. But how is he getting all these binds? And Alt F4, the bottom side, they are going to reset. Looks like top side is going to reset as well. You just push the lanes, got some lane priority, and it's going to go back to farming.
Yeah,
0-0.
0-0. Dragon's coming up. It's not a hot contested dragon, but it is going to be something nice, a perma buff in your pocket. So 30 seconds, they're going to decide who's going to really start this. And it could be a big factor if they try to fight this one.
Yeah,
only then.
Still very even. This dragon is going to be, I feel like both these, they want to get this dragon in. Having the extra bit of durability is going to help out, especially in the long run. 10 seconds in, Alt F4, they just resetted, they got their items. It looks like Wukong is resetting as well. Seraphine to no less, and they are gonna start. They're gonna just check out the dragon pit, see if there's any wards. The scanner is a bit too early, so there won't be a ward in the dragon pit for their side. So Young Stars, they are aware that the dragon might be for both teams to want to take. And on F4, they're just roaming down the bottom lane. Olaf is already prepared, but looks like as well Seraphine and Wukong are thinking about entering. They're not really going in. Severin is also in the front line, just constantly pushing it down. But still, both teams don't want to start up the dragon yet.
Yeah, I really like the downshift in gears coming from Alt F4 side. They went in on the 5th gear in the first game, and right now they're just dialing down, going into cruise speed. They're not taking it too far into this game. They're not going to overextend by any means, and they've really put the pressure on Youngstar, and that's what I think they want. But a great knockout coming in from Rakan. Olaf is going to be able to run in, but no, the great counter engage coming in right there. They're going to be able to disengage, but no, the Galio ult to try and back them up. They're going to try to stay safe, but no, they're going to get another pick off. That's a double kill right there. No, it's a okay, they're gonna have to pull back, but the bind is gonna come in. Galio still needs to run away. It could be very bad. Lux is also very low, but they're not gonna get greedy. They're not gonna try to get the kill, but they are gonna take the dragon.
A very, very nice ultimate coming out from Tokyo, and the Root as well getting a double kill right there. So clean. This gives them the nice Mountain Dragon. Mountain Dragon is going to be very advantageous, especially for the Seraphine. Her W, her second kill, is just able to get the heal procs immediately right there. So very well played right there. Getting another great start for their side. And especially Youngstars, they are going to feel a bit bad losing that fight. They thought they were getting the engage on, they thought they were having the jump, but it was Alt F4 that helped. They jump right back in with the Wukong ultimate, with the Seraphine ultimate, and just winning these team fights so cleanly.
Yeah, that Galileo jump was probably a bit too early. Should have maybe baited those ults, but it was really hard to tell at this point. And it was just so much damage coming in on the Alt F4 side that really did it well. They had the counter engagement right on and caught them two grouped up together. And that was the real deciding factor in the fight. But it looks like Magi is not done right here. Gonna be sticking in the bush, and he's gonna get the jump in right there. Oh, but the quick flash out. No, he's going for the chase, but too much shields. There's just too much shields right now. They're not going to be able to do anything, and they have to disengage.
Yeah, Rakan missed everything right there. Missed the knockup, missed the ultimate, so no big knockups coming out from Youngstar's side. I feel like Olaf as well used the ultimate, so no ultimates for him. You do see Fiora in the bottom lane being a bit aggressive, being under the brush, but he might be able to just get away. Rakan has no ultimate to lock her down. Still, the Rift Herald is alive. Looks like Wukong is going to go and get it for himself, for his team. But Youngstar, they know there's no ultimate. They still have the Galio ultimate. They still have the castle coming up from Gragas, so they want to contest it, but a nice route coming up from Galio. Galio getting the taunt, hitting nobody. The castle will just push them back into the Rift Herald right there. The charm does not hit anything. They get the Rift Herald. Wukong just spinning to winning. They're trying to kill Magi here. Magi will fall, but now two left on the Youngstar side in the top side. They're trying to run away. Very low. The taunt does come out, but it's not enough. Galio will be taken down. Poor Orgasm just barely dodges the bind as well, but still Alt F4 are very well in control of this game once again.
Yeah, and right now the Rift Herald is going to come down in the mid. Gragas forced to pull back, not enough health to try and take down all these champions, plus a Rift Herald right here. Fiora just walking away, got the ult down, forced them to disengage, and even though it was 2 down at bot, they have to recall the mid to get rid of this Rift Herald. And there it goes. That's almost another plating down in the mid turret on the second one, and it's from a slow and gentle game, this is slowly shifting into full gear on Alt F4 side, where they can just go all in and just start bullying the other team.
Yeah, they just riding the momentum right here. Fiora might get caught. He has to be big careful. Magi doesn't have the flash, I believe. He just hit the axes, but the dash does come out of Fiora. She will be able to escape unless Magi gets one more hit in. No, axes still goes in. The riposte does come out as well, but he might get a return kill. He does get a 1-for-1. At the end of it, the Lux ultimate coming in clutch is able to deal all that damage, and Tokyo will come in to try to clear the wave. Rakan has to be a bit careful. He's very low. Almost one hit could have been the end for him. So still a very decent trade coming out from Alt F4, even though she did lose. They did lose the Fiora right there, but getting the return kill is very good. They're still in the lead. 6,000 gold here. They're probably looking to group up for the next dragon, but Impunity getting caught by the bind. He's taking a lot of damage actually, but in the back, Gragas is going to go in with the body slam, but Wukong as well. It's gonna go in. Look at the damage coming up from the Lux and the Astro. They're gonna go in again. They have the Cyclone knocked up. Rakan has to go right back out. And Liangstars, they have to disengage. She's taking way too much. And the Root comes in with the Lux ultimate. Will take away Rakan. 2 kills right there, and all that for they're just running them down. The dragon will be spawning in 15 seconds, and Youngstars, they have no real way to get back in this fight. They're trying to get initiative, but all F4 are just playing these fights so beautiful.
Tokyo. What the? I don't even the double binds coming in from Lux is insane. Like okay, all on Olaf right now. They're fighting for a blue, but this all is still on this Olaf. This is just what are you fighting for? The dragon's gonna go away. Ocean Dragon straight away to Alt F4 side. These are not trades anymore. This is straight up thieveries. Someone's getting robbed. Call the police.
This is utter domination coming out from Alt F4 right here. They are so strong. 9,000 gold ahead. Youngstars, they are trying to come back into this game. The Baron will be spawning soon, but they're just losing every single team fight. One bind and it's all over. Look at Rakan trying to go in on Lux, but she's way under the turret. They're not confident to even try to get this dive on this one single Lux. Lux with the ultimate will be trying to clear the wave, and again, Youngstars won't have any opportunities. They also do notice they are just pushing on the bottom side, being a nuisance. They have to deal with it. Will they be able to catch the recall? I don't think so.
Nope.
But that's barely misses right there. So just in time, very calculated, and with this, all F4 are gonna get the Baron here.
But will they do enough damage to actually get it? The teleport coming in from Fiora just to speed things up. But here we come. The other team's coming in. Magi is gonna be the first one to walk in. All in, but no! Seraphine misses the route right there. Galio gonna be jumping in. Only getting one knockup though, but they're gonna be able to go in here anyway. The Baron will go to Alt F4 side, but the damage is slowly starting to add up. Here comes the shields though. The pickoff on the Galio is going to be crucial. Again, down goes the Rakan. Fiora just running a show right now. Bye-bye, Zaya. And that could be it. Baron buff on top of them. A full pickoff on the other team. And they're just going to parade down mid with their follower minions right here. And it is just heartbreaking.
This is so dominant coming out from Alt F4. They might look like they want to end the game here, but the timers are coming out from Youngstars. But even if they do survive, are they going to be able to defend the Nexus? The Nexus is slowly melting, and Magi is trying to defend, but it looks like this might be Alt F4's game. It's so close that they are going to get the grand finals. They are going to win Warriors Summoners Odyssey for the first time. Congratulations to Alt F4.
Really well played. They're a dominating game. Youngstars was just... It was tough for them, and they tried their best, but again, Alt F4, they've been in this position before, and they said, no, we take this game now. And good job to them taking it.
Stars, they could not adapt to how aggressive Alt F4 were playing. The first game, it was just utter domination, but this game, it was more calculated. We saw there was no real fights before the Dragon, and until that point, we're probably going to be able to see in the graphs, like on the Dragon point, it was all over.
It was all over.
F4's game. The MVP being Lotso Visual. 2, 0, and 10.
Whoa, okay.
So strong. The only one to die on their team is Fiora. 2 deaths.
2 deaths on Fiora, and to be fair, she's solo pushing a bot lane, probably getting caught out, and it took the whole team. At that point, they're taking the objectives and all. And on the other side, we have Magi. Okay. They're just looking at the graphs right now. Look at that co-participation coming in from the Lux. 12 right there. The damage coming from Ezreal, 14k. And just the only one to even reach double digits in terms of 10,000, right, is only the Zaya right there. It's just heartbreaking.
It's so heartbreaking. I thought they were trying to play a slower game, but it did not matter. After that first Dragon, it just slowly nosedived to Alt F4's side, and very well played from them. The EXP was a little bit
Yeah, so before the Dragon fight, we can have this. No, we'd stop by. Can I get off the roller coaster?
So dominant, man. Like, how are they playing so well? I mean, still, congratulations to them. That's their first win for Warriors Summoners Odyssey. They've been trying time and again, and they finally got it. They finally showed themselves. They showed up in the grand finals. I mean, we are going to be able to see the replays very soon, but please, thank you guys for all your support for Dire Ones. I mean, not Dire Ones, Blood, Alt F4 lah. Why I said that once?
Did you time travel back there?
Time travel already. I came back. I went back to Monday to Sunday.
Yeah, it's like, I think that was just that.
Zut.
Here we are though.
I mean,
but again,
so many fans for Alt F4.
Alt
I mean, see,
F4.
GG's already in the comments right there. Lots of visual, giving the hearts. Yes, man. Support your favorite teams, lah.
Yeah.
This is all because you guys keep supporting them. They got your support. They got, you know, all the energies, like the big energies, you know, like Goku. I don't know where the energy come from actually.
yeah, the fans clearly.
The fans, lah.
The
Goku got a lot of fans. Alt F4 also got a lot of fans.
Yeah. So here we really see all the support coming in, but oh my, it's just, you guys show a lot of love here. And again, I just want to give a quick shout out. Guys, we really want to reach 10,000 followers and likes. So if you guys haven't liked the page yet or follow it, please be sure to do so. You know, it really means a lot to us. Again, the supporter badge is also available. So if you guys want to flaunt that support, that say, hey, we really like IRL Asia, please get that supporter badge right there. And again, if you guys have stars to give away and you give them, we will show you some nice, delicious promo videos if you guys ever want to get into that.
Yes, and of course, please do. You can send the stars as well. We still haven't shown the promo video. No one sent stars today, so no promo video lah. So one last minute, send some stars. You'll be able to see the promo video. And thank you guys for all the support so far. Still, so well played coming up from Alt F4. I mean, so dominant from start to finish. The first game, the second game, it looked like there was just no chance for Youngstars to get back into this game. I mean, you can even look at the comment. D.R.Fierce, can you greet my friend? Happy birthday. His name is Mark Stan. Greet
Happy
him.
birthday, Mark Stan. All right, it really, like, I like that a lot right there. Okay, I hope you have a great birthday, dude. You know, it's really tough in this sort of time to celebrate right there, but I wish you all the best. So again, Mark Stan, happy birthday. Oh no.
And of course, shout out to Tatsuko, the best Yasuo player in the world, in the universe, like
Whole universe.
Tatsu. And of course, wise
Man
man
said, only fools rush in. I don't know why that's been on everybody's head right now. I can't help falling in love with you.
Come on, guys, come on, in the comments.
Wise man said. I'm still not fully comprehending this train of thought right here, but I like it right there. And looks like we're getting some more. Okay.
Only fools rush in, okay? Only fools rush in. Oh, only fools get copyright, so we have to mix it up a bit.
Okay.
Cannot so wise man say.
Yeah. Audio jungle. Oh, okay, guys. I hope you've been enjoying these matches as much as we have right here. And we've been doing this every single day, guys. So if you want to get a piece of the cake, this delicious 172 ringgit that we're offering every single day, please be sure to register. I believe we're throwing in some links right now that you can see in chat. If you got some, friends, you want to make a team, you want to jump in on this, feel free to. Again, it's going to be best of one format, and it's going to take some time to get up here. But these teams, again, Alt F4, have been making it to this tournament every single day almost. So this is just the fruits of their labor, They're reaping it in right now, and oh, it looks like the replays are ready.
Yeah, we are reaping into the replays.
Let's
segue properly.
No, my bad. My
Segue
fault.
properly. So we do have Alt F4 getting a nice engage onto Rakam, but Wukong realizing, wait a minute, there's actually a lot of damage. He has to be a bit careful here. We do see Youngstar trying to get the engage here, but the nice flash, the nice arcane shift coming up from Ezra will be able to escape, and again, they will be trying to be aggressive. There's a 3-man gang, a 2-man charm into a knockout. You would think that Youngstars, they're definitely going to get the kill, but no. Wukong is here. Galio gets the ultimate in, but hitting nobody. But the 4-man charm coming up from Seraphine gets the double kill. A double kill as well. And I mean, still so well. Immunity and Magi just has to run away. All that for just dominant from this point onwards. They get the Dragon for free. They get this referral. It looks like Youngsters, they want to contest here. The taunt hits nobody. The casket comes out. Just stalking them back closer into the Red Herald. Seraphine was able to secure it right there. Wukong just speeding to winnings. Kills Magi over here. Porgasm also has to run away. Immunity not so lucky here. He will be chased down by the Alt F4 members. He will get taken away. And Porgasm, the only one to survive in this fight, but this was just the start of the end pretty much.
Yeah, at that point, again, Tokyo, such a, that was the deciding factor. The fact that they're landing all these roots and vines in there, together with the Lux, it was just immense right there. And again, this fight was just tough right there. They're gonna be able to get this pick on the Fiora as it goes on, but no, it's gonna be a trade. The Olaf also going down, but this Rakan was running for his life right there. Oh, took a tower hit, but realizes the friends are over there, has to disengage and go away.
I mean, still, all that for so aggressive. Look at Immunity taking so much damage. Progressum tried to get the re-engage here, but it is not enough. He missed the cascade. He just got rooted. He just got taken away. Slowly but surely, another spin coming up from Wukong. They just had to disengage. Look at everyone's health. Seraphine's ultimate luckily does not hit anyone, but a nice bind into the Lux ultimate will take away the Rakan there. I mean, another objective under their belt. They got the Ocean Drake. They have the Mountain Drake. They're gonna be able to slowly push it in. They got this Baron pretty much uncontested. Look at Magi trying to go in, immediately gets charmed out. The Gallia ulti will hit one, but it does not matter. They're not able to steal the Baron here. Magi just going into his death. No GA, no second life. They are all just running away. Slowly but surely a killing spree. And I believe Alt F4 get a very nice ace here in Young Stars. They were just able to end the game. They got the tier 2s, they got the tier 3s, and they got the Nexus as well. Doesn't matter, the death timers are coming up. They are not able to stop this push. And really, congratulations to Alt F4 here.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Alt F4 have been really strong, being able to reach the grand finals every single time, but this time they secured the victory, and there it goes. Alt F4 will be the ones to take the game and win and finally get the first place.
And a wise man said, only fools rush in. We are going to end the stream today, so still congratulations for the last time to Alt F4 for today. They have finally made it. They have grinded so hard, they worked so hard, and they finally did it. So please show your support to your team, show your support to your regions. Please like our Facebook page, 10,000 likes, more games, more tournaments, more content. You can get a supporter badge, send some stars during the stream. And with this, my name is Chef. I'm signing off.
And Downright Fierce signing off too. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, and bye-bye.
Bye. Wait.
Make it clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IRL Asia's YouTube channel. I'm D.R.Fierce, and today we'll be taking a look at Summoners Odysseys plays for the week. Here we can see Ziggs from the side of Daiwan. He will steal the Baron here as Fiora tries to salvage the fight. She won't be able to, as the Baron and the fight will slip away from their hands. That was some fantastic plays this week for Summoners Odyssey. Remember to subscribe and like our YouTube and Facebook page for IRL Asia. This is D.R.Fierce signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.
Make it clap.